Opie and Anthony Show.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio Shock Jock.
Opie and Anthony.
In the world of Radio Shock Jock, the biggest are Opie and Anthony.
These people say shocking things that border on offensive in order to entertain their audience.
I refuse to sit here and think that radio has to be nice. Why? Why does radio, out of any other medium, have to be nice? We are being now held to a standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio Bad Boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio Shock Jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock Jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock Jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock Jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
All right, we get it.
We were number one across the board with men in morning drive radio here in New York City.
Yeah. We're doing better. In men, we were number one, and in women, we crept up to number 375.
So I went to the acupuncturist, and this fine Chinese doctor pops about 20 needles in me. Would you take a needle? What do you need curing besides your alcoholism? What's up, Anthony? Is the date officially over?
No.
Do you need help?
Is you being held hostage?
No, you.
Yes, I'm a hostage of love.
Oh, God.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
The heat is on. Boom, boom, boom. The heat is on. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. Hi. We're in the middle of a heat wave. If you haven't figured that out yet.
It's been 2 days, counting today.
The heat is on. When will it end? When will it end? We'll let you know. Wait a minute. It just started. It was cold. We had a crappy start to summer because it's been cold.
But summer's not here yet. You mean spring and stuff?
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Like the warm weather in general?
No, the second you get past Memorial Day weekend and it's June, to me that's summer. It's summer. You know, like winter doesn't officially start until what? December 21st or some crap?
Absolutely.
Let me tell you something. When it's December 5th and it's snowing out, it's winter. So to me, this is summer. It's been summer and we've had a crappy summer. If you wait till the middle of June for the actual summer to kick in, then summer seems like it's 2 weeks long.
But I like spring.
We didn't get much of a spring.
We kind of go from winter to summer nowadays.
Yeah, it was real cold.
There used to
and
be
then it got real hot.
There used to be a nice spring period. That's going away slowly but surely.
Nothing.
Not even slowly at this point.
Now we get nothing. We get freezing cold, where you need a jacket every day, and then it gets blazing hot. But the fact that the news just piles on the whole heat wave, oh boy, whoa, how many days of this are we going to have to take?
There it is, extreme heat.
Yeah, extreme heat. We've been through 1 day of it. And another right now today.
They show a picture of a sun and a thermometer.
Yeah.
You saw that?
That's it.
Things. Why don't they get a
Very
picture?
hot things. Where's a frying pan?
Why don't they get a picture of the heat miser? What are we, 10 to 15 degrees above normal, though? Whatever. They say that every year, though. Every year, it's the same story, and it's above normal.
Could be setting new records today. Well.
You want to hear how the news is talking about the heat? I got two really quick
please.
clips.
With the sun going down, relief in time for ice cream, especially after a day like today, hot and humid, a mix for sweat.
It's good to sweat. It's good to be out in the sun and, get your tan. Yeah, lose some weight, get your tan in, and you sweat a little. That's okay.
For at least 2 days.
Nice to see they went on the set of Coming to America and interviewed Eddie Murphy.
That's okay.
Take me to the Waldorf Astoria.
There's a heat wave in New York, but that's okay. You sweat a little, that's okay. That's
For
okay.
at least
that's
2
okay.
days, temperatures breaking 90s, baking the Big Apple, forcing some to find a cool spot under a tree, others by the water at the beach.
Others in it.
Find a cool spot under a tree, others by the water at the beach.
We just wanted to come out and enjoy the weather. It's been really hot, so we wanted to cool off.
Really? The newspapers love doing that, too, going down to the beach and catching some friggin' 17-year-old in a bikini. Here we go. Oh, it's been hot. A lot of people hitting the beaches. You could have taken a picture of some fat broad.
Yeah.
But no.
Well, I have no problem with them sexing it up
I don't
for
either.
everybody, but...
I mean, be honest. They got to sell papers, and that's why they're doing it.
I'm going to see the guy that decides to... Actually, I did see one of these guys. That's why I started this sentence. I saw a guy in a big red snorkel winter coat yesterday. Like, what are you doing? Are you just trying to be different?
Trying to be, wacky, like people look and go, ooh, look at him, he's crazy.
Yeah, and then we got this.
But this woman, though, not that enthused about the heat.
Hot and aggravated. Can't wait till it get a little bit cooler.
Back on the street tonight.
And then it gets cooler, and everyone goes, I can't wait until it gets a little warmer.
Yeah, it's like we don't have summer.
We're not satisfied as human beings.
No.
If it's hot, we want it to be cold. If it's cold, we want it to be hot.
Why is that person on television?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's the dopey news.
Because the weather is aggravating.
She say aggravating?
Of course she said aggravating. Why wouldn't she?
Well, I say interesting instead of interesting.
But this woman, though, not that enthused about the heat.
Hot and aggravated.
Hot and aggravated.
She got the R in there.
She did not. She was aggravated.
Let me hear that again.
Yeah, you don't say interesting. You add a little syllable.
Yeah,
to
I think she just got the R in.
But this woman, though, not that enthused about the heat.
Hot and aggravated. Can't wait till it get a
not
little
far
bit
from me.
cooler.
Back on the street tonight, a nice carriage ride doing the trick, but there was nothing
That's it
like
for the
serving
poor
up.
horse.
Yeah.
That's good. A nice carriage ride will do the trick in 100-degree weather.
Yeah, the horse is thrilled about that.
It's like, why don't they just get camels to pull these things? I think they could take the heat a little more than these poor horses. Oh, God.
They should stop those horse buggy things.
Aren't they awful?
Terrible. I swear, when I ride by, it would be counterproductive, but I want to drive my car into the horse. I won't do it, because that would hurt the horse.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way just to knock the man over and let the horse be all right.
With his stupid top hat like it's the 1800s, pulling up to a hotel. Just stop it already. It's ancient history. It might have been a cute thing to do years ago. Not now.
They're replacing the horses with the foreign guys that ride around on bikes.
On the stupid bicycle rickshaw. Who's jumping in those?
A ton of people every day in Central
Tourists.
Park. Matt, Virginia, what's up?
Hey, boys, what's going on?
Good morning, Matt. Just getting started here.
When I was eating my dinner last night, I like to watch the local news because it's really bad. They throw it to the weather guy outside, and he goes, guys, it's so hot out here, you can fry an egg. And the dumb some bitch cracks an egg on the ground, and it just lays there, and they throw it right back to the desk.
That old gag. Oh, that's perfect.
And it didn't cook up, huh?
No, I guess he was thinking it was going to do something, but I swear to God, he cracked it and it just ran.
How about two eggs? One for before the broadcast to see if it will do anything.
Yeah.
And then one during the broadcast. And I've seen people do that, and you got to crack it. It's got to be 100 degrees out, and you have to crack it on something metal. It's really big. You can't just put it on the sidewalk.
Yeah, because the metal,
it really absorbs the heat.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Matt.
Love
There
it.
was nothing like serving up an ice cream cone. Or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 7 girls, 7 ice cream cones.
It's beautiful here.
2 girls, 1 cup.
Girls are really enjoying it.
7 girls, 1 ice cream cone. Now that I got to see. Wow.
Wowee. Did the news just talk about ice cream on a hot day?
Of course.
Yeah, there's no war going on or anything, right?
No.
Let's say hi to Mike on Long Island. Mike.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey, Mike.
Just what's going on? Just heard you talking about the horses and the carriages, those you-know-whats, but after it turns 90 degrees, the ASPCA cops start tooling around and start trying to shut them down.
Oh, good, really good.
That's good.
Yeah, like the ones you see on the Animal Planet.
Right on.
They come around and, once it turns 90 degrees, they shut them down. That's it.
Good, they shouldn't be allowed. Those guys should go home to their filthy homes. Or they should let the horses go to their house, and they should just lay in the stable. All the horse has the little marks on him from pulling these fat people. Stop it.
The fat tourists that need to take the carriage ride through Central Park.
Who's doing that?
Why is that, by the way? What movie was that in that everyone is trying to
That
reenact?
made that, a huge thing. I'm so sure it's something from the 40s.
You rarely see a local in one of those horse and buggies.
And when it's not hot out, they put the stinky horse blanket over you.
Yeah.
Full of horse hair and crap and whatever else stench was on the last horse that had it on him.
Ticks.
Oh, yeah.
Fleas.
Whatever.
Maybe a few crabs.
I'd go full release underneath it and just mess it up.
A tavern on the green.
And now where are we? Ooh. We're going down a road where 800 taxis are doing 60 miles an hour. Wow. This is amazing. It's just like ye oldie days. It's not this endearing little fun throwback to the old days. Map, map, map.
But you don't give a crap about animals, though. You care about the horses' plights.
I've always been a lover of horses.
Oh, that's true.
I've been to that Oregon farm many times.
No, that's true. You are a horse lover.
Yeah, I like a good horse.
You think Big Brown's getting beat up this morning?
The disaster that was.
Last
Jesus.
place for Big Brown as he's going for the Triple Crown. What do you think as a horse lover?
How many people lost money wheeling that thing?
I think they pulled back because that hoof looked like it was going to fall off, and they probably said, "All right." They knew within seconds. Look, this thing. There's no way he's going to win this thing. Let's save the horse.
Didn't bust out of the gate with that, oomph.
That fervor. Didn't bust out of the gate.
Didn't have the fervor.
Didn't bust out of the gate with fervor, so they decided to pull back. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Because how else does it come in dead last as it's going for the Triple Crown?
Mm-hmm. And then a 38-1 horse won?
Yeah, long shot won it all.
What that?
Yep. A few people. I was reading the paper yesterday. One guy goes, I won $2,000, and now I'm going to Atlantic City to make even more.
Hey, give it back. Nice.
There you go.
There you go. Fun.
I like the fact that the horse, his hurt foot, he refused to run quickly.
Yeah.
Good.
That's what he should do.
His foot hurts. Why don't he stay home?
Put me in a race,
off.
dummies.
Let's go to Bob in Jersey. Bobby.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey there, Bob.
Talk about a hot job. I'm on my way to a roof right now. We're going to be pumping up 600-degree asphalt up on a roof today.
Oh, these were the worst days.
Anthony was there.
Oh,
man.
when
Anthony
I worked for him. I used to have to cut in curbs for air conditioning units. And I'd be up on a roof with a sawzall cutting through tar and metal and then you'd have to tar in the thing that the air conditioning unit sits on. And the tar was just so runny in the heat and goopy, it would get everywhere on you. And then you're just driving home full of tar and hot.
Do you miss that?
Oh, yeah, I miss that a lot.
He wants to go back to that.
The days.
So what do you got to do? When you got to put air conditioning on top of like an industrial building, you got to drill like a little wedge, a ridge for it to go in?
Yeah, you got to cut a hole in there in the roof. Something that's like, 4 feet by 2 feet, or sometimes 4 feet by 4 feet. Just a huge hole in the roof. And then the corrugated metal that's underneath. When you look up in a warehouse, you see like the metal part of the roof. All that just comes falling down. The insulation on top and the tar comes falling down, and then you get something called a curb. It's like this thing that's about 2 feet high that goes around the hole that you got to drill, screw down, and then you got to sit the unit on top. A big crane comes up and sits it up there, and then you got to tar the curb so no water gets in on the roof. And it's just sitting there with tar paper and tar and getting as messy. And tar doesn't come off with, soap and water. You got to use kerosene and you just leave smelling like a refinery.
You got to use kerosene and a Brillo pad.
Yeah. There have been times I've used like a wire brush on my hands. It's just a horrible job. I feel bad for those bastards.
I guess you really
get into radio, dummies.
I guess you really did work for a living. After all these years, you finally described what you did on the job.
Too hard.
We heard everything else about how you would sneak out and jet ski.
Oh, yeah.
Sneak out and go to the booby bars. Sneak out and go to OTV.
Occasionally, to keep my job, I had to do it once in a while.
Call in sick with the sick voice. We heard all those stories, but not an actual story of doing the job.
That was terrible.
Hey, Jimmy, your boy climbed the New York Times building on Friday. You've been talking about this guy for years.
Alain Robert. And I hear BBC is did a documentary on him.
Alain Robert.
He does it without equipment.
Yeah.
He does it with his bare hands, and he has rosin, I think, which he has on his back, and he puts his hand in just to keep his fingers moist.
Yeah.
But he's done the tower in where's the tower, Mike? It's the Thailand. It's the tallest buildings in the world.
Big one. Yeah, the dual.
He did
towers.
that. He went all the way to the
footage of
top?
him on YouTube. No, he didn't go to the top because they kept arresting him. He only got so high, but he got like 70 stories up or something. But then he couldn't go any higher because they would stop him. Yeah, he's done the Sears Tower. I think the Hancock Building. He's done the Empire State Building. Apparently,
He's just gonna fall to his death someday.
I think he will too. But
Yeah.
he does these buildings quickly. Like he doesn't take, like they used to use equipment. They would take like an hour, 2 hours. He'll be up in 40 minutes.
He just jumps on and climbs.
He's never going to fall to his death.
No?
He's a rock climber.
Doesn't matter.
And the building's a lot easier than climbing
They fall to
a
their
rock
deaths
face.
too.
Huh?
One wrong move, one
True, but
something like a cramp.
But these buildings are like a ladder to rock climbers.
And then you'd be there like, and then as he's falling, we're going, I knew this was going to happen one day.
Well, the New York Times building was pretty much like a ladder. It was the easiest climb. You see that?
I could climb that building.
What a
Yeah.
dumb design.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then some dude from Brooklyn, 4 or 5 hours later, he was trying to say that he was going to climb it on Friday as well, and it was just a coincidence. Come on. He got pissed off that this guy beat him to it. What's his name again? Jimmy.
Elaine Robert.
Robert.
Elaine Robert, really.
And he got mad because he was planning on doing it. He said, screw it, I'm going to do it the same day. So he came into the city and did it as well.
Oh, he did it too?
Yeah, 2 guys on Friday.
wow.
You didn't know that?
No, I kind of heard about it, but I didn't really pay attention. I don't know why didn't that register with me?
That was the one I was watching on the news live, and the news felt like they still needed to do sports and weather in the middle of that guy's climb. I'm like, what is wrong with the news? This is your moment. Think out of the box. Why do you need to do sports and weather just because you do it every day? And they went and they made the climber into a tiny little box as the weather dude is telling us it's going to be hot. Of course it's hot. We know. Get back to the guy that might fall off the building at any moment. Especially because he's not a professional like Robert.
Do you know, every time I see a tall building now, I swear I look at buildings all the time, and I wonder how would you climb that? I mean, of course, none of them would I touch.
Yeah.
But I think he would scoot, the Grace Building, I'd love to see him climb. There's a building here in New York on 57th, and it's massive, but it kind of angles. What's the word? It kind of concave almost.
Mm-hmm.
Has a little curve to it.
Yep. Right.
And I always think, could he climb this one? Could he climb? I'm like a little boy. It's all a matter of wonderment for me.
Just trying to figure it out. How would he do it?
But the dumb news. Why would you do your weather and sports? This is the moment. Everyone's watching live TV, going, "Holy S!" Is a second guy climbing the New York Times building, and it looks like he's not even a professional. He's never done this before. That's a great story. But they have to go to sports, then they have to go to weather, and then at I think it was 6:30, they had to end the news. They don't even stay with it. The guy has 15, 20 stories to go, and they don't even stay with the dude.
They have a schedule.
Well, if the news can't readjust their schedule, then why are we even watching at all? Why are we watching?
I heard that in Chicago when he did the Sears Tower, weather has to be good for him too, obviously. And I heard he got way up on the Sears Tower, like 80 out of the 100th floors, and then the fog came in, and so it made it really wet from the fog touching the building.
Geez.
And it took him. He finished the building, but it took him a long time to finish the last 20 floors,
right?
Because it was wet.
Huh?
It's gotta be
How creepy is that? All of a sudden you're way up there and it's just wet. Your fingers are just sliding off of things. Oh,
yeah,
it's horrifying.
Yikes!
Your feet. You never see him do it. You've never seen this guy climb. He'll stretch his arms out wide and just begin scaling, pulling himself up by the hands, and his little feet are wedged in against the sides of the window.
Little feet.
Yeah. What are you doing? Don't do that. Take the elevator.
Yeah, really, you nut.
I just
there's a picture of him.
I climbed. I talked about this a few times, but I climbed 4 stories back in college on the outside of a building.
4 stories.
Doing the Spider-Man walk, though.
What, between two?
Between 2 walls.
Walls.
So one hand or one foot, loses its grip. You're falling all the way down 3 or 4
or you're
stories.
sliding.
Huh?
Or you're sliding down.
There was no sliding because it was brick. There was no sliding whatsoever. What was holding me up was pushing my hands and my feet against the walls. I did that. So I could have been one of these guys. I would have been. Huh?
He went much higher. You went, what do you want to go?
Yes. I did 3 or 4 stories.
on the outside of a building that way. It was kind of creepy.
That's 3. 3 or 4 is 3.
I've done that. I'm trying to push 4 stories, but then I'm thinking there's a lot of people that went to Geneseo and they're going to go, dude, that dorm was only 3 stories high. So
I've done the exact same thing though that Opie's talking about.
It's kind of
with
creepy.
the hands and stuff. It was a game called Splinter Cell. And I would do that, and then I would jump down on people and choke them out with a piano wire.
And that was it.
Yeah.
There's a photo of right now Elaine Robert taken from like the high point of the building, and you're kind of looking through 2 metal slats, and you can see it looks like a cop. Is that a cop?
Oh yeah, it's a cop just having lunch.
A safety harness, which makes him just look like a sissy. As Elaine Robert's there with a collared shirt.
Yeah,
collared shirt.
And he's climbing the outside of this structure. The cop's just probably sitting there going, "Please don't make me grab you. Please just come."
Yeah, throw some of those pictures up on onaradio.com. All right, hey, we're just getting warmed up for another fine week of radio. On the way, we got to talk about our animation festival that happened on Thursday at the Roseland Ballroom. A huge success and a bit disappointing at the same time. And also, Anthony went to Nashville. He might have a story or two. I don't know.
We will
see.
I don't know if anybody wants to call and tell me what I did.
Oh, really?
Over the weekend. That was a lot of fun. A lot of bars down there, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Drinking?
Maybe a little. I had a great time.
And there might be
fun.
There might be some Anthony controversy, my friend.
What happened?
I'm just saying there might be a little controversy, my friend.
Why?
We'll get into it next.
Jesus, what a tease. You're teasing me.
Well, getting ready to talk about Nashville.
Yeehaw!
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Good morning to everybody. A couple instant feedbacks. Matt from California. No, it would be California. I love how you guys are more caring about horses than you are waterheads. Ralph from Belleville writes, the rest of us love sports stars and entertainers. Jimmy loves a lunatic who illegally climbs buildings.
Yeah.
We just spent the whole break looking at video of, what's his name again? Robert.
Alain Robert, yeah.
Alain Robert. I got to remember his name now.
Yeah, he's the greatest.
Some of the shots they got of him, it's just downright it's scary.
Well, the BBC documentary is called The Human Spider. I've not seen it. I imagine online you can see clips of it. And I'm watching some of the footage. My hands, my palms just sweat.
Yeah, he's up so high, and there's nothing for him to hang on to.
What scares me is like when you get to a certain height, like when you get to the top of the building almost, there's a lot of times cops waiting for you, and seeing other people at that height waiting, like picture yourself in his position looking up and seeing other people at that height.
No. No, I don't want to.
And as we're in the break, it turns out that Stunt Ankles did something that I have always never wanted to do but thought of, which was you went up in the this is amazing to me. And the World Trade Center used to have these window washing
gondolas. They have gondolas that were on a rail system that would slide down, and they had 3 or 4 different sets of them because you didn't do the whole building. The top would go from whatever it was 110 down to about 95. And the guys would get in. It was about 8 feet long and about 18 inches wide.
Was it roped? Was it like it blocked off so you couldn't look out, or you could look out?
Oh, you could look out. It was just an expanded metal grid, and you'd stand on it, and they would go down and wash the windows. And it was windy as hell and scary as hell.
So you went from the top to the. What did you do?
I went about 2 stories down. We were doing a video story on it.
No way. I wouldn't be able to do that.
I couldn't either.
No effing way.
I didn't know people went on those. I always thought that they were unmanned window washing.
No, not robotic. They had little folks on them cleaning those windows.
How come? Because the guy who ran them on 9/11, I think, was killed. But I was wondering, why didn't he try to use them to go down, or was there just nowhere? I wondered why he didn't try to use them to get out.
But there was a guy washing windows on the...
No, but I'm saying, like, the guy who was in charge of those, I believe, I forget his name, was killed.
Oh, you're thinking he should have put them into operation.
Or just for himself tried to get down.
But you couldn't go all the way down. They only went through certain sections of the building, because you couldn't do 110 stories of those cables. It would have been too much.
Oh, my God, that's unbelievable.
Maybe, I don't know. I was wondering why he didn't use that to get out.
Speaking of which, Jimmy, Anthony, look who that is. There's a picture I'm showing everybody. It'll be up on onaradio.com if it's not in your paper. We've been following this guy for quite a while, since it happened late last year. Remember the guy who fell 47 stories with his brother?
Yeah.
The 2 window washers. The brother died, and the other guy was in a coma. We followed the story for a while. Remember they had to open up his chest to
to allow the whole chest cavity to swell. Remember all that?
All his organs were swollen.
Well, in the paper today, there's a picture of him walking his little doggy. The guy is completely fine. They said the only injury he's got is a huge scar on his calf and an obvious limp. But besides that, he's in good health.
For falling 47 stories. That's amazing.
He's in good health. He was walking his little doggy with his wife yesterday. A walking miracle. Window washer. I'm not even going to attempt the name. Amazed doctors by surviving a 47-story plunge from the Upper East Side high-rise in December is now astounding his neighbors as he looks like any other guy out walking his dog in his New Jersey neighborhood. A limp and a long scar and gash on his left calf are the only signs of the horrific fall that killed his brother, also a window washer. And they're thinking that the apparatus that he was in hit on an angle, and that kind of like cushioned the impact.
Oh, okay.
Just enough for him to survive this damn thing.
And the wind, they said,
and the wind possibly made it
slow down a little.
Sure. But there you go. In the paper today, a picture of the guy walking his little old dog.
Amazing.
He said, though, he doesn't feel good. He's like, it's no celebration because his brother died. I mean,
that's got to be a bitch, you know. Yeah. Make it through.
No, he feels really good. He's just got to say that.
Jeez.
What is that?
He's just got to say that.
Yeah, maybe he does. Yeah, F him. One less gift I got to buy. What are you thinking as you hear the...
Yeah. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I could ride this out. So I was thinking that, like the crane operator for that crane that fell. Mm-hmm. Like you're inside the crane. It's your working environment. You got all your little levers and everything. You're familiar with the whole inside of it. And then all of a sudden it's just falling over, tipping over. Are you thinking like, maybe I could get through this? You know, I haven't hit yet, but maybe I'll be all right.
Hey, you never know.
Whammo, no.
No, dead. No way for you.
Hi, Grandma.
Yeah.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? You've been dead.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Abraham Lincoln. Hey, Elvis.
You think Abe and everyone has time to greet everybody? And then I saw Abraham Lincoln and Elvis and
Abraham Lincoln sitting there. Another 1 million people to greet today.
Ah, boy.
How many people die a day on this earth? There's one for you, stunt brain. Right. Let's see how good your damn brain is today. How many people die a day?
Probably got to be 10, 20 people.
I'll agree with that, actually.
And we're going to wrap up our Scared of Heights section we've been doing here today because this story hit this morning, and I read about this in the paper yesterday. Listen to this.
A 29-year-old man from Schenectady jumped from a plane that was flying at 10,000 feet in the air, and he landed on a house in Duanesburg. Now, state police say he told a skydiving club he just wanted to take some pictures, but then he unhooked his seatbelt and dove out. John Craig has this morning's top story.
This guy wasn't a jumper. He just wanted to go for an observer ride.
That observer ride resulted in this. 29-year-old Sloan Carafello falling 10,000 feet, hitting this house on Duanesburg Road. State troopers say that it came during a routine flight from the Duanesburg Skydiving Club. A student jumped with his instructor, followed by a skydiving videographer who was there to tape the first-timers jump. Just before the door was shut, Carafello jumped out and took a picture of himself as he did.
Wow.
Police say the videographer actually caught the incident on tape. That tape is now with police.
Oh, God, we got to see that tape.
Come on, get it online.
Oh, he killed himself.
Dude, yeah.
No, he lived.
No, I swear to God, I didn't even... When they said he onto a house, I thought it was a jump.
No. I mean...
No parachute.
He went up. Everyone else was jumping with a parachute, and just as the doors were about to close, he said, what the hell?
And he took a picture.
And he ran and jumped out of the plane without a parachute to kill himself.
Are there any pictures or videos online of that, or no?
What a mess that must have made when he hit that house.
There you go.
Oh, what a mess.
Someone's going to have to sell their house. Too many memories now.
Hitting all those ceiling trusses, and it must have just been ripped to shreds. Right through the shingles.
But you want to know, when you're falling 10,000, imagine if he jumped and a half second after, because I don't know what happens when you jump like that.
Yeah.
Like his mind cleared and he went, oh my God, I didn't need to do this.
What am I doing?
And then you have 9,999 more feet to go.
I think to think about it.
I think it's more like Anthony. All of a sudden you're just like, what Anthony said. What am I doing?
What am I doing? I'm plummeting. I don't have a chute. You try to fashion one out of your shirt.
Oh, by the way,
this... That's what you do, hold on to your sleeves. Maybe this will slow me down enough.
E-Rex got the picture up. We can put this up on O&A Radio.
Wow, did he wreck that house?
That's what a body does to a roof. Hey, that's pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
That's a nice chunk of the roof missing. Throw that up on onaradio.com. By the way, we update onaradio.com as the show goes on, so that'll be up there in a few seconds. Hey, Big Brown, we started the show by saying he was a bust. He did not win the Triple Crown, obviously. He came in dead last out there on Long Island. And the only reason we play this clip is because his jockey sounds like a leprechaun. It's the only reason we're playing this.
They all have that weird voice.
Listen to this guy.
Ken, tell us what happened.
Well, I was empty.
Take us through the race.
He was keen to go on early. I just wanted to assume.
Whoa. We represent.
Al?
We represent.
He was keen to go on early. I just wanted to assume he slipped again. He brakes so hard. You know, it's hot as hell out there. And the racetrack didn't hold him up. He slipped up front and this time stumbled a little bit. So they just tried to slide to the outside and get a nice position.
It looked like he was fighting you a little bit early in the race.
Yeah, he was keen, but I got him out early and we just cantered along down the backside. There was a couple times where he thought it was time to go and jumped into the bridle. But by the time long before we went into the last turn, I had no horse.
Had no horse?
I had no horse.
What the hell's he doing running down the track? That must have looked silly.
I think it was an old Bugs Bunny cartoon where the jockey's just kind of has no horse anymore.
He had no horse.
No horse. So a lot of people lost money on Big Brown over the weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure. A lot of people love betting the favorite.
And the Celtics 2 games up on the Lakers. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming?
You, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was so used to being a loser with my
I know.
picks.
Well,
that's right. I did see this coming.
It's not over.
I saw this coming.
See what happens.
See how shocked I was?
Yeah, you didn't even realize you said this.
No. Dan in Albany, what's up?
Yo, that guy who jumped out of the plane,
yeah.
When he hit the house, his body split in half. And the homeowner was standing there, saw the whole thing go down.
Wow.
Hysterical.
That would annoy the crap out of me.
Especially since there's no way they could have listed that in your insurance policy.
Well, yeah, body plummeting into roof.
Hey, thank you, Dan, as you listen to yourself. And then someone else said that how did the camera survive the fall?
Took a picture of himself.
Maybe he set the camera for 2 seconds and just ran and jumped. Was it on the plane? Seriously?
Or maybe he took a picture of himself and threw the camera back in the plane before he...
Oh, come on. That would be a hell of a shot.
Yeah, it is a good shot.
You'd have to...
Bye. Bye. Did he wave? Just bye.
Did the camera survive? Well, he took a picture of himself while holding it, or... I don't know.
They never give you enough details.
I don't know. We're extremely bad listeners. What do you rock?
Sometimes they have a camera in the helmet so you can tape it as you jump out yourself.
Yeah, but he didn't have a helmet.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't supposed to be jumping. He didn't have a chute.
Oh, wait. Okay.
He had nothing.
I know what you're saying. What do you mean? Explain what you mean.
No, I screwed
up. Jimmy tries so hard. He's very, very good at it, too. No, explain. What do you mean? We know.
Well, the thing is that the cameras on jumpers, they will have like a videotape. But a man who just decides to throw himself out without a...
Yeah. I think he's in all the regalia.
We got an ongoing theme today. It's very, very hot in New York. And look, see, hazy, hot, humid. Of course, you got the 3 H's today.
Yep.
The CW reports on what to do in the heat.
Oh, cool.
Well,
that's good. That's very informative. I'm glad they're doing that.
Shut up. Can I guess? It's gonna be things like try to stay cool. Some ice. Get into an air conditioned place
when you can.
When you can, check on any elderly relatives.
Yeah.
Which is always helpful.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, instinct dictates that I put on my burlap hat in weather like this, and it never works out. People are like, "Why are you wearing mittens, Jim?" And I'm like, "What?" Oh, we should do a
light clothing, right?
We should do a hacky bit today. We should get someone like in a snowsuit just to walk down 57th Street. Just to get everyone
drop dead.
Well, and the shock of the tourists as they see someone in a full skiing outfit.
Look at
down.
this guy. What's he doing? He's crazy.
Can we get this done today?
Yeesh.
It's gonna be hot tomorrow too. Can we get this done? But it has to be something completely ridiculous and warm looking. What do you suggest? I don't know.
Intern survival?
No,
Like all the interns in parkas?
No, we just need one. Because I want to see all the dumb rubes from all over the country just like in shock, like they've never seen anything like this before.
Taking pictures.
And we're doing it more for the reaction of the dumb tourists than actually doing the bit. So we need some ridiculous outfit for tomorrow. What do you think, Jimmy?
I don't know. Just something hot, I guess?
Sweaters.
Well, just lots of sweaters.
A sweatshirt with a hood.
But homeless people, it's not as weird here as it would be in the
It
summer.
is true. Homeless
Because
people wear that all the
wear that
time.
stuff.
They're all nuts.
Yeah.
They'll just think it's some homeless bum.
Yeah.
Hey, bum.
Bum.
Well, this is the CW reporting on what to do because it's so hot out today.
Very helpful.
They're just hoping it doesn't end up being a sweltering day. Wherever you are, the key thing is to drink lots of fluids and, well, do like I do. You have an open collared shirt, try to cover your skin as best as you can, and wear lighter colors, because this is simply going to be a scorcher.
A scorcher.
Fluids are good, I guess.
Fluids are good on a day like
fluids and light clothing.
And cover your skin.
Do like I do. Grab a hooker. That's what was he saying?
I don't know.
Do like I do. Wear an open collared shirt.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I have a checklist. And I one time I was 102 out, and I accidentally grabbed my winter checklist.
Oh. See, that's trouble.
I was 20 minutes into my day, and I realized
That's
I was
trouble.
overdressed. Check on elderly relatives. Why?
Yeah. Let's go to Jeff in Jersey with something on jumping. Jeff, what's up?
Hey, it's Jesse. What little Jimmy was saying, you know, he's wondering what went through the guy's head after he jumped out of the plane. You guys had the director from that movie, The Bridge, on, and he actually interviewed a guy in there that survived jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. And he said as soon as he left the bridge, he realized that he shouldn't have done it, and like had an epiphany of some sort.
Hey, did we ever replay that interview? One of the most amazing interviews we ever did. A guy who jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge and survived. And we had him on the phone. I think he's one of the only ones that ever survived or something like that.
What a douche.
And it was that whole documentary where a guy, this ghoul, set up 2 or 3 cameras at the Golden Gate Bridge for a year.
Just let him run.
And caught many people jumping off the bridge.
Really brilliant.
It was a really creepy movie. It's not for everybody, though, because you really do see people just going up on the rail and ending their lives. One guy just falling backwards.
That was the worst.
The one going backwards?
Yeah, they showed him. Yeah, and they showed interviews with the people and their families. It was really interesting. They set it up. They told the city they were doing this to study traffic patterns. And because people jump every year. It's one of the biggest suicide spots in the country. It's such a legendary bridge.
Right.
And he just caught, mostly on remote, but they would film people from the ground walking, like they would see people pacing, and they actually caught people just jumping. It was
they said after a while they were able to just tell, just by someone, the way they walked on the bridge, that they were going to jump.
Yeah.
They're looking around, kind of looking at the railing, so they'd zoom in on them and just wait.
Ugh. Let's say hi to Steve in Jersey. Steve, what's up?
Hey there, Steve.
Hey, guys.
Good morning.
The way the camera works when the guy jumps out of the plane is that the memory card of the camera is so far inside the plastic casings that they find the memory cards feet and feet away from where the camera actually landed. And they're able to put it into a computer and get the pictures off that way.
Yeah, I bet
It's actually
that's
happened
true.
a couple different times.
So why can't we, I don't know, build, something that looks like a camera so we would survive a fall?
You all sit in giant cameras in planes now. And if it crashes, you get tossed a little ways, but you're okay.
Yeah, because the camera
takes the brunt of the punishment.
Destroys. Thank you, sir. All right, we're going to take a break. Almost 1 person per second dies every day. No, it's got to be more than that.
1 a second.
How many seconds in a
That's
day?
a lot of friggin'
45.
people.
Actually, another stat now says 1.8 people per second. And there's quite a few. 60 times 24. It's...
All right, well,
365.
let's get a hold of our...
Is that gross, not net, right? Because they,
But then the birth
they don't
rate
add
is
in the birth rate.
The birth rate is better than the death rate, so we're still going up.
Yeah, we got to fix that.
6 billion people.
Yeah, we need to go down for a few
Got to
decades.
start doing like the Spartans and tossing a few of these kids off the cliff.
Would they do that?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
They would look at the kid, and if it wasn't physically fit or had any abnormalities, they'd heave it off a cliff into a pile of dead babies that weren't quite, up to par. Didn't you watch 300? It was great.
No, is that good?
Oh, God, you got to see the 300.
Really?
300 was
Great.
amazing.
Muscle men, scantily clad.
I'll buy that.
Hot movie.
I'll buy it on Blu-ray.
It's great. Blu-ray, it looks amazing.
They painted in the ab muscles of these Spartans.
Did they?
I think so. It's creepy to
I don't
look at.
know. Guys are like, I think they work out a little bit.
Yeah, it was just creepy.
But it was, it was pretty good. But they did show how, in ancient Sparta, they would do that. They'd hold up the kid. Like one guy would kind of just take a look at him and, anything abnormal or if he was a little wee kid, a little too small, boom, right off the cliff.
It must have sucked like walking in ravines back then.
Yeah.
You got damaged kids, you got virgins, all kinds
of crazy stuff going on.
You're just trying to go for a little hike in a ravine, and there's just dead bodies everywhere.
What did they do?
They're just. Well, what happened?
I don't know. They're wearing big Hulk gloves on the news.
It's not the news. I know you and Jill are an item, but that's not the news, man. Come on. Look at this. They're playing with Hulk dolls.
Playing with Hulk dolls.
Great.
Oh, what
Look at Treadway's just like, great.
Can't afford those.
He can't take it.
Fight back and use alternative ways.
Of course, ride a bike because gas prices are officially, the average went up to $4.
Actually, it's $87 a gallon now.
Well, it's $4.50,
Amazing.
$4.60 in a lot of places, but the average is officially over $4 for the entire country. That's unbelievable.
I finally cracked the $100 mark on filling my tank up in my truck. $100. It's like $108.
That's unbelievable. All right, when we get back, Anthony went to Nashville. We'll talk about that a little bit.
Sure did.
And we'll also talk about the Fine Animation Festival we had at the Roseland Ballroom last Thursday. Where could they see the animations?
I don't know. I mean, I know that they're going to be on iTunes today. They were on a site, but everybody complained that the server, which was not our doing, the server was too slow. And
it was extremely slow.
It just sucked.
It was a major issue because we did the animation festival, and then the animations were supposed to be up on the server on Thursday night, and nothing but complaints. It took forever to get to the animations. I know right now, if you pop in Opie and Anthony animations on YouTube, you can start there and at least see some of the animations from the animation festival. And then sometime today, they're all going to be available on iTunes in a nice clean package for everybody, okay?
iTunes is weird the way they have it downloaded. I've downloaded episodes of shows, and actually, I finally saw the last 3 Lost. They're easy to download, high quality there. I don't know how they do it so well.
Yeah, I know.
But like YouTube quality sucks, man. iTunes is great. It's like DVD quality.
I push people to YouTube just so you can at least see some of these animations. And if you want a really nice copy, I'm sure the way to go is iTunes later today. So you got 2 options is what I'm saying.
But how come they're so good on iTunes? What do they do that's so different than like the server we had up? Is it just a bigger server?
Not compressed like YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube has
they're getting
5 billion videos they got to worry
from
about
all over the world, and
iTunes kind of keeps it. They keep their numbers down.
But they have movies and everything you can download
Looks
quickly
great.
in DVD quality.
Yeah.
So there.
I watch it on that iTV.
Yeah.
Do you have Mac
Pretty good
TV?
stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
I like it.
I have it too. I haven't hooked it up. Eatman gave it to us for Christmas a couple years ago.
Yeah. If you miss an episode of Lost or something like that and forget to DVR it, download, boom, it's on. You all caught up now?
Yes, I watched all of it. Is it hard to do though?
No.
Okay.
I called the guy.
What, the ITV?
The guy.
Jimmy, the ITV?
Yeah.
This is what you do. You go to the Apple Store, you go to the counter, you hand over the ITV, and they give you a little gift certificate.
No,
that's what I did.
No, you traded it in.
Opie, my ITV is too old to do that.
That's what I did. I'm like, I don't need ITV. Simple as that.
I do.
I know you're a tech guy. I'm basic guy.
How big is it? What am I doing?
I don't know.
I'll ask you this to the commercial.
All right, listen. Opie and Anthony animations on YouTube, so you can take a peek at some of the animations we did or showed on Thursday night. And then later today, they'll be up on iTunes if you want a really nice copy, okay?
But if you have iTV, you could download them on iTunes and watch them on your regular TV.
Yes.
Yeah, see?
We'll talk about the Animation Festival. I got some audio from the Animation Festival, and we'll talk about, hopefully, Ants Weekend in Nashville.
Sure.
I don't even know if you have a story. We really didn't talk much before the show today, but if you got one, we'll find out next.
Your little observations.
We go to break with this over here.
O&A Records is proud to present the all-new Anthony Cumia Sing-Along Country Hoedown.
After 10 rounds with Jose Cuervo, I lost count and started counting again.
Just like other rednecks, Ant knows country music is synonymous with one thing: binge drinking.
It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Line dancing, cowboy hats, and passing out with your head in the toilet. Ant goes country.
Drinking bones connected to the party bone. The party bone's connected to the staying out all night long.
From the tap room to the honky tonk, you can drink till you puke and sing along to all Ant's country favorites.
I grew up. My roots were based in country music. I was a cowboy.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Y'all don't believe that Ant likes country music? Well, with a hot piece of ass like Jill on your, you'd go country too.
I'm an 8-ball shooting, double-fisted drinking son of a gun.
The Anthony Cumia Sing-Along Country Hoedown. Get yours today.
I'm Anthony Cumia, and I endorse this product.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. A lot of excitement in the studio today because the new iPhone comes out today.
Well, it's announced, and I don't know when it actually comes out, but we're all vying for our phones. We all want the new one because we're kind of, tech guys, geeks.
Tech savvy.
Have to have it the second it comes out.
I like my BlackBerry.
Well, good for you.
I drank that stupid Mac Kool-Aid. I'm everything they have now. I want to get like stunt features. Tell me about this stupid thing you can put where you back up every single piece of your Mac information whenever you come in range.
Oh, time machine.
Time capsule.
Or whatever it is. I like time machine better. It's a DeLorean. Doc Brown takes you around. It's cool. It's fun.
There's a lot of Back to the Future references on this show if you listen closely. Yes.
When the hell did that start?
And Bob Kelly's Bobby's in the studio today, Robert Kelly, and you were saying there's a new BlackBerry?
There's a new BlackBerry called Thunder. And there's another one.
Thunder.
Oh. There's another one coming out too. I forget what it's called. Some of the big name.
What is it? A BlackBerry?
It's a BlackBerry. BlackBerry. It's like a black. There's a BlackBerry that looks like everything looks like the iPhone now.
Yeah.
Samsung, Sprint just came out with their cheesy looking iPhone.
Yeah, they're really trying touch screen, the whole thing.
They call them BlackBerry iPhone killers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
But
phone number 877-212-018.
Not quite killing the iPhone.
BlackBerry will probably do at least a decent job.
You didn't say it right, Jimmy.
I don't know how to say it.
BlackBerry.
That company will probably do. I can't.
You can't.
No, I can't.
Just try it.
It's better than BlackBerry.
BlackBerry.
I don't know about that one.
BlackBerry. I can't do it.
Oh, I know. It's not supposed to sound cool. It's supposed to sound obnoxious.
It sounds beyond obnoxious.
If you have a BlackBerry, give me a call.
It's soul hurting.
Because it hurts the inside of my nose.
Robert Kelly was one of the judges during the Animation Festival.
Yes.
And the latest update, I really thought for once we had a perfect event followed by a perfect follow-up.
Right.
We were supposed to go on the air Monday and go, here you go, guys. If you weren't at the Animation Festival, go here to see all the animations, right?
Easy.
Well, now I'm hearing that iTunes is having a problem with the way we sent them the animations, so now we have to wait till tomorrow. But they are up on YouTube.
Do we send them in feces? What's the problem?
But they're all over the place on YouTube. I guess if you type in Opie and Anthony animations, you'll get most of them. Most of them from the animation festival.
On that high-quality YouTube video, huh?
No kidding. See,
Great.
someday we'll have it all figured out. You do the animation festival, you take Friday off, and then Monday morning you go on the air at 6 o'clock and you go here to see them.
Yep.
But right now, go here and maybe here and over here to see them, and then maybe tomorrow we'll have a better copy or quality copy for everybody.
There's plenty of time.
No kidding. No effing kidding.
If they sent it in time, is it possible that iTunes messed up, or that iTunes didn't get to it in time?
They could never mess up.
Okay, fair enough.
See, they have to. The people that work for the show have to have the Club Soda Kenny mentality. Kenny will check, double check, and triple check the most basic stuff to make sure it's going to happen. You know, that's what we have to do. You can't assume that iTunes is going to do the right thing.
You know, when you
just can't.
assume.
You just can't assume.
Thank you.
You make an asu out of me.
Right.
Is that how it goes?
What do you guys think of the animation festival?
I liked it.
Yes.
I didn't agree with the final winner, though.
I did not.
No?
No. I didn't. I did not agree with the final judging. But again, there's.
I didn't either.
Which one did you think should have won, Robert Kelly?
I thought I liked the Tom Brokaw one. Actually, I thought it was the funniest, and it had. I mean, the thing is though, is that
Who's Tom Brokaw?
Oh, what's his name?
Brokaw. No, you had it right. I'm saying, even the newscaster.
Yeah, whatever the one was. Jimmy's passive-aggressive little worm.
Isn't he just the worst?
Just bugs you that little worm actually went to school. Yeah. That's the only thing he has over.
I dropped out of high school.
No, you didn't. You couldn't have. You could have. You're a savant.
I wound up in rehab and dropped out of high school.
You're a serial killer savant, is what you are.
But I'm not an educated man.
Look, if
you're educated,
you're very educated,
but not.
Will they say he was an educated man?
He was a wise.
He was a wise man.
No, but they'll say he knew technology. Bob Kelly. Sorry, Tom Brokaw. What?
I thought that one should have won.
Really?
Yeah, that one. I thought it would but you guys didn't. You guys should have done. You had so many of them. You should have done best animation. The one that has incorporates everything. The animation, the show,
categories.
Yeah, categories, because there was some that the animation looked like a retard.
Figures. Right.
Yeah, I mean, did it, but it was actually funny. And then some of the animation was unbelievable, but it wasn't as funny as some of the other ones.
Oh, it was our first shot at it. And, it was a huge success, and we live and learn, and I think we're going to do another one in the fall.
Yeah, you should do.
We're not going to wait a year. That's crazy. We're going to try to do one in the fall.
That's a good point, though. The categories like the best animation. I would say the most money should go to the best animation because that's the most physical work, and the funniest gets a smaller prize. But that's a good point, man. Because I thought the best one was the
Steve the Bear.
No, I like that one, but I like the Slaughterhouse one simply because it looked like a movie quality.
It looked like Pixar.
That was good.
Yeah, but
this guy did it was pretty much Pixar to Jimmy's Slaughterhouse Rant.
And it was just the animation itself was so great. But it wasn't the funniest one. And we made
that was
Steve
twice.
the Bear.
That was twice though. They had two of those.
That was a mistake. We should have.
No, it really wasn't a mistake. We kind of wanted to show you two different versions of the same bit. I thought that was interesting to a lot of people.
But that's unfair to the other one that wasn't Pixar.
I thought it was unfair to the one that was Pixar because the laughs that people might have gotten, or anytime you hear something twice, it's almost like we just heard that. You tune out a little bit.
Yeah. That's like Voss's act.
Why?
Nothing.
But that was the only
Any Voss joke. I'm in.
The good news is the animators could have animated anything, and that was the only one that had two animations for. So
why does Nathaniel look like crap?
What are you talking about?
What's Than?
Oh, you mean Mike? Stunt brain.
That's stunt brain.
Oh, I thought it was Than. I thought.
I didn't know where you were
developed
going
a meth habit over the weekend. Wow.
Yeah,
poor stunt brain.
Stunt brain's one of the muckety mucks around here now.
Yeah.
I actually got an email from one of the fans that I read yesterday, and I that was really bummed out that they weren't in it.
Is it
really?
You should have. You know what? And
hold on.
Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Bobo. Was it the same guy? He did the party scene.
The clown thing?
Yeah.
He's
dude, let it go.
Oh my God, that guy is so angry.
He's emailing everybody. He emailed Eric Logan. I had to explain to Eric Logan. We looked at all the animations, and it didn't make the cut.
It sucked.
But you should. There's a few of them that did not make the cut that are now up on some of these websites. Plus the fact that it was ridiculously long. And
it
we
was
told
long.
We told everyone if you want your animation shown at the animation festival, you got to make sure it's at a reasonable length. That thing went on forever,
and the audio was horrible. It was I didn't even get it. It was apparently Eastside Dave when he came in as the clown character, which is a one-off.
Right, F.O. the clown, right?
Like 99% of the people aren't even going to understand what the hell's happening in it. I didn't understand. I'm watching this going, what the hell is this crap?
Well, that's what you should have, though. You should
Guy's a douche.
With going to show, you should take the crappiest ones, not show them, but just have a winner for the crappiest, awfulest.
He'd have won.
Just have
enough with that guy.
Yeah, dude, you're annoying everybody. I gave me.
You really are annoying everybody because, like, we went out of our way to make sure we effed you. We made a decision, and you don't like the decision. Tough. Just deal with it.
You were not in the top 5. Okay,
top
Your
5.
stuff
You weren't in the top 20.
It was not.
We showed
as
20
good.
animations. You didn't make the top 20.
Watch American Idol. Watch the beginning when some idiot gets up there and actually thinks he can sing, and they goof on him, and he leaves crying and mad. That was you.
Did you just compare the animation festival to American Idol?
Yeah, because it's the same thing. Sometimes people actually think they're really good. They suck. Everyone knows they suck, except them.
And then you're just
That's what this guy was. He sucked.
And then you're embarrassing yourself by emailing everybody.
Everybody.
Because then everyone's taking a closer look at it and going, what is this guy thinking?
That's the one you think should have won over the Pixar one?
Ahead,
Are you out of
post
your mind?
I say post it.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's with all the other animations.
Take a look.
There was an Elliot Spitzer one that we didn't even show that I thought was really, really funny. It was quick. It was like 20, 30 seconds, but I thought it was very well done.
Yeah.
And very, very funny. That one didn't make the cut either for whatever reason.
God, that guy. I sent him back an email, a nice one.
I had to deal with that yesterday with Logan because he's writing me. He's like, and I had to explain to him why this guy's animation didn't make the animation festival.
Didn't they show it at the festival or no? They did
No.
Oh, I thought they did.
No, because it was too long, and because people only hear half of what we say on this radio show, it was too long and it wasn't good enough.
Oh, that's why. Because he asked me, like, how come it didn't do well? And at this point where I looked for my camera, and I'm like, I must have missed that one. But then I remember I had seen it, but on the DVDs we had, I saw it.
Yeah, we sat around as a group. We looked at every animation, and we made some tough decisions. That one, honestly, wasn't a tough decision. It was like, this thing stinks.
Horrid.
As far as what we're looking for.
Hated it.
So stop emailing everybody, and stop trying to get threads together on message boards and stuff. Just deal with it. It wasn't good enough.
Yeah, you really are, dude. You're coming off like someone who... Sour grapes.
Sour grapes. Indeed.
Why else wouldn't people show it? You think anyone was out to get you?
Mm-hmm. I thought Steve the Bear was... that
was great.
Unbelievable.
Love that one.
And it made everyone just happy and warm inside. It had kind of a Hanna-Barbera...
Oh,
Hanna-Barbera
and Tom Brokaw.
Right.
Next on the Idiot Show.
Hanna-Barbera type of feel to it.
The Blade one was hysterical, I thought.
Wesley Snipes.
Blade one was
Wesley
very good.
Snipes one.
That
was probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
Because it was just hysterically funny. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go to your Blade lair? It's hysterical.
And Potty Talk was really, really good.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, Jimmy and I's fight.
That was actually very funny.
The animation on that was amazing.
Yeah, really
And
great.
they turned like a very uncomfortable moment for the radio show into something really funny.
Really
that was
just
good.
how they animated the damn thing.
That was actually that was one of my second favorites. I like that one.
Which
too.
one?
The fight with
The
you.
fight?
Yeah,
absolutely.
It was really good.
Absolutely. So you could go to Opie and Anthony Animations on YouTube to see them. And put that link up on onaradio.com for now.
You know what was good too though when you actually showed one of the guys. What was his Coke Logic?
Yeah.
You should have brought those guys on stage at the end, all the people, and let them. You know what I mean? Because that was
bask in their
to
celebrity.
See what a mess.
We would have
that guy. You think of Coke Logic, you think of some thin dude with glasses, but he's just a triple X in a hot basement.
Wow.
We would have if we had a stage to maneuver on. It was like on a ledge.
Yeah, we were on a ledge.
We were on a ledge. You know how uncomfortable that is?
There wasn't much stage.
You couldn't fit 5 O&A fans on the ledge.
Hell no.
The stage couldn't have been more than 4 feet wide.
Yeah.
Because they had to lower the big huge screen at the Roseland Ballroom. It was really uncomfortable. You felt like you couldn't really move at all.
And a monitor backstage would have been nice.
Yeah, we got
one monitor so we could actually watch the videos. When we were backstage, we couldn't see what was going on. We're hearing things and hearing laughter and going, I'd like to know what they're laughing at there.
Yeah.
Nothing.
What?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we got some tweaking to do, but we're going to do another one of these in the fall.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we got to get it together. And I think we're going to get the prize money a lot higher. I think we might have categories like Robert Kelly's suggesting. And also, I think it would be kind of cool, instead of us coming on stage after every animation, maybe we have some of the players of the radio show coming out and introing the next animation. All of a sudden, you have Big A or Roland or Eastside Dave, whoever comes out and intros the next animation just to keep it a little more interesting.
And you should get hot chicks.
We
tried. Like ring girls.
We really tried.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
Well, you couldn't get a hot chick? This is an Opie and Anthony show.
Exactly.
No, the hot chicks left this show freaking years ago. Look around. We have a stripper pole that has cobwebs on it.
Please.
Look at that.
It's pristine.
Look at that.
There's not one fingerprint on it. You could dust it for prints. You won't find one.
Look at the stripper pole. It's now being used for storage.
There's extension cords, drop lights.
It's a fat guy treadmill.
Yeah, that's what it is. The fat guy treadmill just covered with goods.
It's just a place to put stuff.
What happened?
Because they've run out of storage in this building.
Can't we go in that direction a little bit?
Yeah, we can.
I'd love to.
Let's try.
What are you going to do?
What else? Did you look at that? Anything you want to play?
Yeah, I mean, there was some funny stuff. Sorry, there's some funny. The stuff you highlighted was, I thought, the right stuff.
All right, let me take a look. We got some audio from the Opie and Anthony animation. Just because we can't get enough of them, we had Roland come out and say hi to everybody to start off the animation festival. And the deal here is we had Danny sneaking from underneath the screen to tickle Roland as he's trying to intro the animation festival.
Because the sound Roland makes.
And welcome to the Roseland Ballroom, where we proudly present the Opie and Anthony Animation Festival. Let's start the show. Please put your hands together and give a warm welcome to Roland.
Hello. Welcome to the first ever Opie and Anthony Animation Film Festival. We got a great show for you planned for tonight. In addition to the animation, we also got comedians Russ Maneve. God damn it. Dan Adderman, Mikey Stefano. Also, we have $10,000 on the table for the best animation.
So stupid.
We have $10,000 on the table for the best animation. So get ready to laugh. And now, let the show begin.
And that's how it began. And then we played the animation for Ecstasy of Gold, which ends up winning the entire thing, by the way.
Yep.
We started the animation festival with the winner.
The winning entry.
I like that one, but I didn't like how fantastic and cool and gun-smoking you two looked. And then
it was like the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And then they had you in a bathtub, just like an engorged tick.
Patrice was actually, his cartoon was thinner than mine.
Everybody animated you as a massively obese person.
Opie was the Clint Eastwood character. I was a Lee Van Cleef. And Jimmy was, I don't know, just some guy apparently having sex with a tranny.
This was very hurtful.
And very funny.
I guess I'd rather be fat than every girl I'm with has chest hair.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You too.
Stuntbrain made a video of tickling Roland. It's getting a lot of play on YouTube.
Yeah.
A lot of play. What's on ONARadio.com is the place to go for that? Yep. You want to repost it so it's up at the top of the page?
I'll put it there.
It's really, really funny, and it got a bunch of views. All right, we got more clips from the Animation Festival. And then right after the Animation Festival, I believe Anthony jumped on a plane to Nashville.
Yeah, I was pretty much out of there, you know.
Yeah, we'll get a little...
Got a little sleep.
We'll get an Anthony update after.
Oh,
the break.
yeah.
Well, was it private?
What do you mean private?
Private plane?
No.
What airline?
American.
How was it?
It was a short flight, but, you know, had to take first class.
MD-80, right?
On the way there. On the way back, it was 737, but those MD-80s, get me a little shaky.
Oh, really?
No, those things are always going down.
I'm going to Continental to Bonnaroo next week. I was afraid to go American.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. It just scared me.
A little scary.
I'm a boy.
But a plane hasn't gone down in the United States in a while now. Over a year.
My pilot looked just like Obama.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, really a strong resemblance.
Was he black?
I don't notice color. I just said he looked a lot like Obama.
Okay. Could be Mrs. Obama.
I don't notice color.
She's white. Oh, no. Yeah. Obama's mom is white, right?
Yeah, maybe he looked a little less like Obama and more like Wesley Snipes.
Famous people don't die in planes.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Wow.
No, not in...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
True. Famous people don't die in, like, American Airlines, Continental, big company. They die in little prop planes. But if somebody's famous on your, like, American Airlines flight, you're fine.
Anthony, next to Payne Stewart.
Yeah. Burr. Could I have a blanket?
Some oxygen. Can't breathe.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll get the Nashville update next.
Ooh.
And a good morning to everybody. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Robert Kelly in studio today. Kung Fu Panda, #1 at the box office.
Oh, yeah?
I guess it's getting pretty good reviews. I have no desire. That's a DVD.
Yeah.
And then Pregnant Man. There, as I say, look, on TV. We got to get this picture up on onaradio.com. Pregnant Man is 4 weeks from birth. And they got
not Pregnant Man.
And they got a Demi Moore pregnancy-type picture up on, in the paper this morning. And we'll throw that up on our website.
So
very,
sick.
very creepy.
So sick of this chick with a hairy face.
I know.
You're a woman with no breasts.
It's a big bearded woman with no breasts. Right.
Awful. Hensha whore. You want to be a guy, don't have a baby.
Right.
Be a guy. Get her pregnant and encourage her not to have it.
You know what's creepy about Pregnant Man? Because he's got a beard and a mustache, and he's got like man boobs, but right under his, man chest, whatever. Right under his man chest is the huge scar. Yeah. Because he got the worst doctor, I guess. That's where they went to take out the bosoms.
Elzar Cowie lopped off her bosoms.
There you go. Put that picture up on onaradio.com. Arm hair. Look at that. Armpit hair. Oh, my God. What a mess. Oh, my God.
That is just...
You know, I was sort of, and I got to stress, sort of okay with the picture until I saw the armpit hair. And legendary sportscaster Jim McKay dies at 86.
Jim McKay?
Years old.
From the Olympics? He used to do the Olympics all the time, right?
And didn't he do the famous agony of defeat? Yes. See, that would be wonderful to play right
Wide
now.
World of Sports.
Why have that today? Jim McKay dies, boom, here's the famous thing he said.
The constant variety of sport. The thrill of victory. And the agony of defeat. And then that poor bastard just flying off the ski jump.
How do we have 12...
Week after week we watch that poor son of a bitch just almost break his neck.
But how do we have 12 guys working for the show behind the scenes and we don't have that clip?
That's famous.
When the great Jim McKay passes. It's a quickie. Jim McKay dies, boom, remember he said this. All right, move on.
Yeah.
What happened in Nashville? That's how you do this thing.
That was such a 70s thing, that show. Wide World of Sports.
That evil
You just sit there. Yeah. 1 week it'd be like a Frisbee competition. And then Evil Knievel and ski jumping. It's just a whole cluster F of sports.
It was sports/Fear Factor.
Yeah.
It incorporated everything because we only had 3 or 4 channels back then. So.
It's like a sport variety show.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what it was. You never knew what you were going to get.
My favorite one ever was the guy that, caught the bullet in his teeth.
Oh, really?
That was my favorite of all time. What?
That's a gag. Yeah, it's a gag, though.
Yeah, I know. But he had metal teeth. They explained how he had to get all his teeth pulled out, and he had metal teeth in, and he had a metal cup behind in the back of his mouth to catch the bullet, blah, blah, blah.
They had a Frisbee dog competition once, and it was like at the Los Angeles Coliseum, which was packed. Just for Frisbee dogs. People had nothing to do back then.
Because we didn't have iPhones.
Lob a pet rock at their head.
We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have the internet.
So we had to, like, interact with people.
Of course. Oh, the barrel jumper. Dumbest sport ever. Why would you jump over barrels? Because...
All right.
You know why barrel jumping's so dumb? Because after, like, 18 barrels...
Oh, my God. That is a wide world of sports.
I'll just talk to a wall.
Sorry.
I'll just talk to a wall.
I was listening.
I was
Were
listening.
you?
Yeah, I was just...
You said barrels. Whatever, it's fine.
You said barrel jumping. I was listening.
We're looking at the ABC Wide World of Sports opening.
Ali beating out. Who is that? Ali Frazier?
Yeah, that's Frazier.
Wow, wait. God, that was a good fight. Swimming.
Mark Spitz doing the butterfly.
Can we have the whole opening? Do we have that? I'm pulling it. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have it in a little while. All right.
It's an Anthony Live update.
Oh no! What are they up to now?
I really want to know.
Maybe they had a fight.
Oh, I want to punch her in the mouth.
Maybe they just had a good time. I just want to be in the know.
Update us.
Update us. Well, after the Animation Festival, you went down there to Nashville, Tennessee for the Country Music Festival, I think.
Yeah, it was like the whole country music awards and festival. They have a big thing down there. It lasts about a week.
So you like country music?
Oh, well, you know, I'm a big fan of country music. No, actually, I don't know much about country music at all.
Are you gonna get Jill to go to one of those fairs with you when you dress up with a sword?
What, a Renaissance festival?
Is she gonna go with you?
She probably would.
Yeah.
She's a good egg.
You think? You think that hot chick's gonna dress up and go play with you? Do theater in the woods with you?
I don't play.
Huh, Robin Hood?
I don't play in the woods.
It's called LARPing.
I don't LARP. I've never LARPed a day in my life. No LARPing for me.
But if you're going to wear the costume, you might as well LARP.
Nah, you just kind of walk around.
Just walk around in costume.
Yeah, I did that once. Did it once.
But you LARPed?
No. Walked around in costume.
With the
at
big
the Renaissance Fair.
And ate the big turkey leg?
No, I hate the big turkey leg.
It's all dark, awful
I had
meat.
steak on a steak.
Oh, there you go. Steak on a steak. Nice.
Yeah. They put a little steak. They put a stick through it and called steak on a steak. Everything's got to have some kind of, Renaissance-y sound to it.
Did you have somebody fix your armor while you were there? The blacksmith?
No, didn't need it. The old village smithy?
Yeah. Ting, tang, ting, tang, ting.
No.
So how was Nashville?
Oh, well, here's my observations of Nashville during this whole thing. I've never seen a larger concentration of drunks in all my life.
And they all carry guns, right?
No.
You can't carry down there?
No, you can, but you got to go through a rigorous training and licensing thing like you do here in New York.
Nashville?
Yeah, Tennessee, the state of Tennessee.
When I used to go down to Dallas with Jimmy, I mean, they just...
Dallas is different.
Yeah, Dallas
is Texas.
Pretty much you get a car and a gun at the same time. Anywhere. You get your driver's license and they hand you over a gun. Like, here you go, you passed the test. This is our little gift to you.
Tennessee is different, but...
I did not know that.
They do have a reciprocity between New York and Tennessee with gun license. So I like being secure, so I go to the airport with my gun and my suitcase. A gun, little ammo.
You brought your gun
to a country festival?
Well, no, I was gonna, but it would have taken too long. So we got to the airport at a certain time, and I didn't have enough time for the Port Authority to give me the proper paperwork and everything to fill out, so I had to give it back to Keith, and he took it home. But I would have. Yeah, why not? Why not? Because I protect myself. I believe in the Second Amendment.
You shouldn't be allowed to do that. That's a security risk.
What?
Listen to me.
It's not on the...
Let's say it goes through Let's say it goes through.
Mm-hmm.
It goes through the luggage place.
Right.
Somebody who is in cahoots. Let's say you and a friend want to hijack that plane. Your friend somehow works for the people who put luggage on the thing. You tell him where your luggage is going to be. He arranges to get your gun out of that luggage and somehow get it to you back on that plane. That's not that far-fetched a scenario.
Why couldn't he just bring a gun with him?
Because he probably has to go through security to get in. They go through security to get near the plane. Anthony, let's say Anthony want to hijack Anthony's gun, luggage.
No, what do I do?
It goes through the check. Bobby works for the airline.
I do.
And so Bobby knows Anthony's luggage. They've prearranged this. He goes into Anthony's luggage. He gets out the gun.
So he's got to get the gun that's in a locked box.
However he does it. If it's possible to do, it can be done.
And the ammo that's in a separate.
Well, I'd have a key. If I was your friend, you'd give me a key.
Oh, I'd give you a key.
I'd go get that pink suitcase, and I'd undo it, get the box out, undo it, put it in my thing, and then go put it under your seat. I know your seat.
Or just go on for something else, or just walk in the door. Secure. They're allowed to walk in. Those people who work, they can walk in, like, the alarm doors by the gate. You can walk in there and meet you in the bathroom and hand you the gun. So now you have a gun on the plane.
Some terrorist in Jersey right now just listening to the show went, wow, that's a great idea.
Also,
Thanks,
first
Jimmy.
Of all, and I also noticed this security lapse, too, when I was in Newark Airport. I was in one of those stores where I was buying, like, a movie. And the guy took a straight razor, a box cutter, and opened up my package for me to hand me the... It's like, how are box cutters getting into those? That's how the next security breach is going to be. It's going to be one of those stupid stores in the airport that someone's going to get a pistol
that sell things.
No, I don't mind them, but they're not secure enough. So that's why I'm giving this gun thing away, because they should stop it.
I don't know. What if you want to transport a gun somewhere?
Too bad. You do it on FedEx or not a commercial airliner. Too bad. The right of a person to transport a gun will not override the right of the passenger.
They won't ship a gun, I don't think. FedEx.
Whatever. I'm just saying.
How about
cousin Frank put it in his hat? And
how about your illegal licensed handgun owner, because you have to show your license? So
Muhammad Atta showed his real passport.
I don't think Muhammad Atta would have been able to get a pistol license.
Yeah, listen.
Hopefully,
he's actually gonna go in. You got to meet the port authority. You got to fill out documents.
Yeah, you got to fill out
everybody knows
documents.
that gun is on the plane.
I know. I'm just saying, if there's a way to do it. There's a way to
that's
do
how
it.
they do it.
There's a way to beat the system.
Oh, beat the system.
And arrange for it to be in the hands of somebody else. Because box cutters will never work again, but a gun would work.
And then the terrorists win. Because I can't carry in another state.
I think they do pretty good winning
And
when they crash a plane. That's a pretty big
Anthony
victory.
needs his gun in Nashville, Jimmy. You got to allow that.
Never know.
You never know.
Then how about like those cars? What are those little cars where you could just go and get the car and take the keys and put it in? It's like this little weird...
the smart car or whatever?
Yeah, how about that? How about like a smart gun or a sim gun where you can go down there and rent a gun?
Yeah.
I don't mind you renting a gun.
Well, that would be nice. Yeah. A rental gun for the week.
That would be a hell of a business.
He just goes down to Nashville, goes to the store, picks out a gun he wants.
Yeah,
and
like
sticks
and then
it
I
on.
got to bring it back.
Yeah, like you rent a car.
That'd be great.
Just rent a gun. So
there was no reason to be armed.
Ballistics
so,
match.
everybody was
all right,
fun.
we're trying to get our Nashville update from Anthony.
Everyone was being fun. So a lot of drunks and a lot of goddamn bands that want to make it in country playing at all these bars. Every single bar had bands playing in it, and they all were playing country music, and a lot of them were pretty good. Good voices, everything like that.
You could tell a good country band from a bad country band?
Oh, yeah. Just like anything else. You walk into a bar and see a rock band, when one sucks.
I could tell.
And the guys can't play or sing, and like a good one.
I could tell good rock from bad rock. I don't think I could tell good country from bad country.
No, when some guy's singing off key, or the harmonies suck, or the guitarist blows, when that is happening. It doesn't matter what the genre of music is. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I can't say, wow, this would be a hit country song. I have no idea.
So this is your idea? You just say, hey, Jill, I want to go do country. That was your idea?
No, Jill likes country music.
Oh, no, okay.
So she went down, to Nashville, and I went with her.
Right, okay.
Oh, so what is that? What?
I was just
am I whipped? Does that make me whipped?
No.
Because I decided, let's take a fun little trip down to Nashville where we can just wander. We went from bar to bar down Broadway, had a great time.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's good that you actually love somebody so much that you're going to open yourself up to new and experience new wonderful things.
It's not like I told her to get a strap on. I went to see some bands in a bunch of bars.
Mark the day. It's not fun anymore.
Oh,
Mark the day. June 9th.
Why wouldn't you tell? Hold on. Why wouldn't you tell her to go get one? You're too homophobic. That's your problem. How else are you going to learn your lessons?
No, not mark the day. It's
Mark the day. You're getting more defensive, which is fine.
No, I'm just getting defensive because I'm not. It's not like I see where Bobby's going with this.
No, I'm just glad. Listen to me, dude. You're taking this all wrong.
You are so
what I'm
being
saying
Jimmy
is,
right now.
No,
not really, dude.
I'm saying that, dude, you don't like country music. You would have never went to see country music. This would have never been in your repertoire.
You're right.
And you know what? Jill comes in a couple months, says, "Bang, I'm going down the country music." And you were like, "You know what? I would like to check it out."
But that's called being in love.
Yeah, check it out. Let's go down.
Sure.
When you're really in love, you start doing some things maybe you wouldn't have done
Opie,
before you fell in love.
Nothing spells fun more
I'm
than
going to defend Anthony.
more than the Bible Belt and country music. That's fun. F-U-N. Wow. I mean, seriously.
But Anthony is openly admitting he would never go to Nashville, Tennessee.
I wouldn't have done that.
To hang out with,
Can't say never.
Country folk.
Can't say never. But he did it.
But let me tell you what we did. It was pretty much a bar crawl. It was a lot of fun. Go in, drink, met some fans of the show. They were very excited.
Notice not one comment from the entire studio when you said bar crawl.
Oh, what?
Were
you expecting a really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. No, so we'd go, from one bar to another.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, get a drink here, a drink there.
Mm-hmm. Did you buy some trinkets and stuff? Like
trinkets?
Yeah, like little T-shirt that says Nashville.
No, but there is a picture that will be online, I'm sure, soon.
Okay.
That could be one of the most embarrassing pictures I've ever taken in my life.
Let me say for the record, if it's you, and there's a certain type of hat on your head, I'm going to break a TV over your head.
Where's this picture?
Okay, it's worse.
Oh, no.
Where's this picture?
It was, right now it's on Jill's camera.
Oh, okay.
And she's going to send it probably to Steve.
And then Steve will get it up online.
And Steve will get it up online. It is me.
What are you playing, a tub bass?
We were no, that wouldn't have been as embarrassing either.
A tub girl?
It's a tub girl. We went into a Western attire place.
Oh, God.
And got probably what could be one of the gaudiest Western shirts in this baby blue color with a bunch of designs on it and everything. And I put that on and a big black cowboy hat. And she put on some really kind of gaudy Western wear and a hat, and we took pictures together like that. And it is so bad. I was looking, going, I am dead when they see this, dead. And it was all done in good fun. I don't own these clothes. I did not purchase the hat. I did not bring it back. I took it right off. Back on the hanger, the hat went back in the hat rack, and I was just me.
Like a rhinestone.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
That is what it looked like. I looked like the Rhinestone Cowboy.
What was the highlight of Nashville?
Probably sex with Jill Nicolini.
Whoa!
We had a lot of fun. Just went around. We were like, there's an atmosphere down there that's pretty funny, and a lot of people watching can be done, and goofing on a lot of people, and just drinking. A lot of drinking was going on down there. Yeah. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was fun. F-U-N, baby.
F-U-N. It was F-U-N.
Yeah, trying on outfits and stuff with your new girl.
Oh, God.
Dude, no, seriously. Anthony, that sounds like a blast. Seriously. Honey, try on this shirt. Okay.
You're making fun, but at the animation festival, you were trying to throw your ring away after you met Jill. Let's keep it honest here.
Oh, yeah.
From the balcony, you're like, who wants my ring? And you're trying to throw it into the crowd.
I also did that with a 4.5. The 300-pound girl grabbed my the drool, and I was like, "Yeah, take this. Take me behind the curtain." I just really think that it's good that because Anthony, in my eyes, you have the wrong perspective of somebody when you meet them. When I first met Anthony, I was like, wow, this tough Italian guy from, Long Island.
That's me.
Guns, cars, and I like to see that, he's got this side to him where it's like, hey, you want to try something new? Honey? Yeah, I'd love to. What do you got? I don't know. I just Googled Nashville, and there's a festival going on this weekend. Yeah, I'll check that out. I don't really like, country music, but, I'd like to, check it out.
By the time we were done, I was able to sing a couple of the songs and stuff. Sure.
You do any karaoke or any of that?
No, there was a karaoke bar, but it was already too late. We had to get to the airport.
What about one of those piano bars?
But, no piano bar, just a big karaoke bar. And then, we went to some of the, the famous places down there, the famous bars, the Cadillac, and
Did you get some food?
Oh, yeah.
Did you get some, famous places? Where should we go for breakfast?
No, nothing like that. It was some of those nice open-air places where the breeze blows through. They got, the ceiling fans and nice place to eat, drink a little bit.
Stephen S. from Bayshore writes, Ant likes country music as long as the country is Germany in the 1930s. And Bill from Waterford writes, why couldn't Ant bar crawl locally? And Kev from Wall Street looks like, did Ant go to the Dukes of Hazzard Museum?
No, I didn't go to the Dukes of Hazzard Museum.
All right, let's go to Syracuse. Good morning to Syracuse, by the way. Joe, what's up?
Yeah, I think what we're witnessing here is Anthony jumping the shark.
Oh, shut up. What do you mean?
Shut up. What do you mean?
What, did he hang up? Yeah, puss. Go ahead, hang up. Jumping the shark. First of all, saying jumping the shark has jumped the shark. No one says that anymore.
You're not jumping the shark. You're line dancing over the shark.
I didn't line dance.
You sound a little defensive today.
Well, I knew I would have to come in here and confront you guys on this whole thing. It's Nashville. It's a city.
You
go there and you have fun.
Good.
And then we went to the one night we stayed at the Opryland Hotel, which is one of the biggest atrium hotels in the country. It's just giant.
Why only one night?
And we stayed somewhere else the other night. Yeah.
You go around, Yeah, of course. You got to experience Nashville. You're not just going to go there and stay in one place.
Yeah.
You got to go here, go over here.
You've been to Nashville?
I've been there a couple times.
Was it nice?
I don't know. I've never, ever went outside my hotel room. I did my shows like a man, and then I went back to my room and went on the internet like a man.
Yeah, because perish the thought you go and check out something different.
Yeah, bluegrass group.
No,
bang, 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 bang.
Bluegrass. No, there's some newer country that is very much based in rock. It's kind of a weird thing going on in country music. Not that I'm a big fan. I'm not saying I am. But I did notice something that I didn't notice.
You don't have to get defensive. I'd go down there in a second to check it out.
Partner?
Yeah. I would check it out.
Partner? Did you just call me partner?
Why did you switch hotel? That's crazy. I would have stayed in the same place. That's a little bit easier, right?
No, because the Opryland Hotel was a little further away from Nashville. And, we wanted to kind of stay close to Nashville.
Did you totally pack up and go, or did you leave your stuff in the
Nah, I left all our stuff.
Did you?
In the condo. Because Jill's got a condo down there.
Oh, she's from there.
Oh, I thought
No.
you guys bought a condo together already.
Yeah.
How many
No,
days?
she's got a condo that she's, renting out.
Why does she have a condo in Nashville, can I ask? Was she on the news
Just
down there or something?
good investment.
A lot of people have condos in Nashville.
They're building,
investment.
dude,
Seriously.
there's so many cranes down there. I'm waiting for a big crane disaster in Nashville because they're just building the hell out of the place. And it's all these condos going up.
Yeah.
And, so she bought a condo, but there's no furniture or anything in there. And we're going to get an air mattress and sleep on that. But then,
You're millionaires.
But you didn't want
to
pop the air mattress.
Yeah, with your Shadrul Spurs.
Yeah, my Spurs.
Your baby Spurs.
No, so
I
we
imagine
stayed at the Opryland.
I imagine you two would not survive an air mattress. It would just be. I was looking at pictures from the animation festival.
Yeah.
I got an observation.
Uh-oh.
I got an observation.
What?
Got an observation.
All right.
I'm gonna point out something after the break.
Oh, it's a tease.
Yes, of course it is. But I got an observation.
What, a twinkle in his
How many
eye?
days have you guys been seeing each other?
Could be up to 17 or 18. 18.
All right.
Days?
20.
Days?
No, years. They've been together for 20 years.
Days.
Well, you know what? Emotionally, spiritual, they probably have.
This thing,
Exactly.
This thing is moving forward fast.
You guys have really only been dating for that days. And
Yeah.
that's what I saw.
Doesn't it
on
feel
Thursday
like
night.
months?
Yeah.
I can't wait for this plane to crash. Really?
Why is everybody so against this having any type of substance to it?
Really? Really?
No,
really? Are you really saying that to me?
Because you're all emotionally devoid jackasses.
we are.
All of you.
Really?
All of you are.
Really?
Are you crazy? You so were you
not
until
you.
you met Jill.
We're both getting. I'm married. He's
extremely
getting
happy.
married.
I'm talking about. All right, I'm talking about Jimmy. And Bob Kelly.
I have emotion. You out of your mind?
You are an
Way more than
emotionless
you.
shell of a
You're
man.
out of your
You
mind.
have nothing in
We're
you.
talking at the same
one.
time because now you pissed off everybody.
I've been the most
you were an
supportive
emotional
one.
wreck until you
You
met
have
Jill.
not.
I have I've been the one
What's
encouraging
wrong
it.
with you?
What are you talking about?
You kept your emotions tight before you met Jill. Now all of a sudden this is how you always been. Are you crazy?
I didn't keep my
17
emotions
days ago
tight.
you were a nightmare.
I've been very supportive.
Emotionally.
Yeah, I'm
Thank you,
supportive
Jimmy.
too. I
What's wrong
think
with you? Just everyone talking at the same time.
Bobby is not supportive.
I am. I'm happy for you.
I hope this plane crash. I can't wait till this
I was
plane
talking
crashes.
about the other plane with the gun that you
Anthony-
brought on, and I helped you get it in,
I
and then
didn't
they
bring any gun
Anthony,
on.
I've been with you 14 miserable years, and let me tell you something. You've been
Holy
married.
Jesus.
You've been married. You had a long-term girlfriend. In 14 years, I never saw you hug, kiss, or hold hands with your significant other. Now all of a sudden you're
they're doing Eskimo kisses.
Right.
You did little nose kisses, eyelash kisses. I
You
seen
saw that?
You
Oh, did you really?
are you still? Are you? Is it getting stronger? Are you happier?
Yes.
You're going to be married with a kid, something you were completely
What?
against. Now, let me tell you something. I told Ronnie B. this could be either the greatest thing that happens to you or the worst thing. There's no in between, my friend. You are all in with a fine hand, and we're waiting to see what
You see if my aces hold up?
Yes.
Can we please?
Or someone pulls
There
a
is-
house on me?
One, there is no gray area. I got to say it. It's either going to be the greatest thing that ever happens to Anthony or the worst thing. I have to say that. I think it's moving forward in an extremely positive way.
I think you look at man. I'm joking around with you, Anthony, but let me tell you something. Like having somebody in your life that you can look into and you can love and you can be silly with and you can just be vulnerable like you've been is an amazing thing. And I'm glad that you finally found that in your life that you can just do an experiment. I would use
And
that
even
word.
though Bobby's even though Bobby's married, he's hoping to get this someday. But poor Keith, by the way, dating a woman that has costume changes is exhausting for everybody. What's going on with that?
Well, she had a little wine that spilt on her.
But she spilled wine
Once
on...
again, Sal, and
it's always a good sign.
Sal bumps into her, and wine went on her dress.
Well, she was wearing one dress where it looked like you could spill wine and no one would know the difference. So
that was the second one, though.
The second
first
one.
one was very white. Very nice.
And also dating a woman that has her own personal photographer could be a little exhausting because you got to look good all the time.
Those pictures came out good. It's like, why are you going to sit around and snap pictures and say, oh, could you take a picture? Could you do this?
All right.
Snapping pictures.
With that said, I got an observation after the break.
Damn it.
And how many days you up to?
I would have to. Let me think.
17, 18 days?
14. Hold on.
Oh, no, you're
14.
losing track already.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
That's not
because
good.
there's quite a few going up.
Oh, boy, that's not good. I'm heading toward
14
1,200
on
days,
Thursday.
my friend. Still keeping track.
1,200, really?
We got 11 years.
Huh?
In and out.
What is it, Monday?
Yeah.
Use your iPhone.
I think it's 18.
18 days.
I think it's 18.
Didn't you go out on a Tuesday?
Was it a Tuesday or a Thursday?
Tuesday, because you were out Wednesday.
Oh, because I was out Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we're going on 20.
Opie, did you say she walks around? She has her own personal photographer.
I was introduced to someone that is her personal photographer.
That was for the show. Yeah.
But stupid me, I'm imagining. I assumed it was for the animation festival, but I thought it would be so great if the photographer went with you to Nashville and Keith had to go with you to Nashville, and she's doing costume changes in between the bar crawl.
No, there were a few, changes.
I'm sure.
I would say.
How much luggage
went out? But there was a little Pinky, which I like to call it, Lil Pinky,
Little Pinky,
or Little Pink bag.
Yeah,
and then this giant round wheeled duffel baggy kind of thing. Yeah, and then I had one suitcase.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It wasn't that bad.
I got to go to Brian in Cherry Hill. He said, put me on real fast. Is this you, Brian?
Yes, sir.
All right, what's up?
I was just thinking while on hold, when's the last time Ant logged into Call of Duty 4?
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You know what you got to do? Get the times and notice what was he playing a day, and then when he met Jill, how it dropped off.
Yeah, he turned into a cultural...
oh, geez, I'm not playing Call of Duty 4 as much as I was. Wow, shoot me.
Traitor.
I would if you played the game. I would shoot you.
I know
but
you
you're not
would.
playing anymore.
Probably stab me, you bastard.
I bet you that you're going to the gym a lot more, though. All right, Brian.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you.
So that's good, though. You're not...
3 weeks tomorrow.
3 weeks tomorrow?
That's the big anniversary.
All right, with that, I got an observation after the break. Opie and Anthony.
Thank you.
Opie and Anthony. Jim Norton. Robert Kelly.
Anthony hugging the other woman up there. There was a sexier photo of Anthony hugging earlier.
Oh. Yeah, we didn't even explain that yet. At the Animation Festival, Ant and I hit the stage. Very nice reaction, and we greatly appreciate that. And then I kind of started asking the crowd if they want to see Jill Nicolini, because everyone knew she would be there, and she was backstage, and we got the crowd into a frenzy, and Anthony didn't want to bring Jill Nicolini out. There was a little gag we were doing back and forth. The acting was just terrific.
Oh, Academy Awards stuff.
Unbelievable. And then the big reveal was Jim Norton in Jill Nicolini's dress.
Yeah.
That got quite a reaction at the Animation Festival.
Yeah, the people seemed to love it.
And then I think you guys were kissing and stuff.
I kissed him on the cheek. We hugged.
Yeah, we gave a big hug, me and
warm.
Jimmy.
It was like a hand back.
It was nice.
On the back hug.
I think I felt your ass.
Why wouldn't you?
It was supple through the dress.
Oh, yeah, you did give it a little pinch.
Yeah, I gave a little pinch to your ass.
It feels juicier since I've been doing the elliptical. It's like not bad, right?
Oh, God, look at it.
Jimmy's got a nice cock.
All right, Robert.
He's got
Don't
a nice
encourage
cock.
him.
You wouldn't think it would be that nice. You'd think it'd be flat.
Lucky
like
us.
his chin.
Lucky us. We get to see Jimmy, part of Jimmy naked every week. Thank you, Jimmy. Hopefully that'll be it for this week.
I almost had a fight with a security guard. I've never had.
Oh, that was true?
Oh yeah, it was almost a fist fight.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us in.
Really? You had
We
problems?
got into a fight with the guy up front, me and Patrice. The guy, I walked in, he's like, you gotta get out, Patrice was walking, he totally blew us off, went outside, then me and Patrice aggravated him for 20 minutes in front of all his friends.
You're an ass.
Yeah.
No, the security at the Roseland, I mean, just amazing what asses a couple of these guys were. The one guy, this fat pig, I was, a friend of mine came, and she showed up, and she wanted to come up and just say hello to people. You guys know her. And just to say hi to people. So I go down to get her, and I can't really go out on the floor. So I'm standing there, and I wave her in, and the security guy's like, oh, you can't go back. And I understand they got a job to do. So I have an all-access pass, so I show. I'm like, no, she's with me. And they're like, well, who are you? This fat pig with horrible breath. If you're listening, dude, just brush your teeth. I understand physically you're an abomination, but your mouth was embarrassing, dude.
Guy with a mustache, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it might have been a different guy.
No, same guy.
He yelled,
Same
who
guy.
the F you...
Same guy.
Was
really?
it?
Yeah, same
Who
guy.
the F you are? That's how E-Rock spelled it. I don't even know who the... Oh, okay. I don't even know who the F you
No, I
are.
don't
Sorry.
have a photo of him, but I was on the stairs when it was going on.
Yeah.
He yelled that at you.
Which was okay with me. But once he knew that I was with the show, and I told him I was with the show, and then I went to hand her my badge. I'm like, here, just come back with this. He's like, well, then you go. And I can't tell you, because he's one of these big fat slobs who thinks that because he's a big fat slob, he's frightening. And so I started cursing at him, and he throws his arms up. Like, this is the guy who's supposed to represent the Roseland venue.
Right.
And he starts, because I even said to him, I'm like, why are you screaming? It's like you weren't scary, dude. You were fat and your breath stunk. You weren't a scary guy. You were just a fat slob and your breath was bad. And if I had a gun, I would have shot him. That's why, Anthony, I don't know how you do it. And I'm sure if he had a gun, he would have shot me.
But
it's rare that I see red as badly.
It's not
I
that-
knew what he was.
It's not that
I
rare.
knew what he was. No, man, but I mean, it was like, then he's throwing his arms up like, come on down! His friends are holding him back. It's like, what are you...
Oh, there was a whole scene?
Yeah,
holding
but
him
it's almost
back.
like, what are you going to do? You're going to run up the stairs, you fat pig? It's like, I can argue with you and not want to, what are you doing? Don't try to show off for your friends, you fat jerk off.
Yeah.
Don't try to tough guy anybody. Just do your job and do it properly. And when you realize it, but the Roseland, the venue was great. And the rest of the security was really cool. They apologized. But that one guy was just disgusting.
Yeah, they all knew that. They all knew he was all the other guys, when he left, were talking crap about him. Nobody there he works with likes him.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was talking crap about him. He was out front. He did the same. He kicked me and Patrice and wouldn't let us in. And I was like, yeah, well, we're supposed to be on the show. Doesn't matter. I don't have... He told Patrice, don't even bother, as he was walking in.
Wow. Listen, we got to go to E-Rock because he's typing, but you observed this whole thing. What happened?
Yeah, we were standing on the upper part of the stairs, and right as Jim was getting heated with the guy, Pete jumped in, too, and just started screaming. And then all these other guards just came around the entrance to the staircase. And all I heard was Pete yelling, I want to know who your supervisor is. And it's like, I don't think you're going to be working here tomorrow. And Jim's just like, let's just go. Got his guest in, but Pete just stayed down.
No, the reason I said let's just go is because the guy, my buddy who was there from HBO, had just been brought down the steps. So he was actually leaving, and he was waiting for me to talk to him. And so I walked away to talk to the guy with HBO while this fat slob, and with horrible breath, dude, brush your teeth. It was embarrassed. It was just cigarettes and fat guy dry mouth. There's nothing worse than cigarette fat guy dry mouth breath.
Let me get a piece of gum.
No, you're fine. God, that guy really irritated me. But that's Roseland. That's who you have
I'm gonna smell my coffee
representing you. Like, that's the guy you have. And then he knew I was on the show, and he saw that I had an all-access pass. I told him there's Opie, there's Anthony, and myself. We're on the... and he knew.
You see the huge screen?
Yeah.
That's me. It's very obvious. I'm one of those guys.
So instead of being wrong, he kept it up. Like, instead of realizing, okay, this guy could probably bring back a guest, I'm like, dude, I can't go out on the floor. She's with me.
Mm-hmm.
But he was just one of those little people who was obsessed with showing power. He's like a traffic cop, but without the dignity and physical prowess of a traffic cop.
But you were scaring a lot of people. They said you turned red, and they never saw you like that before.
I was really... There's nothing I hate more than there's really a guy like that who thinks that he's bigger and he's going to try to be physically intimidated. That makes me want to pick up a bat with a nail in it.
I would love to see Jimmy with a gun because he would just pull it out and just bam, bam, bam. You would just blast people on a weekly basis.
I'd love to put a gun on Jimmy's horn. Every time he hit his horn.
Yeah,
but it's
not fun driving with Jimmy.
No,
I don't like a guy
that reminds me of my stepfather, Billy Manchington.
Don't try to get in my... I don't like a guy that gets in my face. That really bothers me because what he does is he's one of those guys who he thinks that you're going to be frightened of because he's in your face, and that makes me very, very angry. Like it just I hate it.
It was probably me and Patrice probably set him up for that though because he pushed us out. Wouldn't let us come in, and then he was really rude. And I told him, I go, dude, there's a way to do something. You could tell us that, hey, you can't come in yet. Give me 1 sec, guys. But he was such a moron with the way he kicked people out. Then he came out, and me, I was, busting with a Patrice. But Patrice.
Yeah.
He actually was like, I'm going to get in without a pass, fatso. And he was... this guy, Patrice was smashing him so bad, and all his friends were laughing.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Patrice was like, I want to raise some money. I'm going to put $50, and we got to send this man on vacation. We got to get him some chicks. I can't say it on the radio, but he was like, we need to go. Someone run down and get a piece of salmon for him to smell because he hasn't gotten it in a long time.
Oh, beautiful!
So
Patrice is great.
He was shaking his legs and his hands. He really was getting angry, just shaking. Patrice looked at him, and went, "Look at him, he's shaking." Really making him mad.
Good.
So I think that's kind of what set him up.
Get mad. Who cares? And your rage is not frightening.
Oh, that's great. And we had our passes at that point, so he couldn't say anything. It's like we could just walk in.
Oh, is that fantastic?
So we chose to stay outside for another 20 minutes.
And just pound him.
We were just laughing at him and pointing, going, ah.
Was he in the front, though? This is the guy inside. This was the guy inside.
Oh, yeah, the little guy with the mustache, fat little guy, sweaty. I know you're talking about.
But he wasn't the guy in the back at the end.
Who?
Of the night. There was a guy in the back with a mustache at the end who was trying to help us get a cab. That's not what.
And he was cool?
No, this guy wasn't helping anybody. Trust me. It was the same guy.
So getting back to the...
And he got moved, by the way. They moved him. The supervisor moved him or whatever.
Moved him away from that area?
Move.
Going back to the pictures of Anthony and Jill Nicolini on stage, I got a little observation. Well, that's it.
Yeah,
Anthony
what was the
and Jimmy.
observation?
I got to find a good one here. Now, that you got to get closer pictures.
If you have him.
Observation.
All right, go to some of the. All right.
Very curious.
No.
I like observations. I like being observed.
To be completely honest with you, there's much better pictures on Whackbag of Anthony and Jill Nicolini.
Well, of course.
On stage. And my observation does come from Whackbag. I got to give him credit today.
Yeah?
Yes. If you go in there, go down to... Now I'm lost. I'm lost. Were they taken down? Probably not.
No.
Go to oh my God! Go to animation contest, page 15, I think. Holy crap! Keep going down.
Why is that monitor off?
Down. Oh, maybe it was RadioGoldFans.com now. Now I'm all over the place. Oh, my God. I want to show you this picture. Huh. Someone's got it? Yeah. All right. It was Whackbag?
Maybe it was the Times.
All right, go. There you go. There's my observation, yes. There's a picture of No Filter Paul and Jill Nicolini and Anthony in the background waving. All right, go up.
Right.
Is that the only one? All right, go to page 14. You see anything weird about that picture, Jim Norton?
No, I didn't see Paul though. I would have liked to have seen Paul.
All right, you don't see anything weird there? Okay.
Paul looks bigger.
All right, go to page 14 now.
That was isolated.
Go to page 14.
It's the one with the 1 and the 4, Iraq.
It's like CSI.
Trust me, I'm getting to something. It'll be worth it. But
what's happening?
I know.
Opie, where we?
Oh, E-Rock, are you panicking on me? Are you panicking?
He's falling apart.
There's another one.
Folding like a cheap tent.
Maybe it was on the other website. Oh my God! All right, go back to 15.
Wow,
that's fine. That picture was from the Opie and Anthony Animation Festival. But there's a really good picture of Anthony and Jill Nicolini hugging, and I see an observation. And you see the same observation in this picture.
What, you see a tear coming out of her eye? I'm kidding.
She loves me.
I know, she does.
Yeah, they say love and everything already.
They do? You say,
oh,
no,
I
you
see
don't.
what you're saying.
You got it, Jimmy?
I'm guessing. If it's the placing of it.
Yeah, there is a ring on Jill Nicolini's ring finger.
Whoa.
That
it's more like a wedding band.
What does it look like?
Wow.
In that picture, she's got her left hand up on No Filter Paul's shoulder, and there's a ring on her ring finger, and it's very obvious when you guys are on stage together.
Well, that would be very secretive of me to do something like that and not tell anybody after 20 days.
It's not like an engagement ring, but it's a ring on a ring finger.
Only a lunatic would do something like that.
Ring. And I'm just wondering if you had anything.
Promise.
And people want to know if you had anything to do with that. So don't kill the messenger.
I don't. Why would
I didn't start this, but we're trying to get to the bottom of it.
Why would I feed into people's speculation by giving any kind of answer? I don't think Jill's jewelry and where it came from is anybody's business. Tell you the God's honest truth.
Wait a minute. Wow. That's a weird answer.
That is weird.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Nobody's business.
Like if someone said to me, "Did you put a ring on?" I go, "No, I didn't." And if someone said to Opie, "Hey, did you put the equivalent of the Chrysler Building on a girl's left finger?" He would say yes. Almighty! Just to keep her hand actually scrapes the ground when that thing is on. Almighty! Wasn't Inspector Clouseau hunting for this?
Well, I was just trying to show my happiness.
Some poor hobbled African is sitting there responsible for that one.
What's the matter? You couldn't just tape $50,000 to her finger in small bills?
Times.
By the way, you should not allow her to wear that. Really? You should.
Times.
Wow.
What's wrong with you? She's got a co-op on her finger.
I don't know.
You should not allow her to wear that to pick out wedding stuff, by the way, because they're going to charge her more.
No kidding. I found that out the hard way.
Wow, look at that. Is that one of the scams of...
I did find out... all right, I don't really talk much about this, but I'll tell you this much. The other... last week, I went down to the West Village. We had an appointment to look at flowers I didn't want to go. It turned out all right. And they're going through their portfolio, showing us what they could do, this and that. And we did this and we did that. And look at these flowers.
Pansies?
Compared to this.
I mean, who was showing you the pictures of flowers?
I heard. Ba-dam-bam. We were definitely looking at pansies, yes. And then all of a sudden, we're going through the portfolio, and I see Carrie Bradshaw, also known as Sarah Jessica Parker, with all sorts of flowers, and then she's
was she eating them?
She's and her girls also have flowers, and then there's wedding photos, and everyone has flowers, and then that's when they told me that they did the flowers for the Sex and the City movie. I'm like, oh great, how much is this going to cost me?
Yeah.
We're looking at the same flower guys that did the flowers for the Sex and the City movie.
Is it expensive to get a lot of flowers?
I don't know.
Yeah. Why don't you just get a vase full? Here you go. Look at these. Piano.
Here we go. There's more pictures.
Oh, people have actually circled it?
Yes. That's the only reason I brought it up, because people are talking about this ring on the ring finger of Jill Nicolini. And, you got the people are talking. They're doing extreme close-ups on the ring finger as she's holding the microphone. And what was your official answer again, Ant?
I said that her jewelry is nobody's business. Who am I to be discussing what jewelry she wears?
Well, you could speculate.
Yeah.
Why would I speculate?
It's a radio show. We're all friends.
Am I speculating anything?
Why would you put on a weird blue country shirt? For no reason.
Yeah, and a hat.
Wasn't no reason. It was a funny, fun picture. It's a very funny, fun picture. And that, I'll tell you one thing. If you want to get stuff cheap, then go to Penn Station. Go to the jewelry store there and pick out an engagement ring. And I bet they give you wedding gowns for charity.
I could have bought the store.
So that ring is
so much for a new car.
That ring's it's all bunk. That ring.
Yeah.
Just a ring.
Yeah, it's just a ring.
She probably wears it so people think she's married and they don't bother.
A ring.
Or Anthony might be just as surprised as everyone else.
Yeah, but you know what they could have done
Jesus
now?
Christ, what happened? What did I get myself into?
In jail. For beating the last guy that winked at her.
We're going to go to break, and we're going to see if Anthony reaches for that iPhone. That's what we're going to do.
Well, let's look at her when she's on TV.
F?
Oh, let's see her on TV next time.
She's not on today.
Why?
She's off today.
I don't like Mondays.
Well, maybe.
Was she Carson? How did she get off on Mondays?
And I think she missed Friday, too. How many days has she missed since you guys have been dating?
Oh, my God.
She says it's vacation time, but...
Yeah. It's vacation time.
I think they're...
4 days?
4 or 5 days?
That, out of 20?
Out of 20, she has missed.
We went to a bowling charity thing, and I got to see everybody.
They said you didn't smile during the footage.
Tong was there.
I guess they showed the footage and you weren't smiling.
Well, I was kind of serious. I was setting up for my shot, because Jill took, the bowling ball and tried to bowl in high heels, which was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I just whipped the ball down there, 2 strikes in a row. Of course, they don't show my bowling prowess, but that's fine. But I was just kind of standing by the ball return.
You weren't smiling.
I wasn't smiling?
That's another observation. People are studying you right now.
What the hell? Every friggin' thing?
I wasn't even going to bring that to the show, but now that you brought up the bowling, I have to. But someone said that you weren't smiling during the bowling segment on Channel 11 with Jill Nicolini.
That is kind of weird.
At a charity bowling event.
So now you're bowling, too?
It was a charity, bowling thing. We just showed up real quick, said hi.
It's cool, man.
Saw some people. What's his name? Mr. G was down there again.
Oh, really?
Jesus Christ. That guy is let me just tell you for the record, what a creep.
We have to blow up his spot.
Creep.
We're trying to be nice, but, if he's going to flaunt all this.
Mr. G is just a filthy man.
If he's going to flaunt his stories, we got to blow up his spot. I'm sorry.
You like him?
The guy is sure who wouldn't. That's great.
He's an interesting character, to say the least. He's been doing weather in New York City for, I don't even know. I think I was in high school when he started.
Kitey Tong was down there.
Mm-hmm.
And, a few of the other big news people.
What about Chuck Scarborough?
I didn't see Chuck Scarborough.
So, no comment on the ring finger.
Oh, why would I comment on something
You didn't give it to her, so why would you comment on it?
To comment about.
Maybe you guys are just at a Denny's,
would I?
one of those little crane, little toy games. And
Yeah, and I craned up a ring.
and
Yeah. All right. We're going to take a break. Once again, go to YouTube. Opie and Anthony Animations is the search you throw in there to see all the animations from the Animation Festival. And hopefully by tomorrow, we'll have some high-res copies on iTunes.
And I almost forgot, too.
What?
Big Kev rules.
Big Kev rules? We'll find out what that's about next. Stay there.
Jeez.
We're going to move on with the Opie and Anthony show, but first we got Ant's stepfather,
Sal.
Sal, on the line. He wants to clear up the wine on the dress thing. I guess he spilled wine on Jill Nicolini's dress, and that's why Jill had to make a costume change during the Animation Festival.
Well, I just
But who
know.
brings an extra dress to an event?
Well, that's what
Every other girl in attendance, if they got something spilled on them,
she's prepared.
They don't have anything to change into.
She's prepared for spills, weather changes, things like that.
She's showbiz.
Why
She knows showbiz.
Why is Sal drinking wine like he's Clemenza at the wedding?
No, she was drinking wine.
Okay.
I think there was a bump.
Hey, Sal, how are you?
I'm here. How are you guys?
Good, Sal. What's up?
I loved you in The Wire.
Anthony Day here.
Nothing.
About
That's
the
actually
white
really
dress.
funny, but-
Yes.
I bumped into her. She was behind me. I stopped, and she walked into me.
Oh.
Okay, so you know I had white pants and white shoes on.
Uh-huh.
So I had more wine than she did, but I got blamed for doing it. Now, if she can't get the spots out of that beautiful dress, send it to Mommy. She knows how to do it.
See, Mommy knows how to get wine. She got wine out of your clothes there, Sal? Yellow. Where'd he go?
I had to get that straight because since it's Anthelini Day.
It's every day's Anthelini Day.
Jesus Christ.
And every night.
And every night.
I just assumed it was another moment where you figured you'd just step up and maybe put your arm around her or something, get another picture.
Yeah,
We were taking pictures at a party.
Yeah.
And we were all lined up, and Sal's got his arm around Jill. And then we took like two pictures, one regular and then one with the camera, the other way, so we could get the length shot. And then Sal like, how about one more?
Of course.
Good imitation. That's all I wanted to say, guys.
Hey,
have a fun day.
Well, Sal, are you and Ro happy for Anthony?
Oh, of course we are.
Good.
And they think Jill's a sweetheart.
Yes, we do.
See?
Oh, yeah, so Mommy, are you happy about them? They just told me to ask you. She's absolutely happy.
See? Static.
I just heard a TV. Are you answering TVs now, Sal?
The radio is on right
All right, I'm just joking. Thank you, Sal.
All right, Sal, take it easy.
All right.
All right.
Hello to everybody.
All right, there you
Okay.
go. Cleared that up.
He just did say hello to everybody.
Yes. Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
Why does Big Kev rule?
He just does. Big Kev is. I wasn't even going to elaborate because I didn't wear his shirt today like I promised because I have to worship. He's a guy who follows through. Like, he looks out for you. We all know I'm a Clockwork Orange fan, or maybe no one knows that. Maybe I'm just so pompous I think everyone knows it, and no one is interested.
Everyone knows. No one cares.
No one cares. But Malcolm McDowell, who I missed at one signing, was doing a Comic-Con thing, and Big Kev's like, So Friday night, I stayed up all night. I was writing till 6 in the morning, or 10 in the morning. I went to bed at 10 in the morning.
Wow.
Collapsed. I get 2 messages from Big Kev. Malcolm's here. It's happening. Where are you? There's no one online at this moment. You can come in and meet him right away and talk to him. I woke up at 6 o'clock, 5 minutes after he left. So I wanted to put a gun in my mouth. And I stayed up all night because he was going to be there Sunday. I stayed up all night Saturday till Sunday afternoon so I wouldn't sleep through it again.
You are a lunatic.
And I show up at like 10:15 and Kev gets me right up front. I got a couple of things signed. I got a picture with the best.
What'd you get signed?
I got one of my... I bought a copy of Caligula.
Oh,
which he signed, and 2 things. One was this weird little Clockwork Orange picture.
That is kind of cool.
And a picture of him as
What's that?
I don't know. And a picture of him as Caligula. A black picture of him as Caligula that he signed.
Wow, that's a good one.
And the best picture, celebrity picture, probably ever, Big Kev took. So whatever, he followed through. I couldn't believe it. He called me and he made sure he took good care of me. So thank you, Big Kev.
That's very nice.
Big Kev's a good boy.
BigKevsGeekStuff.com.
Cobb.
But he's like the mayor of this creepy group of people.
He really is. They all know him.
What is it?
Yeah.
He can just take you around and you can see various has-beens and get their autographs.
Can I tell you though how much fun? God damn it, it's fun. It was the only people I wanted because Dreyfuss was doing a signing right next to Richard Dreyfuss was signing.
But for every Richard Dreyfuss, you got like a lot of
somebody that was in episode 56 of The Twilight Zone.
Who give a?
But they were fun. But two of the Warriors were there. Those guys are
really
like those are the guys you meet and you go, holy crap! Like I only have the picture I got was I was walking by and I saw the name Tony Moran. Do you guys know that name?
Oh wait, yeah, I know the name, but
of course you do. I know it too. He was the original Michael Myers. He was the guy,
right? And
I had to get a picture with him. And they charge you because that's how they're making their money now. Comic-Cons are effing great, dude. The big one in San Diego. I just want to meet all these. I don't even care maybe about the major celebrities. I like the smaller, obscure people that you never get to
Which
meet.
Warriors? Do you remember which ones?
The one who had the long feather.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. And one of the other guys, one of the white guys, not Gans from 48 Hours. I forget the other guy's name. But like both of them I knew. And I didn't get a picture. I probably should have. These are the Warriors always show up to these things. Dude, they're fun. I love those.
He's trying to sell it. We're just not.
I know.
I would probably enjoy it.
You really would, man.
Let me know when they do another one. I'll go. I'll check it out.
I want to just meet everybody.
Right.
All right, let it go, Jim. Kev's Geeks, big cut.
No, good. Big
Kev's Geek stuff.
Hey, Jim McKay died. We should have had this clip earlier. 86, 87 years old. The legendary sportscaster did Wide World of Sports. He also, the other clip we should have played today was he made the Munich announcement with the terrorists and all that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was Jim McKay as well, talking about, he actually turned into a newsman that is it faithful or fateful?
I would say faithful.
Fateful night.
Incidentally, I heard that the Mossad hunted down those terrorists. What's the movie about them?
Oh,
Munich.
Good, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Everyone says that movie's great, and I haven't seen it yet.
I liked it a lot, yeah.
All right. I try to
Mossad.
I try to sit through Rocky Balboa over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, because it was on demand or whatever.
How'd that work out for you?
30, 40 minutes in, I'm like, click, time to go to bed early. I couldn't sit through it. And they said, I think Jimmy said it's not that bad, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, compared to 4 and 5, which were to me utter embarrassments, especially 5, it was like, even this one, he should have, I'm about to give a spoiler. He won this exhibition. He should have lost it. If they had any real integrity, if Stallone wasn't an ass, he would have had Rocky lose this one and kind of get hurt a little bit, like which would really happen.
How does he? Yeah. How does he win?
He shouldn't.
How old is he in the movie?
104.
He's got to be in his 50s in the movie. Has to be, right?
Yeah.
And he's fighting like the top guy in boxing. How does?
Oh, the name.
Mason the Line Dixon.
Mason the Line Dixon.
This one should have replaced 4 and 5. They should have just went from 3 to this one and called it a. It would have been good. As far as that.
Let me tell you what movie was great over the weekend. Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. I think I got the title right.
Yes.
Have you seen that movie yet?
What?
I got a copy for you, Jimmy. Before the Devil Knows You're Dead with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh.
A really, really good movie. Really good movie. I think it got something like 88% positive reviews.
Never heard of it, sir.
Somebody turned us on to the movie that was on our show recently. Who the hell was talking about movies and said, that's one you got to see? I said, all right, I'm going to go see it.
Oh, did he?
What happened?
I'm sorry. Thank you, Steve. Well, looks like someone got it wrong.
What?
Rocky lost.
In the last one, huh?
Yeah. Split decision. Mason Dixon won. Okay.
Well, they had to make it close, though.
I remember what I didn't like was that he didn't get knocked out. Yeah.
Maybe they just changed the movie right now because they heard you.
God damn, Jimmy. So now there's no point to the last 15 minutes of radio.
Oh, is that funny?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's classic. Who turned us on to Before the Devil Knows You're Dead? Somebody that was
It was an actor, I think, right? We were talking about an actor.
Oh, it was, no. Whatever. Like it matters. Here's Jim McKay.
He died.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat.
You think that was his final words?
The agony of defeat. I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Of defeat.
music. Get you all psyched up.
Of athletic competition. This is ABC's Wide World of Sports.
And there you go. Dun, 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 dun. It was like that music was just kick ass.
Yeah, they used to have great intro music to shows back then.
Get you all psyched up.
Big orchestra.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Search Of had the greatest opening ever. But it was all.
Search Of.
They got nothing done.
Bigfoot.
Substance.
No. They never made you believe that anything was real. In Search Of Extraterrestrials. You're like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
And then nothing.
Jacques Cousteau.
Jacques Cousteau. The undersea world of Jacques Cousteau.
We go to Wilmington, Delaware. Paul, thank you. It was that director dude from Europe, the one you're a fan of, Jimmy, that we had on the show.
Frank Darmont?
The European guy who does the directing of the video games. Guy who fought in Heckler.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. His name is hard to say. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. The German dude, Bull. Bull. UWA. His name is hard to say.
Right.
UW. Bull. Uwe Boll.
Anyone else feel the...
What is it?
Uwe Boll.
Uwe Boll.
Anyone else feel the wheels like falling off this freaking show?
But dude, I just
if you're out there radio land going,
I was like,
wow, it sounds like they're limping to the finish. Yeah, we kind of are.
I just keep hearing Jimmy. It's fun.
Yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta do it.
Go where?
I feel like
Comic-Con. Great.
I feel like Big Brown right now. A big expectation for the Monday radio show and a bust.
And our hooves falling off. Happened.
Here's Jim McKay at Munich. Oh wow.
That was great.
He was awestruck. Couldn't speak.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Stunt Brain.
No problem.
Way to be whatever. Yeah. Hey, Hillary is finally out of the race.
Why? She was
I
doing
don't
so
care.
well.
I'm just thrilled to death there's going to be a Growing Pains reunion show.
What?
Oh, please. I couldn't be happier. Why? Why do they do this? Holy Jesus. All right, Hillary, dropping out.
Uwe Boll.
Oh.
Uwe Boll.
Uwe Boll.
King Taco from Philly, you get the credit on that one. Everyone needs credit. Every single person out
I
there
don't.
needs credit.
I gotta give the guy credit.
Hillary thanks her supporters. It's over. But she's suspending. Who knows a lot about this politics thing?
Stunt throat.
Stunt brain. What are the bullet points as far as the Hillary thing goes?
Oh, Jesus.
She did suspend the campaign, but it took her 650 words into her thank you speech to mention Obama. And she threw her support behind it, but it seemed like her jaw was clenched pretty tightly during the whole thing.
She mentioned his name like 18 times?
Yeah, but it was almost a half-hour speech, and she said, I'm with you 100%, but it never reached the level of emotion she had. And she was actually pretty good. This is probably the best speech she gave in the campaign, and everyone says a little too late.
Right. She's a terrible speaker.
Yep.
She's no charisma.
Phony.
Yes.
She has a fake smile that just turns on like a light switch.
Well, I disagree, Bob. I think it's genuine and beautiful. I love her big brown teeth.
Her overbite and her fat little knobby cheeks.
And like Jim says, her sticks of butter legs
Yeah, they look
that
like
have been rounded off.
things of cookie dough. Like when you buy cookie dough, you have whole cookie dough with little fat ham hock feet. Hey, ham hock tootsie. Tell your story walking.
We just all right, here's Hillary.
Women and men, young and old, Latino and Asian, African American and Caucasian.
We're all just getting
How about just
along.
women and men? That covers it.
Poor and middle class, gay and straight, you have stood with me.
She Kathy Griffin?
She's really irritating me.
And I will continue to stand strong with you every time, every place, and every way that I can.
On those Stonehenge legs.
And then
So she's trying to be powerful by mentioning people's black and white. How about women and men? That covers everything.
everybody.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, male, female.
Hillary throws her support behind Obama.
To accomplish the goals for which we stand is to take.
Notice how she just changed her delivery. It's very low key,
Yeah.
like you were saying. And I heard she read this part.
Yeah.
Everything else, she was just looking at the crowd and her supporters and just, speaking,
I think she's got something up her sleeve. I'm telling you, she knows there's something on Obama that's gonna happen, and she's gonna pull it out.
She can't be the one that says it.
There's something she's
probably waiting for that first ad that comes out from the McCain camp and goes, all right, I'm back in. I only suspended my campaign.
Yeah, now she needs
Has
something
anyone
huge.
just suspended their campaign like she's doing their stump brain, or is this...
Yeah, the Mitt Romney did as well. He suspended his campaign, didn't throw it, but it's common, I guess, to say just in case anything happens.
Okay.
Well, isn't it because if she quits now, then she owes all that money, but if she suspends it, she can still collect money and pay back her debt?
Exactly, that too, and she still owes $30-some million.
Nathan K. from Toronto, thank you. He writes, Anthony hadn't heard of the movie, Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, because that was the day he chose Jill over responsibility.
Hey.
These guys are on you, man.
Hey.
All right, here's more Hillary.
To accomplish
That's
the
funny.
goals for which we stand is to take our energy, our passion, our strength, and do all we can to help elect Barack Obama, the next president of the United States.
He got into puppet voice.
Sucks. Who is suggesting that McCain should take Hillary Clinton as vice president? That would be insane.
Yeah, but... Could he do it? No. Sure he could do it, but it won't happen. But think about it. If he reached across the aisle and said, it's me and Hillary, she'd jump at it, because he's only going to last one term if he gets in.
It would hurt him, though. He wouldn't win with her.
Hey,
I know.
Is he sick? Because I look at his hands are always shaking. Even when he holds the microphone, his hands are shaking like he can't control his.
Guy was bludgeoned for years in a POW
Let me
camp.
smash your shoulders for the next 3 years and see if your hands shake, Bob.
Go ahead, Bob. Go ahead.
I don't like the guy.
Go ahead.
But
Do it.
I defend him as a war.
No, you don't.
Absolutely,
No,
I
you
do. A
don't.
war hero.
It's not real.
Prisoner of war.
No, my father was in Nam.
Let's jam freaking bamboo spikes into your shoulders for the next year and see how you do.
Go ahead, do it now. Let's test this theory. Ow, ow, ow. All right.
I find it
Really?
sad that he can't put a cell phone up to his ear myself.
He can't?
Not really, man. He has a tough time.
He has to use the old cell phones just so he can hold it by his shoulder and his head.
I don't even think he can lift his shoulder up.
Wow.
He has to be able to comb his hair and stuff, but it's probably just really awkward.
They just broke every bone in his body.
Yeah. That's the guy you want.
Pummeled his genitalia.
Did they really?
Oh, yeah.
His genitals got beat up?
It's where it'd be bad, what are they going to do? Oh, let's beat him up, but leave those alone.
How do they punish his
That's
genitalia?
So you're
you just
assuming.
punch him. You punch him in it.
But do you know for sure that's what they did with
Oh,
this?
yeah. They beat the crap out of every part of him, and including there.
I think I could deal with any type of torture except for the beheading, obviously.
Once they do that.
But the punching on the genitalia...
It's just every military secret. Yes, there will be a flight of B-52s. They will be arriving here at 1600 hours. They will be flying in from the west. Here's the altitude.
Yeah.
Just give them everything. Just please don't punch me there again.
Yeah, give him your sister's address,
Everything.
your whole family.
Hey, Robert, how did Mike DiStefano do at your comedy show?
Oh, it was great. Mike's a funny guy, dude. And he pulled it off at the...
At the virus?
Yeah,
at the
virus,
the animation festival.
Animation festival,
Cool.
yeah. Well, that was
All right, are you promoting anything?
Yeah, I'm at the Treehouse in Danbury, Connecticut. Treehouse Comedy Club in Danbury, Connecticut, 203-268-5857.
When, this Friday, Saturday?
No, I'm just there, actually, Saturday night. Just one night. One show, one night.
Okay.
That's it. So make sure you go down and check it out. And you know who's going to be with? Than's going to be with me.
Okay, good.
From the Opie and Anthony show before.
And once again, YouTube, Opie and Anthony Animations, if you want to see the animations from the Animation Festival. Hopefully tomorrow they'll be up on iTunes, a nice high-res copy of each animation. But for now, you just got to type in Opie and Anthony Animations on YouTube. That's the best we could do for you. And I think that link is up on onaradio.com. What else is up on onaradio.com today there, Stunt Brain?
Everything from this morning, plus tragic news with Roland.
Yeah, that video is getting a lot of views, so very, very cool. And I think we're going to do tragic news with Roland tomorrow. We're going to bring that back because that was a huge hit last week. All right, I guess that's it for today. We're off to XM Satellite Radio. Anybody, anything? Everyone said their...
We should have
Peace.
sometime during the week, maybe here or on XM, we should have Dan Adamant and Russ Even together to talk about.
Yeah.
They're both really funny comedians.
Hilarious. And they didn't. And maybe the order was messed up a little bit. Maybe, Russ should have went out first, and then Adamant, and then DiStefano. But
audience are animals that for some reason cannot sit.
Oh, it wasn't all of them,
listen
though.
to a comic.
I looked down, and a lot of people were laughing at Russ, and some people laughed. But it was a couple guys that think that, boo.
A lot of people just didn't know them. They're both really funny guys, and people it's hard. These crazy crowds, when they don't know you, are going to give you a hard time.
Yeah.
But they're both really funny comedians.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Not as good as me.
Nah.
Nobody is.
Not a boy.
Shut up.
XM 202.
In the world of radio shock jocks, the biggest are Opie and Anthony.
These people say shocking things that border on offensive in order to entertain their offspring.
I refuse to sit here and think that radio has to be nice. Why? Why does radio, out of any other medium, have to be nice? We are being now held to a standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony. Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
Tom Brokaw, NBC Nightly News. Wardrobe.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
What are you doing in death?
I've been hanging a lot with JFK, and he's the life of the party, let me tell you.
Why would he be the life of the party?
At the party, he's the one that goes around with the Doritos, and he fills his head with salsa.
It's time for people to understand these are words. If you don't like them, turn the dial.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Here we are, XM Satellite Radio. Robert Kelly in studio. Opie and Anthony. One guy on the bleachers. Are you a fan? Big fan on the bleachers. Ooh. One guy.
Big fan.
God, Friday or Thursday, last time we did a live show, there had to be 50 to 60 people here, easily.
There's people that were going to the Animation Festival.
The good old Animation Festival, which was a huge success. Very, very happy. I think that with a little tweaking, this thing could be a hit again. What am I trying to say? I don't know.
With a little tweaking, it could be even better
Even
next time.
better, I should say. Thank you, Jimmy. And I think we're looking toward Boston or Washington D.C. for the next Animation Festival. And we know we have a hit on our hands, so we're not going to wait a year. We're going to do this in the fall. Hopefully October.
Tomorrow.
Well, we got to get Will and XM and the gang to get the prize money even higher, because that's the thing. If we're going to continue with these animation festivals, it got to get bigger and better as we move on.
Yeah, because I think XM Sirius should actually chip in and help us to just do a little bit better next time.
Oh,
can I
really?
Merger going through. Merger going through.
Oh, really? When?
I don't know.
I actually talked to Kevin Martin.
Yeah.
And he's like,
you did?
Yeah, we're instant message friends. And
cool.
He's like, look, I got some merger news. And I'm like, look, well, I'm on the phone. Whatever.
Didn't he say to keep it under your hat, though?
He said, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And you can go out and buy some stock, but just don't say anything. I'm like, yeah, no problem. That's fine.
Of course. Why would you
keep it under your hat?
Yeah, he told me that. Between you and me, James.
What's up, Robert Kelly? You said, can I say something about...
Say it!
I want...
Is that a BlackBerry?
I wanted to enter my animation in the festival.
What was it?
I drew a picture of a cock with a face over a birthday cake with no icing. And then it says, happy birthday, dickhead, and it shoots a load all over the cake.
Is it an animation, though?
And then it turns into icing, yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Let's see it.
All right.
Do you really have this?
Yeah.
Can you send it to my BlackBerry?
Yes, I can.
I'm doing it because Jimmy
It's the
hates
worst
that.
fucking sound.
Oh, I know. I can't even deal with hearing that.
All right. Well, how is John McCain swinging a golf club on TV?
He's using his robotic arm.
What's good?
He's
Is he
1,400
sweating?
under par.
What's going on with him? Is he sweating, or is that like where someone branded him?
They have to put Vaseline on his face before he goes under the sun.
Yeah, why is he in the sun? Did you see the picture in the paper of everything that's wrong with him, and most of it's like skin cancer? Why would you be in the sun ever again? Oh.
All right, anyway.
Can you put a cap on that, Bob, so you don't spill it on my Malcolm McDowell pictures?
Oh, my
Please,
God, imagine
not
that.
even mess with me. I'd cry.
Would you cry? But it's in plastic.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
protected.
Plastic. No, but there's open ends.
I gotta.
Ends.
We have to bring up something about the animation festival. Why the booing of Dan Natterman? Why the booing of Russ Maneve? Forcing Mike DiStefano, who went last, to just attempt to beat up the audience. I mean,
he did say something.
It makes
funny.
it. I'll tell you the truth. It makes it harder and harder to do things for a New York audience. We're gonna have to start taking our stuff outside of New York because a lot of I shouldn't even say a lot. There's a small group of fans that are fucking it up for everybody, and I could completely understand if Dan Natterman sucked. I don't even know if he sucked.
He's very funny.
I'm sorry, but I don't even know if he sucked because no one gave him a fucking chance at the animation festival. And I know he's a funny guy. Jimmy, of course, knows he's a funny guy. He's at the cellar with Jimmy almost every night.
Yep.
And what pissed me off was that the fans didn't even give him a chance. Not the fans, but a small group of fans. And then they ruin it for everybody else. And it's like,
that small group sure sounded big.
It started.
Then it
started
crazy.
growing, but.
No,
it was started by just a few people. It's like, come on, man.
And then they start booing because all of a sudden he's being a little thrown by it because there's 1,800 people in the audience and he's hearing boos from a bunch of them.
Right.
And then when all of them start giving him shit, it's like, come on, man. He really is a funny comedian. I mean,
it makes it tougher and tougher to do events for the New York fans because, they've seen it all with us.
Well,
they've been there from the beginning when we were just doing tiny little bar gigs and it's kind of frustrating because our thought was to throw a few new comedians at you guys instead of not the same old, because these guys are all great, but maybe a different look. Three new guys that you could go, wow, this is 3 new comedians I've never seen before.
You guys actually put a lot of comics on the show and let them do their thing, which is great. A lot of shows don't do that. And Natterman, those shows that you put together are hard gigs to do, even if it was just their regular show, like where it wasn't a radio thing. If you were to go in there and try to do that gig, it would be a tough gig anyways.
Yeah.
That's not a comedy setting. And Natterman isn't a rock and roll type of comedy guy who can go out there and just slam him over the head right away and keep it going. I mean, he's a subtle comic.
And funny, man.
Hilarious.
And we wanted to give 3 different comics. So what do you think? We're going to put shitty acts on? Maneve is hilarious.
He really is.
Fucking Natterman's hilarious. DiStefano's hilarious.
Jimmy, before this goes by on the instant feedback, because getting a lot today. Rich in Manhattan. Natterman was okay, but the second guy, Russ, was really funny. There were these group of fucking drunk asses behind me and friends who were booing and not even listening. Russ started off with a rape joke, for God's sake.
He's just a funny dude. Russ has a joke. He goes, I was dating an Asian girl, something along the lines, you know how you break up with an Asian girl? You just keep telling her feet are big until she kills herself. What? That's not fucking, that's the type of comic he is. He's fucking, he's a panic, if I may.
Who's booing him? Where the hell did that come from?
I think Natterman was probably a little thrown by it, but he's more than okay. Dan we picked because he's really good. I mean, he's a fucking twisted little fucking loon.
Isn't he on Last Comic Standing this time around, Tim?
I think he is, yeah.
He is.
He's going to do very, very well on Last Comic Standing. Wow. We had a chance to show a lot of people Dan Natterman before he becomes big because of the TV show.
Well, he's,
And God bless him because they're booing and all of a sudden he started reading, Walt Whitman or something?
He started doing poetry and Shakespeare.
Poetry and shit.
Where's my Shakespeare fans? I just love the fact that he didn't back off.
No, but I don't
it's
know.
the thing when somebody boos, it's almost, we do it at the cellar to to Jimmy sometime. We do it to each other. Like we'll be like, if he does a really racy joke, we'll be in the back going, ooh. And then you'll hear all the crowd will be like, ooh, and then it's just
it gets it going. Yeah,
it feeds itself.
Yeah,
douche.
Me and Florentine got Voss. We were at Caroline's, and of course the curtain was half closed. It was a Sunday, though. And me and Jim each stood on one side of the curtain, and everything Voss did, because it was like really black, so you couldn't see, one of us was going, come on, oh man. And then people are groaning, and fucking for 40 minutes, Voss's whole sentence, what the fuck, who keeps groaning? And he was just scolding the audience. And
that's great.
Jim is the best at it. Like, Jim will just stand there and go like, come on. Like, he'll actually sound like a disgruntled audience member. And then it just gets people going, And my new favorite thing is to do it to DePaulo at the cellar.
Shit.
Because Nick is so fucking easily riled.
Yeah.
He could be killing, and he goes, "So I fucked a baby," and one person goes, "Ooh, what are you, a bunch of NYU liberals?" Just bites their heads off.
NYU liberals.
Like
yeah.
soccer moms.
That's great. Getting back to some eyewitness reports, Brian from Long Beach, it wasn't that they were bad, it's just that you had a bunch of drunk assholes who wanted to feel special and be part of the show.
Yeah.
Dan and Russ are funny fuckers. Your fans are savages. To the booing,
From Dan
Jimmy.
N. from New York.
That was Fast Freddy. Rich from Manhattan again. Due to the booing, Jimmy, I couldn't really hear Dan Natterman, so I couldn't give him a fair shake. This guy wants to congratulate Anthony on his engagement. Jesus. All right.
Yeah, check Natterman out. I don't even know if he has a website. He's a mess, but he's a really funny
and actually,
comic, man.
when our fans boo and do all that stuff, I actually really do enjoy that. But what I guess my problem is that I just felt like he wasn't even given a chance. Someone else said he flubbed his first joke or something like that.
Oh, did he?
And that was it. They gave him one shot, and that was it.
Yeah, but if you think about it, though, you put together a great show. You put different comics out there. You just shut your face.
We wouldn't just,
especially
we really picked. We wanted Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, he was
booked. We wanted Nick DiPaolo. He was booked, but it wasn't like we threw three guys at you. We're like, these guys will do. We really thought that we picked three guys that the fans would have enjoyed.
Well,
but that wasn't the case.
Opie, thank you for putting me out there. I had a hell of a time.
Someone else is saying he was a douche and he sucked.
No, he doesn't. Again, I'm going to say it's the best tasting pickle I've ever had.
Yeah, exactly.
If he was a bad comic, we wouldn't have put him on the show. There's a lot of. We just don't want to put traveling virus guys on.
Yep.
Want everybody to see different comedians.
Yeah, let's go to Mark in Canada. Mark, we got the audio from the festival.
We got to do something in Canada, by the way.
Mark, what's up?
Yes, hi guys. Love you guys. Love the show. Happy birthday to little Jimmy.
Thank you.
Calling from Sorry?
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, anyways, I just wanted to comment on the show there. And I was sitting in the right-hand section.
Wait, hold on. You're calling from Canada and you came down for the festival?
Yeah.
Fucking A, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I made it down, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I missed your show on Thursday because I slept through, got drunk.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was sitting on the right-hand side of the seating place, whatever. And we couldn't hear anything. It was just mumbling and all that. And I tried to move in the back of the center of the speakers and all that in the back, but you couldn't stay there because the security would kick you out because they had to keep the aisle free. So once the first guy was gone, the second guy you could barely hear as well, and everybody just basically left and just started booing and getting some drinks.
All right. Well, that sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. Anyways, I just want to say the after party was awesome. I'd like to thank Anthony there and Jill for meeting them and all that, and all the fans that were there. They were really nice. Can't wait to make it to the next show.
All right, cool. Thank you, Mark.
What after party?
Yeah.
At O'Looney's.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, HTG was nice. Steve from Bayshore bought him a beer, like you guys said, and everybody else there. It was really awesome, guys.
Where's Travis? I'm not saying what Travis wrote.
Oh, really?
Travis, hold on a second, Mark. Travis.
What'd you write? What'd you write, kiddo?
What's up? What's my?
You know what's funny about Travis? He has to get situated and put his headphones on before he talks.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what you hear is the silence of Travis getting ready to broadcast.
Yeah, he's like Ed Norton playing the piano.
Just grab a fucking mic and
I'm
talk.
sorry.
He adjusts his volume. He puts his headphones on.
I'm sorry.
He ties
Yeah.
it nice on his head.
All settled in, are you?
Ready to
I noticed
go.
that a long time ago, but today it bothers me.
Thanks,
For his 2 seconds of gold. There he goes.
Just grab a fucking mic, say it, and get back to the phone.
Maybe now I won't say it.
What do you got?
This guy just would not shut up. He
Really?
talked to everyone at we went to O'Looney's.
Yeah, but he's not from Bayshore. He's from Canada, so it's not like he's going to be, at the next one. This is
He was
probably a
taking
once in a
pictures of
lifetime
all-
thing.
He was so excited to meet all the interns, even the new
I'm in
ones.
traffic here, punching out.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Punching out.
All right. So what happened, Travis?
No, I just wouldn't shut up. He was talking to
Are you sure
everyone.
you're situated?
Yes, I'm good. I'm ready to go.
You
Wow, you're
comfy for that?
fucking goofing on a Canadian?
Yeah.
Wow.
Volume, man. Let me clear my.
Hold on a minute. Testing 1, 2. Testing.
I think these levels aren't right.
I'm a little bassy. Here we go.
Can I get some water?
Yeah. Hold on.
Me. Water for the guest, please.
He
not coming in
talked a
anymore.
lot.
Doing
Over me.
Doing vocal gymnastics before he goes on mic.
All right.
I'm going to go answer phones now.
Take care.
You do that.
What do you do before you pick up each phone? Do you fucking wipe the phone down and fucking unplug and plug the connection and make sure it's in? Check your phone service. Boo, Jim. Boo.
Thanks, Butcher.
Boo.
I got my water now.
All right. We got Dan Natterman getting booed, but then he goes into poetry. Listen to this.
To be or not to be, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
How do you not? God bless Dan Natterman. Now, because the mic is more like a unidirectional, so you don't really get to hear the crowd as loud as it really was. But trust me, they're booing
Brutal.
really, really loud.
To be or not to be, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death what dreams may come. Oh, thank you. Oh,
Hey, how you doing?
how much time do I have,
Holy
Ant?
not much. Wow.
This is wonderful. I really feel the love. I'm so grateful for you. I really am having a great time. You know,
I think it's going well for him.
I think...
Yeah, no, it's going great. Keep going.
I was at the bookstore the other day. I don't know if you've been to the Barnes & Nobles recently. I go to the one on 86th and 2nd Avenue. Well, anyway, have you seen all these idiots?
Wow, the audience seems talkative.
Well, they're a little high-spirited, that's true.
Hey.
Yes.
They seem a little talkative during your set.
They're high-spirited. That's how they show their enthusiasm and their love for me.
Yeah.
And I so do appreciate it,
You know,
but really...
this is applause in Afghanistan. That's how they applaud.
And I appreciate it, but if you would just mind settling down just a wee bit, I'll be able to continue with my set. I have some more poetry
A wee bit.
Coming up. And also, if you will, I want to talk about some... Yes.
What the hell you think he is, Bill Burr?
I was at the bookstore the other day on 86th and 2nd Avenue. Well, anyway, I saw one book, Calculus for Dummies, sir. I saw a book called Calculus for Dummies. Now, how are you going to teach a dummy calculus? That's what I wanted to know. Calculus for Dummies should just be you open it up, it says, all right, you're going to have to cheat. By the way, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, my call came and took him off.
Yeah.
Dan Natterman, everyone! Dan Natterman! Wow. You are tough tonight. Holy you're vicious.
There you go. Dan Natterman.
DanNatterman.com, yes, is his website.
And he's going to be, oh, wow. Is this video anywhere? I see the TMZ kid just lifting up Dan Natterman and taking him off the stage.
That's YouTube. If you just type
YouTube?
in, Dan Natterman animation, this will pop right up.
Very, very cool. Well, there you have it. But, he wasn't flustered, that's for sure. And how do you memorize that crap? That poetry crap.
That's what I love so much about comedians sometimes, though, is just the belligerence. Like, that's everyone's greatest fear in life. Is to have that happen to them. And the belligerence of a comic to just motherfuck them back. But by doing poetry, it was great. And it wasn't like he's a shitty comic. If he's a shitty comic just trying to overcompensate by being belligerent, that's one thing. But he really is a good act.
Yeah.
And Dan Natterman's a lawyer. I mean, he's a real intelligent guy.
That's helping sell him.
No, I'm not trying to sell him. I'm not trying to sell him. I'm just saying that he's a very intelligent guy. He doesn't have to tell jokes for a living. You know what I mean? He's a very funny guy. He was actually on Cringe Humor's hack list at one point.
Yeah, I talked to them about that. Like, you can't make them take it off. But I was like, a hack.
It's not a hack.
To define somebody as unfunny is one thing, but to define somebody as a hack, you have to know what a hack is. And Natterman is not a hack at all. If you think he stinks, that's your option.
Who's a comedy hack?
Bob Just Swallow?
Or a comedian hack?
What?
Fuck, there's so many of them on the road, man. I mean, a lot of them you just find are fucking nameless, faceless guys. The guys that are doing shit like fucking just generic, Evening at the Improv type stuff. Fuck.
You don't want to say.
I'm trying to think of one. I'm honestly trying to think
I'm thinking
of
you guys don't want to
well,
say.
people think a joke thief is a hack. A joke thief is a joke thief. A hack is a guy who's doing like OJ jokes, now, and
Cruise ship guys are like hacks.
Most
a lot
of them
times,
are, yeah.
Well, what defines a hack? A guy that does the same act over and over again?
Yeah, it's tried and true, a million with no new angle. Like it's almost like pornography. I can't define it, but I know it when I see it. Like it's not even certain subject matter because comedians should be able to talk about anything. But when you hear a guy doing a joke about McNuggets, where part of the chicken does that come from? Or just the same shit that you're like, oh yeah, I've heard that. Oh yeah, but you know that they're not thieves.
So Kevin Meaney, hack.
Yeah, but again, Kevin was doing stuff though. See, it's hard to say what you mean he's a hack because he's been doing stuff like before it was hacky. Like when you've created like prior shit, a lot of it today, the black and white angle would be hacky because it's been redone from when his brilliance brought it out so many times.
Right.
But now it's become a lot of phony black rage and contrived shit that they just got from watching him. Like they're reacting to his brilliance as opposed to real life.
This is just like that animation. Look at Bobby's eating a sandwich. Just that was so funny.
All I see is a rock now when I look at you.
That one where you're eating the sandwich and it's just you get mayo on the console. And each shot the sandwich is smaller and smaller.
That was a great one.
All right. Who's Daniel C?
This was we sent some of our interns out during the animation festival to just get audio from just random fans that were in line.
Okay.
And just walking around.
All right.
And I heard a piece of this. I didn't hear the whole thing, but the part that I did hear from this guy, he just sounds very creepy, and I was getting a little douche chills.
Daniel
listening
C
to this guy.
is creepy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's one of our interns.
No. He's one of the fans that were at the animation festival. One of our interns was interviewing him. I think this was.
Daniel C interviewed at the animation festival.
I think Pie Jones was interviewing him.
Okay, so he's a fan. All right.
What's your name and where you're from?
My name's Daniel Curlin from Queens, New York.
I am hearing from some of the super producers that they're looking for a listener as the last judge. Why should it be you?
It should be me because I discovered them on it. I actually heard about them from a trip to Massachusetts way back when. And as soon as I heard they were in New York, I listened. And I listened every morning.
Oh my God!
And he fell down the stairs and his shoes fell off.
Wow.
Yes. Now he has Civil War memorabilia.
That guy sucks.
I like this guy. All right.
How much would you pay for a ticket to smell ants' fingers?
To smell ants' fingers?
What is the question? Cream Pie Jones.
Did he write that?
I don't know. Unfortunately, he's not here today, so we can't.
Unfortunately.
Listen to this question again, huh?
Who wrote his question? That's Ask Girlfriend you're talking about.
Of course.
Seriously.
How much would you pay for a ticket to smell ants' fingers?
To smell ants' fingers? Oh, I would pay $50 for that.
50.
Why?
I want to fondle Jim's bottom first.
Because it'd be one of the friggin' funniest memories I've seen in my life.
What? Have you ever smelt another man's fingers?
I think I had many times. My cousin Andrea used to be one heck of a prankster. Kept me up all night one time with that.
Doing what?
I don't know what she put in her fingers that smelled horrible.
Something that smells like fish?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think it was. She must have took some fish or something that my mother had bought.
Or maybe she was diddling herself.
I have no idea what the heck it is. I just know she did a bunch of crazy stuff back then.
Oh my God, she would finger herself and make him smell it. How fucking great is that when she's all filthy, dirty twat? How great is that?
This is what was the name of that movie? Bad Boy Bubby.
Bad Boy Bubby.
You ever see Bad Boy Bubby? Do we have that?
The
one
end
clip?
sucks. The beginning's great.
Yeah, the movie just completely falls apart. But Bad Boy Bubby is. Can we get the first clip? Bob Kelly, you've never seen Bad Boy Bubby?
Never.
Oh, man, you're in for a treat.
I don't know why there's tickets, though. That means there's more than one smelling of Anthony's finger.
Yeah, would you buy a ticket?
A lot of people saying, ugh, this guy's a creep. I like this Daniel C. guy.
Other than Patrice O'Neill, how many black people do you know?
Simple. Almost everybody in the high school I went to. I went to Hillcrest High School in Jamaica, Queens. It was I swear, the place was practically a black neighborhood. They had security guards there. That's how bad it was. They made me take off my shoes when I had braces. I had to take my shoes off. That's how bad. That's how much black people was in my school.
And he's not putting the voice on.
Doesn't make sense, though.
Huh?
Doesn't make sense.
Because that's how much black people were in my school.
My shoes.
My shoes. And finally, from Daniel C.
You got a big mule?
If it's erected, yeah.
So you're a grower, not a shower?
Yeah, exactly. I've had 48 operations on that thing. Damn fracking doctor messed up an operation.
48 operations on your penis?
I was just freaking a year old. They messed up an operation. That was supposed to be in my urinary system. I nearly died twice.
Wow. So is it like all scarred up down there?
No, I just know it's looked like it's been operated on. All I know is that for that reason, I heard I wasn't circumcised for that reason.
All right, I'm sure he listens every day. We got to get Daniel C. in the studio.
What's wrong with that Frankenpecker?
I don't know. We got to find out more about Daniel C. Come on by and say hi to us soon, if you're out there in Radio Land. What's wrong, Jimmy? The opening of the tuna fish.
Kenny opened my tuna.
I saw that.
But he didn't drain the water, so every tuna bite is chock full of water.
Thank God it's not oil, though.
I don't like Earl.
The Earl and the tuna. A mouthful of Earl.
You know what I like to drink? I like to drain the Earl from the tuna can and just drink it plain. Nice warm tuna Earl. It's delish.
Do you have a BlackBerry?
Huh?
I can't take that.
I like babysitting.
Uncle Paul was a huge hit at the Animation Festival.
Of course he was.
Uncle Paul was up in the balcony there and doing some Uncle Paul, and nice reaction for Uncle Paul.
All the kids love him.
Sure. Here's Cream Pie Jones. YouTube, Opie and Anthony Animations to check out the animations. Cream Pie.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, Cream Pie.
Hey, what's up?
Did you write those questions?
I helped Tony with them. Tony wrote most of the questions.
Is he on a spaceship right now? And
I'm so glad almost 4 years later we got the phones fixed.
So, who wrote the one about paying money to smell my fingers?
That was a combined question.
Oh, what part was yours?
Yeah.
How was it combined?
How much money would you pay?
Who mentioned the fingers?
That's a liar.
Spineless ass.
Yeah.
Who mentioned smelling the fingers?
Tony.
He's lying.
You had nothing to do with it.
No, I didn't.
You know, we'll talk to Tony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's Ann's chick now. It's not just some broad he hooked up with.
Yeah.
All right.
So when you say to a guy, and this is true, when you say to any guy, you smell my fingers, you're basically saying, do you want to smell this chick's pussy? And that's fine if we're banging a girl, but if someone's dating a chick, you're basically saying, hey, don't you want to smell Ann's chick's pussy? And it's like, come on.
Well, you said it to me a couple times, and they've been in your ass and your belly button, so.
That's a goof, yeah, but I never said that about, your woman, right? I wouldn't, I would
that's
never.
Disrespectful
Even
there,
much
Bobby.
as me and Bob shit on each other.
There's a difference right there. That's
I would never
crossing the
say,
line.
I just wouldn't.
Hey, I'm hearing Daniel C. showed everyone a picture of a dog carcass. Is that true?
Yeah, well, dog's a tumor.
You saw this too?
Yeah, he probably came up and goes, this is a tumor.
So you met Daniel C.
Yeah, well, me and Patrice met him. We just
What's up, B-Rock?
we were stood there in shock.
Yeah, he was stopping cops that were on the sidewalk, security people, anybody to do with the show. He would just kind of corner you and shove the camera right in your face.
Who?
This guy, it was a a dog tumor that looked like it was in a baking pan sitting in an oven.
Yeah.
He's got a picture of it, or
It was right on his camera, and he was telling you the whole history of where
Tell him
it
to
came
bring it
from
in.
and how he got it. And
let's get this guy on the show. All right, thank you, Cream Pie. Oh, hold on, Tony's on the line. Tony, you're on with Cream Pie Jones. Anthony has a question for you.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Tony, how you doing? You know the question and answer thing that Cream Pie Jones did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wrote those questions?
I wrote those questions the day of the event.
Ah, okay. So who wrote the one about paying money to smell my fingers?
I kind of think it might have been, I might have heard it from somewhere else, but I was the one who wrote it.
Well, I don't understand. What is actually... Could you go through what that one means? Like, analyze what that one means?
Yeah, no, it was just a thing like, goofing around because...
No, oh, definitely, bro. I'm not saying it was out of bad intent, but what does it mean? Like, two Jews walking into a bar. They own it. The joke is that you think people walking into a bar just to get a drink, but turns out the Jews, who are notoriously wrapped up in money, own the bar. So that's where that's the analysis of that joke. So what exactly is the analysis of the question?
It was just to see. I just woke up, so I didn't hear you guys smashing. I'm assuming you smashed it now. So, I don't know. I'll have to. It was just to have fun. It would be fun.
You don't know what it means?
Yeah.
Why would anyone pay to, like, smell my fingers? Why wouldn't they pay to smell Danny's or Jim's or anybody else around the room?
Well, maybe just because you eat a lot of cantaloupe every day and it's tasty and it smells good. And
Yeah, that must have been it.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if anybody got offended. I was just trying to have fun with everything,
I'm just curious as to what it meant.
Just wondering.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry if anybody's offended, I just woke up too, so I'm sorry if I'm really into it. Sleeping.
No reason to, be sorry or...
Must be great to be able to sleep in. How does that feel? Damn.
It's been amazing.
I've been up for 5 fucking hours already.
It was Johnny K +8 till like 4 in the morning.
Like when that question was formatted, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Like, did you see Jill and you go, oh my God?
Yeah, we're kind of beating around the bush here, Tony.
Yeah.
What do you...
Let's cut to the chase. Not about people being offended or any of that stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's amazing, and anybody would be lucky to even be associated with a woman like that. I mean, let's be honest.
Whether through going out, relationship, or just smelling some guy's fingers, is what you're saying.
I mean, the people that were in that line, let's be honest, they're not gonna, they're gonna have no idea ever. So the only way they would be was maybe get a whiff of something, They were just animals. Like, I fit right in. Everybody was cool, but I mean, they're not gonna have anything like that ever.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody was cool. It was a great show. We had a good time.
All right. Steve B. from New York City. I sat next to a dog tumor guy at the show, second row, center left. He smelled terrible in capital letters. He kept taking pictures during the show. Listen to this, Jimmy. And when he raised his arms to take a picture, the worst odor I ever smelled.
That's the kind of bleachers.
Wafted right into me. Thanks a lot. What?
That's the kid on the bleachers. He just feedbacked it. He's sitting right out there.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Right there from the fucking bleachers.
That's not him. That's not him.
If we could prove
That's what you just said, though.
It's not him.
If we could prove that, you're going home.
That's not him.
Back in, did you?
No, I didn't feedback, but I did sat behind him.
So you sat behind him, but
I did sat behind him?
Oh, yeah.
So you know what this guy's talking about?
Yeah, he was a freak. I saw a couple friends from high school. I was like, oh, yo, what's up, man? O&A all the way. He turns around and goes, yeah! Hey, do you remember that bit with Anthony? With the butt plug? The butt plug. You remember the butt plug? The butt plug.
This guy go.
And he kept turning around the whole night, and he just said, more jail! Yeah, I love these guys. He make me less mad in the morning.
Can you do that again?
You sound like
love to.
You sound like what's his name from Family Guy?
It's cranking.
What the huh?
Mort,
right? Is it Mort? Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Pretty good.
Very good. Are you a comedian or something?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to be an actor, like little Jimmy.
Oh, very good. All right. Thank you, Tony.
Is Anthony satisfied with Tony's
Yeah,
explanation?
anything else
Anthony?
there, Ed?
With any questions you had?
No, I think he was still just kind of beating around the bush thing. Wasn't really hitting it, on the head. You didn't explain yourself very much, but
He'd explain the joke, you mean?
yeah. Didn't really get to it.
Hold
But,
on.
I guess
Hold on one
we'll have to do that at some later juncture.
Let's say hi to Jeff in New York. Jeff.
Hey guys, just bear with me for one moment. It sounds like Anthony was a little upset about that question that was asked. Which I would be too if someone said that about my girlfriend, or insinuated that. What I need to tell you, not Anthony, Opie and Jimmy and the staff is, you got to start taking it easy on Anthony and bringing stuff up about his girl, because if it's getting to this point where if he's going to get upset, with our fans or your fans, all of us, we're kind of jerks about how we bring stuff up.
Well,
we don't know when to stop it sometimes.
Well, no, I'm the one who just pointed out. I'm the one who just pointed out, like, that's Ant's chick you're talking about. That's not some random girl.
Yeah, it went from this thing to it's a real relationship now. We don't even dare look up when we're prepping for the show when she does traffic anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, but we don't-
The old days we're all looking and commenting. Now it's like Anthony's the only one looking up out of respect.
Yeah, we're
all
talking about him and his girl. We're not talking about her. We're not doing it. We're just talking about his love.
Yeah.
And we're just goofing on how much he likes her. We're not smashing him.
Yeah.
Smashing her.
Well, he's talking about smelling my fingers.
Yeah, that's awful. We're not doing that. I mean, his girl is a really beautiful girl. We respect her a lot. It's just, Anthony, being in love so quick, so fast.
Yeah, we knew that
fag.
This whole thing would.
I'm kidding.
We knew this whole thing would turn. It's turning now. It's becoming a real thing.
And to answer your question, a lot of money.
Let's go to Chris in Jersey. Chris.
Hey, I was sitting across the way from that dog tumor guy, and he came over and talked to me and tried to show me that picture too. He was also holding up a WOW sign, one of the bumper stickers, just trying to get girls to flash him, but he was just acting like a wacko.
Can you imitate the guy? Can you imitate the guy?
No, I can't.
No, the guy out there, bleacher guy. Here he goes.
Yeah, you did the
bring the microphone
WNEW, man. You did the best. Opie and Anthony rule, yeah.
Stop. Bring the microphone in so we can see your face. Just get it behind the wall.
There you go.
Yeah, Opie and Anthony, man. Yeah, did you see the bit with Roland when they tickled them? Man, it was so fun. He went crazy on Poe, man. That was weird.
You got to get the real guy in now.
Thank you.
All right, you done with Tony and Cream Pie? They're it.
Yeah, I think so. For now.
I think
All right,
Anthony's
Tony,
too
thank you.
tired to
All right,
release
thanks, man. Yeah.
the wrath of Tony.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We got...
I'll go and take a leak.
Yeah.
Splash a little water on my face. I'll be fine.
I got something you can splash on if you want.
Oh, nice.
I've been keeping this really good face splashing liquid. I fucking in my Vas Deverns. I'd be happy to give you a fucking nice. It's probably a nice, thick, like a nice tapioca load I have.
Ooh, I'd rather
that,
just
Bob?
lay my head
What's
in the
that?
urinal.
Hold on, you want that? I'm just asking the cum eater if he wants.
Yeah,
it.
cum
Carl,
eater.
let me tell you something. I'm going to fucking smash my fist in your neck. I hate when you say cum eater.
Why?
There's something
Cum
about it.
eater.
I don't mean fat, fine. I
Yeah,
don't care.
obvious.
Cum eater's stupid.
What's wrong with cum
I
eater?
don't like it.
Close to home.
Nah, well, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't like it. I can't believe he gets mad when I call him.
I don't mind you saying cum sucker, liquor, swallower.
That's not accurate though.
Cum eater. It just to make girls
Eating
mad.
it.
Yeah, it's like
You want to eat some cum?
yeah, it's like cold. It's like cold chowder. Just
You don't eat it cold. That's only if the guy keeps it in his hand until it gets cold, and then says, "Go ahead, lick puppy, and then you eat the cum out of his
Lick
hand
puppy.
cold. But if the guy just, I'm saying, if the guy just like kind of holds your head like hanging over the edge of the bed,
Specific you are.
and he shoots it in your mouth. Like say he just jerks off holding your face. He's holding your cheeks, and your mouth is open. He comes in your mouth, and he goes, "Go ahead, cum eater, take it, cum eater," and then you eat it.
fucking videos do you watch to get the dialogue so perfect?
This is my head.
It amazes me.
It does
how,
seem like he has the dialogue
it's
down.
not like you can just make that up.
It's not like he's just searching.
Yeah.
It's not like he's just searching and fishing for words.
No, there's no way. It's perfect. You memorized it.
No, I'm
You
just
memorize
saying.
his stuff
It does.
like Dan Natterman memorizes poetry.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's different. Like he cold come out of someone's hand.
Jesus.
Would be so weird.
Weird.
Will you imagine someone who came in their own hand while you knelt like a puppy watching, and they put their hand under your nose, made you smell it, and it got cold, and they said, "Come on, eat, puppy. Come on, puppy, eat," and you were like, and
You suck it in like an 80-year-old guy with gelatin.
Yeah, and they turned his hand upside down and made you lick the back in case any leaked onto his knuckles.
Jeez.
Now you're feeling
fucking
it.
specific.
Hairy man knuckles.
Oh God, Jim.
Well, I'm asking you. You
We
eat a
go
little
to-
cum, it's okay.
We go to break with this instant feedback. Bill from Jersey, sure. I have 3 of the gold medal PBA cards that they were talking about on Thursday's show, already engraved with Opie, Anthony, and Jimmy's name.
Really?
Hopefully they're using my real name because I can't hand in an Opie card. All ready to go. How do I get them to you guys? Have Club Soda call or email me. Sergeant Bill 73.
Well, don't do that.
Can you give this number to Clubby? All right, quick break. We'll return.
And Norton too. Good times, great hits. XM 202. Suck my fucking cock.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. There was something we wanted to do, but now I'm not sure. Yeah, I know we want to do this. Oh, yeah, we want to do that. Oh, we definitely want to do this. Oh, and what?
Why is that asshole still on the phone?
Oh, this guy. Let's say hi to Brad in Houston, Texas. Brad, what's
Maybe
up?
I shouldn't call you an asshole.
Planet
Hear what you say.
Houston.
Anthony, if you're seriously offended by that question from Cream Pie Jones, man, I kind of got to call you a pussy, dude, because, I mean, it's a joke, man. You can't take that seriously. It's meant to elicit a funny response.
We
Are
know
you
that.
seriously offended by this?
Dude,
I mean, come on.
first of all, I'm the one who brought it up, not Anthony. It's Norton. I mentioned it.
Is that Jim?
Yes.
Sorry, my BlackBerry sucks ass. But, Jimmy, man, I mean, you're one of the biggest ones that's all about, a joke is a joke, and not to take offense from jokes, because it's not intended really to be necessarily offensive, but to make somebody laugh.
No, did I know that?
Yeah, Brad.
Yeah.
Could I bring something up? Maybe pull away the curtain a little bit.
Oh, no. You're gonna. Which wall are you tearing
I
down
hate
today?
to really tear this one down.
Which
near Brad,
wall, though?
but,
Which wall?
wall number 7.
Oh, not wall number 7.
I hope the roof still stays on.
Oh, boy. Back up.
But let me
Back
just,
up. Wall number 7. Come
Brad, let me explain something to you.
Okay.
Now, I hope you're listening closely.
I am.
If that kind of stuff really annoyed me and I took it really seriously,
You'd shoot him?
I would shoot everyone in the room. No, I think the guys, see, we kind of talk off air sometimes about these things, and I really kind of think the guys would know not to really go there. So when I was getting on him about it, it's kind of fun to goof on the interns and stuff when they go out and do things and kind of get them upset and make them think that I'm upset because it gets them like really nervous. See, that's kind of what I was going for there. I really don't care if someone wants to sniff my fingers. I'll be out in front of the building at 11 o'clock. You could smell away.
For real?
If I could be there from Houston that soon, I would be there, because I would really like to.
But I've washed my hands. I've since handled my own cock as I've taken a piss. I may take a dump and wipe my ass. Hopefully I'll slip off the paper and get a nice little shit smell that won't end for a week.
That means
For
both
some
of your
reason
hands.
it doesn't fucking. You can't wash that off.
Both
I mean,
your
you're
hands
just
smell
making me
like
want to
cock.
smell your fingers more now, though. I mean,
During the last break, Ant and I went for a leak, and after our leaks were done, Ant goes toward the faucets, and I went toward the door. I go, I just leave the pee on my hands.
Yeah, and I think you had your hands out like you'd been noodling. They're wet and just.
all right, well, I'm glad you're not truly offended then, Anthony. I did not lose any respect for you.
Well, thank you, Brad, that I had to ruin it, though, now. I had ruined the bit just to explain it to Brad.
All right, Brad.
I'm sorry to kill the show, guys.
I just want my money back, Brad.
It's not the best call we ever took.
Brad.
I'm
The way he
with-
looks at his name tag goes, Brad.
I'm with you. I'm right there, buddy.
I love that one.
Little fast times for everybody. We got a guy going on a stabbing spree in Tokyo, and then we're going to get into some C-SPAN prank calls that are really, really fun. But first, this.
Chaos on the streets of Tokyo after a Japanese man goes on a midday.
Chaos on the streets of Tokyo. What was that? Where's he from?
Where do we get our
Tokyo.
Where do we get our news clips from? Because I noticed that we hear the same guy all the
This
time.
guy, no. This guy
Is it an
works.
NPR?
No, this guy works for the AP.
Oh, the
So
AP.
a lot of the AP stories end up being voiced by this guy.
I think they're trying to find a voice that could be picked up all over the world, almost neutral.
Yeah.
Like it could be like
Be an English accent, could be German,
American, a little German.
French.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
No.
Douchebag. Talk regular, asshole.
Chaos on the streets of Tokyo after a Japanese man goes.
What do you like?
Chaos on the streets of Tokyo.
What do you like hearing better, that or
Blackberry.
Oh, please, Tokyo. I love Tokyo guy.
Chaos on the streets of Tokyo after a Japanese man goes on a midday stabbing rampage, killing at least 7 people and wounding another 10. Officials say the deadly lunchtime attack began after a 25...
Is he on one of those kid roller coasters as he does this story?
Yeah.
Not the big one you see at Six
Yeah.
Flags, but just one of those wee
The little one.
up and down.
That is some whoop-de-doos.
Whoop-de-doos. That's what is going on with his voice.
5-year-old suspect plowed his rented truck into a crowded street full of Sunday shoppers. The suspect then allegedly jumped out of the vehicle and began slashing and stabbing at random.
Nice.
The 6 dead
Who's
include
random?
5 males and 1
Whack,
female,
whack, whack.
and at least 2 of the injured remain in critical condition. It happened in Tokyo's premier electronics and video game district, an area widely popular to the country's youth. Police say they have arrested the man who allegedly told authorities he showed up Sunday to kill people. Japan has seen a spike in violent crimes in the last few years, and once rare stabbing attacks have become more frequent.
Anyone else notice that the guy's running out of energy as the story goes on? Speaking of energy, 5-hour energy. Thanks, 5-hour energy, for the free product. They're hooking the show up with some energy drinks for the pests and crew. They only had to give away 1 sample today to that guy. Hey, could you do that guy's voice again? Tumor?
Oh, yeah.
Dog
here he
tumor
goes.
guy?
Yeah, move the microphone.
Jesus.
Talk as dog tumor guy, talking about how great 5-hour energy is.
It's delicious. I had one. I wouldn't be able to do this impression without it. It's so great. Hey, did you see the video about the butt plug? Coke Logic. It was so good. It was awesome.
5-hour energy. It's everywhere. You got to check it out for yourself. And if you come by and check out the XM show, you get it for free. Thank you,
Yeah.
5-hour energy.
Is it good?
It's terrific. Yes,
Gives you energy.
Does it
without
work?
the crash there, you know. Yeah, it works, or we wouldn't be talking about it, you cock.
Fuck is your
cum
problem,
eater.
you fucking...
It's one of our advertisers.
What's wrong with
Of
you,
course
Opie?
it works.
What the fuck you
Of
call
course
me?
it
Why would you
works.
call me a cum eater, you cunt?
Yeah.
Come eater.
Well, dude, fucking...
Shut your face.
Dude,
Shut up.
I'm only answering your question.
I'm gonna fucking pour my water on you, McDowell.
Why?
Oh, no.
Because
Too far.
if a man...
Just too far.
If a man eats cum and you point it out,
Right.
you say, why would you call me a cum eater? Well,
You know what the problem
real
is,
question
though?
is, why do you chew it before swallowing it?
I don't know.
Because
This
it's
is-
cold. He said he likes it cold. It gets a
Bob
little
likes cold cum
clumpy.
eaten out of a dominant
Anthony,
male's palm.
Anthony,
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the fucking detail that this little faggot...
I just heard.
He said, what did you call it? A what? A what man's palm?
I said, out of a, you like to eat cold cum.
Yeah.
Out of a hairy, or I don't know. I don't even know what I said.
Oh, you said it in such a way.
He says it in
very
such a way
eloquent.
What was
that
it?
he's actually just reading an old journal he had.
Yeah. An old journal.
He had his hairy
And he
man.
jotted this down in.
Oh,
Yeah, what's the matter?
Last night, dear diary, last night I ate cold cum out of a man's hairy knuckled
I'm very
hand.
good.
it was my
expressing
math
myself.
teacher, Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
He kept me after class.
But I never thought I liked cum.
No, but it's cold. It doesn't taste like cum.
It's like chicken. You could eat it warm or cold, and it's equally as good, yet different. Dearest diary, I so enjoy cold cum, eaten from the manly, calloused hand of a janitor at my school.
Come on, give us more details.
Warm cum can be lapped up. Cold cum must be chewed and bitten off of the hand. Ngung, ngung, ngung. And I'd write that. Ngung, ngung, ngung.
Hey, can you do like a cum eating thing as dog tumor guy?
Oh my god, I love opening it. Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah, that's good, yeah. Oh, ooh, it's nice and nice callous hands. It's kind of a, oh yeah, Opie and Anthony, yeah.
Very good. You got the guy down. It's amazing.
The thing is this.
Uncanny, I say.
Yes, Jimmy.
What I forgot to, I didn't finish up because Bob rudely interrupted me with his crass talk.
I rudely interrupted your memories.
Crass.
But after fucking Jimmy's childhood fucking memories.
But after you
Kenny, could I have a
hypnotized
cakey
faggot.
muffin?
Of course. Why is Kenny still here?
Some kind of marbly thing is
Kenny's
fine.
working overtime today. What's
None
up
of
there,
those
Kenny?
blueberries, though.
I had to do an errand for Mr. Norton.
God, you fucking...
Kenny, thank you for turning me on to the sounds of the BlackBerry.
Oh.
That's the sound you've been hearing all morning. Kenny taught me how to put a sound on everything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what happened is after...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Jimmy.
That's
Back to
okay.
you. Yes.
After the cum is eaten,
Yes.
what you have to do is you stay on your knees like
What do
a
you have to
puppy,
do? What do you have to do?
Is you have to peel back his foreskin
Oh, no.
and clean the head.
Dear
And then you
diary.
hold on, Bob. You stick your tongue out and you put it under the skin, and then you your tongue is caught between the skin and head, and you and you circle around it and you clean.
Oh, my God.
Damn it.
Jimmy, the fucking
Jimmy.
What is wrong with you?
I'm just speculating.
You're not speculating anything, homo.
No, I am. I'm just telling
You
you.
are totally being like, yeah, queer.
No, I'm only telling you. Hey, it's from Bob's book.
This is book number 2.
Ah.
Jimmy sucks
Look,
a cock.
Jimmy just has a vivid imagination.
I'm a very graphic
he really does.
describer.
What's
I'm very
wrong
good
with
at
you?
that.
Why do you think it's from some kind of
Exactly.
past experience? It's just a vivid imagination.
Yeah, Bob. Exactly. Don't be mad at me just because me saying that is giving you a strong sense of memory association through smell.
Yeah.
Like you could remember the smell not only of the cum, but of the stink under the wristwatch because your nose is in the hand.
His cocksucker. It's just, I just want to hold him.
Why? What's wrong with
I
this?
just want to go and hug him. Why?
Is that what he made you do
His
first?
fucking detailed memories are coming out in a school parking lot around 4:45 in the afternoon. In the fall, when the sun just set it, you smelled a dirty wristwatch.
It was a sweaty leather band, and like he had it cupped it away with the cold cum. You were eating it, and your nose was up against where that is because you're so thorough.
He knows the wristband leather.
Yeah, that comes from somewhere deep.
No, not deep. It's right there.
I think it's just a vivid imagination.
Yeah, I'm very good
sticking
at
with that.
Yeah,
I can
very
describe a murder the same way. I've never killed
Yeah,
anybody.
go ahead, describe
okay.
him the same way.
I killed the guy. He fell down. I stabbed him, and the knife went in the thing, and he was like,
And the thing.
Now describe eating cum.
you fucking on your knees, and you smell it before you taste it because your eyes are closed. And the way he starts out, he gently cups his fingers under his chin. He lovingly holds, like his hand is like a C, so the cum doesn't pool out and spill. And he's gently, the fingers of the middle and the other finger are gently scraping the bottom of your chin.
All right, now stop. Describe a murder.
A guy, there's a gun, and there's like, the guy was like,
All right, now, real quick, describe eating cum.
so you're kneeling, and you can actually feel because you normally would put a pillow down, but you can feel the wood kind of hurting your knees because you've been there for a while because he likes to make you wait for it and beg properly. So your knees are sore. That's your most vivid part of your memory. It's not even
The sore knees.
It's the wood floor on your knees.
Describe jumping out of an airplane with a parachute.
It's like the plane is going, all of a sudden there's wind, and you're like fucking just like falling quick.
Describe eating cum.
What?
Describe eating cum.
How long are we going to do this, bitch?
I don't know.
I've described it.
Until Anthony fucking...
Are you trying to do an Abbott
and
Costello on us? Shut up.
Exactly.
We get the point. You want some C-SPAN pranks or what?
You bet we do.
All right. We're going to do this for everybody today.
Fucking hilarious.
It sure is. Here's the first one.
I'm a good describer.
Riverside,
Hate
Illinois.
the game, not the player.
Oh.
Huh?
Sorry.
What? Oh, okay, sorry.
Riverside, Illinois. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Mr. Murphy, I was just wondering if you feel that there's a resemblance.
Caller, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you feel that there's a resemblance between your pubes and the hair on your head?
Savannah, Georgia, Democrat.
Oh.
What makes this funny? It's C-SPAN. They're like fuddy-duddies.
And no one's watching it.
Huh?
And no one's watching.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Our next call, Newark, New Jersey. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi. I got myself into really bad debt. I was paying one credit card off with another for over 4 years. I just went on, and, I'm like really broke right now, about to file bankruptcy. I'm trying to get a penile implant. I need to enlarge my package to pick up the chicks these days.
Oxford, North Carolina is up next. Good morning.
They don't even acknowledge it. They just go right off.
We go next to Camden, New Jersey on the Republican line. What do you think about all this?
Good morning, Brian, and thank you for C-SPAN.
Welcome.
When did you lose your virginity?
What do you mean?
How old were you?
I'm not about to answer that
When
question.
you lost your virginity? When'd you get fucked?
Hey, thanks. Nice to hear from you. Always good to hear our callers when they're like that.
That was a good one, though. He goes, thank you for C-SPAN.
Yeah.
Thank you for your program. How big is your cock?
The caller talks to a Muslim pundit.
Moving on to Baltimore to our American Muslims line. Welcome.
I hope this doesn't bother you, but I've been imagining what you look like naked.
Oh, that's Robin Quivers.
I think we're going to move on right to Philadelphia.
That was a Robin Quivers audio clip.
Austin, you're on the air. Good morning. We're doing open phones.
Hi, am I on the air?
Huh?
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were...
Totally could hear. Listen.
Oh.
Moving on to Baltimore to our American Muslims line. Welcome.
I hope this doesn't bother you, but I've been imagining what you look like naked.
Oh, wow.
That's
Wow, yeah, totally.
I think we're going to move on right to Philadelphia.
That's so her.
Austin, you're on the air.
Someone
Good morning.
using a
We're doing
soundboard?
open phones.
Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
That's the best one right there.
I love that one.
Please, can we hear that again?
Austin, you're on the air. Good morning. We're doing open phones.
Brilliant.
Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks. Charlotte, good morning.
That is great. That is like
That's all he wanted to get out.
Fuck. Like, oh, fuck, I'm on the air.
Philadelphia, go ahead.
Boy, the callers are really fired up this morning. I just want to say I have a really big penis. I can suck my...
Let's go next. It's really very unnecessary. Next, we go to Washington, D.C.
Unnecessary. Of course it is.
So necessary. Your viewership is going up.
Toronto, Ontario, you're next up with the ambassador. Hello.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Jawad. My question is, do you have a big penis?
Man, I can't believe that guy got back on. Morocco, California.
Oh, she's flustered.
The same guy. I love this guy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was great. Fuck.
Am I on the air? First, you need a confirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Short and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
God, look at McCain.
He's got like Vaseline on the side of his face.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him up next to Bush, and Bush has been in office 8 years, and he's aged.
And then
Can you imagine McCain after his term?
That would be awful. Be in a fucking wheel him out like Hannibal Lecter, but it'd be in a coffin. And then you feel like the weird part is when you go in for the final clean, you have to put your face all the way in, so you feel like the muscle of his thumb on one part of your cheek and the tips of the fingers on the other. Because picture like a horse eating oats out of a bag. That's how your fucking mouth is in the other man's hand. His hand has been cleaned of all cum, but you want to be a good cum eater and get all of it.
Do you get any of do you get any of it stuck in between your teeth?
Don't ask me. Just do you. It's up to you. I don't know. Do you? No, you chew it though. It's not even really chewing because it is still a cum. So you have to make like you're chewing, like you go like that, and you swallow like big boy.
Oh, big boy.
Big boy swallow.
God, fucking the piece of shit. How'd you get through?
What?
How'd you get through? Oh God.
What's the matter?
God damn.
You're a good cleaner.
How do you ride a dirt bike?
I don't know. I never did it.
I thought you could tell a good story.
That was the joke.
Oh. I didn't like the way you took it. I like it when you explained better.
I know.
Don't switch up the fucking
I
act.
know, but
It does explain cum eating very well.
Very well.
Absolutely. We got a quickie here.
The Medvedev mispronunciation roundup. Here, take a look.
Today, a change at the top in Moscow, where Dmitry Medvedev is sworn in as Russia.
And Medvedev, how am I doing?
Medvedev just nominated Putin. Dmitry Medvedev took over in that role. Dmitry Medvedev takes office. Dmitry Medvedev has
Medvedev. Good job by Letterman. That's a good little
That's
bit.
a very funny bit.
Do we have Bad Boy Bubby for Mr. Robert Kelly? Did we ever find it? We forgot to find it?
No, we just don't have it.
Oh, we don't have it? Why are you blowing your nose? We're professional broadcasters, Bobby.
Until you eat something, you got that metallic taste in your mouth.
What?
That was one of the DVDs left from me.
Huh.
In my decimated DVD closet at home.
Where you got a lot
was
of
Bad Boy Bubby.
You had a lot of DVDs taken?
Oh, yeah.
How many did you lose, would you
I
say?
lost those in the hundreds.
No.
Oh, yeah.
All of them she took?
Most of them. She left, my Star Trek ones, I think.
Who took your DVDs?
or no?
Huh?
Who took your DVDs?
What do you think?
I don't know. You broke up a couple times.
What?
Somebody took your DVDs.
Yeah.
You didn't know if it was your girlfriend or your wife.
I don't know if it was
My-
your girlfriend or wife. What are you acting like?
Oh, DVDs, what? Back in fucking...
61?
Yeah, 61? No, the ex-girlfriend.
The ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Why would you take all the DVDs?
I don't know. She had girlfriends helping her out, and I guess they, just grab whatever they could.
Were you mad?
No, I don't give a shit. I'll get
How about
new
the
ones.
X-Files?
But, no, I got that thanks
Why
to
wouldn't you have been there when that was happening? Yeah.
Danny and Marissa. I got the X-Files.
Oh.
Oh, is that gone?
No, I got that. But she took other ones. But that I still have.
Were they yours or
Like the
both of yours?
Both, I guess.
What do you mean you guess?
Both. I guess we both bought them. So, it was both.
Were you mad?
You bought them.
No, I wasn't mad, but I'm mad when I go downstairs to the closet to look for a movie and there's nothing in there but Bad Boy Bubby and fucking, bad porn that isn't even really porn. Those chicks with the, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Playmate of the Apes. It's like, I want to see some fucking. I want to see these girls try to act. They're horrid.
When is this fucking iPhone coming out?
12
When are they announcing
it?
Wow, look at the difference. When the first iPhone came
Thank
out
you.
last year, it cost $599. The new version is going to be $199
for the cheap one.
Yeah, I want the good one.
I want the one with all the memory.
All the bells and whistles.
Bells and whistles.
I want the iPhone that has all the bells and whistles.
When is it coming out?
Right there, they're saying fucking June 30th.
No, it says what?
March. Wait a minute.
No, that's it's coming out today.
How's your muffin, shit dick?
Ooh,
Oh no, what happened?
Muffining. I like it. I'm going to refresh the Apple page and see if new information
12
came
o'clock.
up.
12 o'clock.
Let's work out today, Bob.
Not 12 o'clock.
Oh, I got a really bad headache.
They're not hyping this first?
Have a fucking aspirin.
Don't get mad at me. I haven't been able to. I wake up every day at 5 because of that fucking Iraq shit.
Exactly. Well, you're not fucking.
How do you get over the fucking?
I don't remember. It was
What are you
5 years
talking
ago.
about? You went to Iraq weeks ago.
I still wake up every day at like 5, 6.
In
and
a cold sweat.
Eating cum.
How was your Iraq trip? Did you do the werewolf thing again? Did you see any werewolves?
You know what I found out they were?
What? Oh, you're finally going to tell us?
Oh, that they weren't werewolves?
No,
What?
it was a werewolf.
The women?
It was.
What are they, Bobby?
Jackals.
Really?
Jackals?
Yeah. Jackals. They have.
And you're a jackass.
They have jackal. I swear to God, there's jackals.
Jackal. Of course there's jackals. It's the fucking desert.
Yeah, that's what jackals live.
They
Jackal.
do. They're always talking about, may the jackal rip your body apart. You know, it's fucking...
But you said, you said they were werewolves, though. They're
Look-
jackals.
Well, that's what the guy told me.
That they're jackals.
Jackals. They were fucking jackals.
How was the gigs?
They were, you've been. It was 120 degrees.
In the shade.
In the shade. I was on stage.
It was in the shade.
It was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was like 120,
Yeah.
and we're in this, just on the cement in this field, and I had black sneakers on, and 15 minutes into my set, I had to keep picking my feet up because they were on fire. And I go, my feet
You
are
were doing step aerobics.
I go, my feet are on fire, and the guy goes, because you're wearing black sneakers, shithead.
They're very kind.
Were they big crowds?
We actually did one show, 4,000, at Saddam's, the soccer field, where his team used to play, and actually where he killed them
Yeah,
for
where
losing.
he killed them because they lost.
Yeah, we
Did
did.
he kill them for losing?
Killed them,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Brought them all in after, and then killed them all. And we did a show there. It was like 4,000 people.
He didn't like losing. He was very competitive, Saddam.
And then we did a show the very next day in front of 80 people in some Daria or some camp way out in the middle of nowhere.
Was there any? How'd you get around? Blackhawks or
Blackhawks every day.
Wow. How are they scary?
They kept the doors open, and the USO lady almost puked too. She had a really weak stomach for flying, and they come up over they have wires, the electrical wires.
Mm-hmm.
As they're coming up, they just peel it straight up in the air.
Oh.
And you go up over and then they just let it drop. So you're literally, for like a second, in the air.
Wait, why?
And then you plop down to your seat. And then they cruise sideways with the doors open. You're literally just looking at ground.
Why do they
flying
do that?
by? Because they were fucking with it. They were just showing us they could fly. They turned it, they did a 60-degree angle or some shit like that.
Was it scary or no?
Yes. Well, I had a soda.
Of course you did.
And it fucking...
I had a turkey.
Yes, that's funny. So I had a palm full of ice cream.
And cum in the other hand. That's pretty good. Cum and ice cream.
That's good.
So wait.
Just doing a callback. Go fuck yourself.
I know. I liked it.
Now tell your story.
I fucking liked it. I gave you
All
credit,
right.
you fucking
I'm
sensitive
just thinking
twat.
of ice cream and cum.
Jesus Christ.
In your hands.
Bing bang, I give you fucking credit. You go fucking nuts.
Yeah, well, go fuck
the
yourself.
fuck kind of people are you? Relax.
So, when are we having dinner?
What happened? So what happened?
All right, go.
Nothing.
Well, I never been to Blackhawk. We only did.
Yeah, what happened to your soda?
It just went in my face.
Oh.
What am I gonna do?
So
it was
what
good.
was the farthest flight you took?
2 hours.
On a Blackhawk?
Maybe an hour and a half. Maybe an hour and a half on the Blackhawk. But we actually flew over a sandstorm, which was, I got on video. We're flying over. You could see the front of it and the back of it. And it's just fucking sand. Just like the mummy. It looked like the fucking mummy. Just sand coming down.
You just said something that a lot of people say. I have it on video. So?
Yeah, we want to see it.
So many people say that, though. Oh, I got it on video.
Yeah, Bobby.
Well,
all
unless
four
it's
of
on
us,
the front page of YouTube, I don't think I'm ever going to see it.
No, all four of us had cameras. You know that camera I brought in a couple weeks ago, Anthony?
Yeah.
Well, all four of us had the camera. We filmed everything. New Wave Entertainment's actually making a little documentary out of it.
Thanks to Bobby, the whole audience was in the shade.
I'm not that fat. Yeah,
I know, the fat jokes aren't
I know.
as
You know
much
what? Half
fun.
your fat listeners are fatter than anybody on this fucking show.
And you've lost.
And then they
fucking
meet
right.
me and they're like, "Oh, you're fucking not really, you fucking following asshole."
Why'd you have to wreck it?
'Cause
you're not fat anymore. You're
I'm not.
right.
Well,
you were
please.
fat in every animation, though. That was hilarious.
The one
The one in the bathtub was
The
my
bathtub
favorite.
was just a little.
It was
Because they
giant
show,
fat.
They show Patricia. That's what fucking bugging these fucking faggot fans.
Patrice was all cool and pimped out and
they're
everything.
Such fucking following faggots. Patrice, make him nice. He's like a pimp. He's thin. Fucking goddamn.
Wasn't he thinner than you?
Patrice is way, he's always. But Patrice has a good point. He's like, yo, man, I look good fat. You don't.
Patrice pulls off being
he's a big boy.
fat
Pulls
guy.
off fat good.
Yeah, he's a good looking. He pulls.
And now he's dressing like fuck. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
He was nothing but sports jerseys and sports hats and fucking like baggy jeans and sneaks.
Now he has.
And now he walks around with fucking alligator skin shoes.
He's pushing his own barbecue store.
Slacks. He's got his own
Come down to
barbecue.
Patrice's barbecue. It's on 52nd and 8th.
Hat with a feather in it and shit.
I'll tell you what happened. I didn't like it when I first met him, but I gotta admit, he looks good.
I'll tell you what happened. This stupid asshole. Somebody said to him, "You gotta dress like a million. You want to make $1 million? You gotta look like $1 million."
Dress like $1 million bucks.
He's dressing like $48. It's not like it's $1 million.
I mean, that's what
it's
nice
clothes. He dresses very very nice now.
Yeah.
He
Black people
looks
like to see black people dressed
You
up.
know what it is? When he walks down the street, he looks like he's an important guy. He looks like an important guy. He doesn't look like a thug. He doesn't look intimidating to white people.
Yeah, but
that's kind of important for a black guy. I
he
think.
does. He looks nice, but let's not getting out of control with fucking important. Important is a suit.
I said, look, I know him personally, and I know he's a piece of shit.
No, it's not that.
but he looks important, and that's
there's a difference between important. Important is a suit. A nice suit. He's dressing like the king of comedies too. Or, I mean, he's wearing a hat and a.
He hasn't forsaken his ethnicity by just wearing a regular suit. He kind of he pimps it out a little bit. He looks, he looks like a player. He looks like somebody that's fucking on the move. Yeah,
and he's not like sometimes when the brothers dress up, they actually go and get the cheap suit that's all the same color with the same shoe. He actually, he's.
I don't know who's figuring out his shit because he got like a plaid pants thing going and stuff. It's like he's doing it himself. Where'd he pull that out of his ass?
Patrice knows how to dress.
How does he fucking know that?
He matched his shoes with actually the liner of his pocket.
Yeah, how do you know that?
I don't know. You got to be blind.
Is it like Garanimals? For adults, they have like little animals, and you just match up the animals, and you know that the clothes match.
I'm not even just stop right there.
Oh, okay.
Stop right
I know
there.
because I know where you're going.
Not me. You.
They're all going to just be one animal.
No, I'm not. No, see, stop, dude. That's fucking stupid. You're an ass.
Why don't we go to break?
Yeah, so we can talk about this and laugh.
Why don't we
amongst ourselves?
Just getting heated up.
Why don't we have a dog tumor guy? Well, he imitates dog tumor guy. Could you take us to break with some kind of like Opie and Anthony fandom thing?
Go crazy though.
Yeah, go nuts here.
Go nuts.
There you go.
Opie, Nancy, and Jim Norton with Bob Kelly in studio, taking a break. Get some satellite radio.
Go nuts.
Yeah, like talk about how great the show is, like that guy would have done.
Ryan says noon to 3, first of all, but I mean, Opie and Anthony, they're fucking awesome. I mean, Jim, he's funny as you. Happy birthday, Jimmy. Oh my God. Oh man. Hey, when's this merger gonna go on? I don't know, maybe we'll find out after break.
No, I wasn't feeling it. All right, yikes. Were you feeling it, Robert?
Well, he lost a little. He had a lot of energy last time, and then he was kind of forced.
Were you getting shy or something?
Yeah.
I think the microphone. You're leaning over too much. Bring it up a little bit.
A little shy and also a little creatively dry.
You need water?
No. Just I feel like I'm a monkey right now. A little bit of a douche.
What do you mean?
Oh, not a little bit.
It's a lot of it.
It's funny. A little bit of a douche. That's a great word.
Every knee must bend, every head must bow, every tongue must confess, thou art the greatest of all time. Ella, A.
Yeah, we suck.
Opie and Anthony, y'all.
Eyes are burning.
Your eyes are burning. How's your face? Is it hurting?
A little burn.
Is it hurting? It's killing me.
That old gag. Waka.
Oh my God.
Ah, shit.
You ever get some of it in your lashes? Speaking of face, like when you lean in and you're blinking too quickly, and you get like a little later, you realize like your eye opens and it feels like there's something sticky, and you realize you got a little bit of hardened, cold cum in your eyelashes. Then you got to just go in there and pick it out, and it hurts a little bit. It's like rubber cement in your lashes.
Rub cement.
Yeah, like a little bit of that
That's
cold
disgusting.
cum in your eyelashes because you blinked too much.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the answer.
Happens.
Yeah.
Did you ever hit what would you think a home run would be like hitting? How would describe that?
A home run?
Yeah.
In my life?
Yeah.
If you just died.
With that, we got a quickie
He
here.
had a good one because he went in my life.
Yeah.
He had to make me say it. I hate you. Like it's fucking.
We got a paparazzi dude trying to ask Hulk Hogan about his wife dating a 19-year-old.
Is she dating a 19-year-old?
Yeah, this family.
Is it
so
the basketball
fucked up.
player?
No, it's a blonde, bleach blonde kid that looks like it could be their son.
Oh, boy.
What is it with these two with their kids?
Yeah. Something going on. Ugh.
It's a weird family. But, no, it's funny. Remember when we did the Halloween show and the whole family came by and we all got pictures?
Yeah.
That picture was like, whatever. But now when people come over and they see, like, us with the Hogan family, they freak out. Like, it's like a very valuable picture
Like,
now.
oh, look at that. That's when they were
It's
all
like, holy
big,
shit,
happy
you got
family.
a picture of the Hogans?
Now they hate each other.
Here we go. Listen to how nervous the guy gets.
Hey, Hulk. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you, bro?
Pretty good. How do you feel about your wife dating a 19-year-old?
You hear how nervous the guy is?
How do you feel about your wife dating a nice
Hulk,
Oh, shit, don't beat me up. Please don't fucking kick my ass. Please don't kick my ass.
Hey, Hulk. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you, bro?
Pretty good. How do you feel about your wife dating a 19-year-old? How you doing, hon? Just doing some filming. How you guys doing today? So you aware they're having a party this weekend? We still love you, Hulk.
Oh my God, the guy.
This guy is scared
out of his mind.
Shitless. Shiteless.
What did Hulk say when he asked him that?
He just ignored him. It's not going to punch him.
Hey, Hulk. What do you think about your wife dating a 19-year-old? Guy's petrified.
All right. Another quickie. We're trying to clean up a little bit. You heard about the Seattle Mariners coach going nuts?
No.
Oh, my God. Listen to this.
We're playing our ass off every day and got nothing to show for it.
Wait, what's
I'm tired of fucking losing. I'm trying to get my ass beat, and so are those guys. We got to change this fucking shit around and get after it. And only we can do it. The fans are pissed off, and I'm pissed off, and the players are pissed off. And that's the way it is. There's no fucking easy way out of this. Can't feel sorry for ourselves. Got to fucking buckle it up and get after it. Tired of goddamn losing this fucking every night and we bust our ass. It's got to be a total team fucking effort to turn this thing around, and that's it.
Who's he speaking to?
Just the media, but it's it's not scary at all.
No, it's not even turn it
It's the
around.
most polite cursing I've ever heard in my life.
Bobby Knight yelling at his team.
That was
Did you hear
frightening.
Yeah, that's fucking.
That's some frightening shit.
Does
Reminds me of my
not
childhood.
play fucking games.
That was like a businessman trying to fucking like rev up his sales team
Bobby Knight.
by using some peppery language.
But these players were fucking. You notice none of his players went, "Why don't you shut up?"
Oh my God! Imagine that. Fucking kill him. Why don't you shut up?
Do we have that? Can I hear that?
I don't know, Jimmy.
God,
I love that
I think
one.
Eric's about to speak.
Uh-oh. Magic
got it?
happening.
All right, listen to this. This is my favorite.
Want to play, then I'm getting the fuck out of here. I mean, if you're not going to recover Greg Graham, if you're just going to let him drive by you, if the rest of you are going to let him catch the ball outside the 3-second lane and drive all the way in here without one guy challenging him, then I'm leaving and you fucking guys will run till you can't even suffer. Now, I'm tired of this shit. I'm sick and fucking tired of an 8-10 record. I'm fucking tired of losing to Purdue. I'm not here to fuck around this week. Now, you may be, but I'm not. Now, I'm going to fucking guarantee you that if we don't play up there Monday night, you aren't going to believe the next 4 fucking days. Now, I am not here to get my ass beat on Monday. Now, you better fucking understand that right now. This is absolute fucking bullshit. Now, I'll fucking run your ass right into the ground. I mean, I'll fucking run you. You'll think last night was a fucking picnic. I had to sit around for a fucking in this fucking lake. And I mean, you will not put me in that fucking position again, or you will goddamn pay for it like you can't fucking believe. So you better get your head out of your ass.
Holy crap. I would say, you know what, Coach? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, sure you would. That's where you sit there and just look up and go, oh, please let this be over quickly.
Because this is not only your coach, this is, everybody knows this is Bobby Knight.
Yeah.
Who is a fucking loon. Like, he's thrown chairs on the court.
Yeah, he'll punch you in the face. He'll fucking punch you in the face.
You'll end your basketball career if you fucking... What are you going to do?
Well, I think the only reason those guys didn't walk out is because they all thought they could make the NBA.
Yeah,
if you're playing in that program and you know you don't have a shot at the NBA, you're walking. Thank you, Kenny.
Oh, Kenny.
Kenny turned me on to this.
Jingle, jingle.
What did he turn you on to?
It's my BlackBerry.
Communicating with me.
Bobby, you look sleepy. Why don't you come work out?
I got a headache.
I don't want to fuck you in the ass.
There you do.
Roland, Opie, I messed over Mad Men Season 1 DVDs. It's an awesome show. You have to see it. What is that? You want to know Mad Men? What is it?
It's a show about advertisers in the 1950s. It's all politically incorrect stuff, harassing women.
Politically incorrect stuff?
Jesus, you used to fucking moron.
You said that incorrectly.
Could you just...
You idiot.
Could you speak once
Fucking idiot.
without giving us fodder to make fun of you?
Well,
You can do it once.
Politically non...
I love fucking idiot.
And then Roland writes, also Don Rickles and Recount. What's that? What the fuck
John
does
Rickles
that
is a
mean?
documentary.
Recount
Recounts a documentary from HBO.
Yeah, it's not a documentary. It's a show that they put on.
It's based on actual events.
Yeah, it's based
Supposedly.
What's Recount?
What'd you say, Bobby? There's no B at the end of that. It's not
little fucking font.
Yes, supposedly.
Stop, please. Pay attention to your own fucking sentences.
My sentences are perfect.
I know.
I was the winner of the most perfect sentence boy 4 years in a row in Appletown.
And that's why you had to eat cum after you won that competition.
Perfect sentence, boy.
I was voted boy most likely to formulate a sentence perfectly 13 years in a row in my home county.
What county?
Apple Blossom County.
Do you know at the...
What's Recount, though? It's about the vote in Florida?
Yeah.
That's politics shit?
Uh-huh.
It was actually kind of interesting, though.
Politics are
Did you
for
see it?
ghouls.
Did you see it, Anthony?
I did not see it.
It's pretty funny. They were actually trying. The Bush people were trying to stop them recounting. So they sent guys, just regular clothes guys, up into the room where they were counting, and they started just kicking the lawyer for Al Gore, and they were going, "Stop kicking me! Stop kicking me!" And they were kicking him. Trying to start
I gotcha.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
do you know?
Basically, Roland sent over shit for me to watch. I'm not watching any of that stuff. Someone says Ronnie loves Mad Men, and then someone else saying Mad Men sucks.
Oh.
And we don't even know what it's about because
I don't
E-Rock
know.
misspoke.
E-Rock, what's it about, please?
What's Mad Men about?
Advertisers in the 50s. The humor's really politically incorrect. There's a lot of
yeah, go ahead, E.
harassment.
E to the rock. Go ahead.
It's just a very crude...
It's a cruddy?
Crude.
Oh, sorry.
It's just a very crude show showing the men's lifestyle and mindset back in the 50s.
So it's a crude show showing...
is it a current show, though?
Yeah, it just came out last year.
Who stars
But is it a good show showing things?
Nobody's.
Anthony, what's the movie?
Nobody's.
With
Who
Tom
stars in
Cruise
it?
with the
Nobody's.
vampire. I mean the devil. Remember that fantasy one?
Yeah, it's
What's
fucking...
it called? With the devil with Tom Cruise back in the day.
It's fucking the Devil Boy.
What was that called? You know what I'm talking
With the
about.
devil had the
big devil.
Yeah,
Willow,
with the big
faggots.
horns.
Yeah.
It was Willow, yeah.
Was it Willow?
Yes.
Was it Willow?
It wasn't Willow. That was
Willow,
Val
right?
Kilmer, you
Hey,
ass.
Can we play Paul Anka because we're doing rants?
Oh, yeah.
We have him. Do we have the Paul Anka, E-Rock?
Yeah. And ask Bob if he wants to discuss why he's wearing Steve Irwin's shirt.
Wow, what a wreck. Holy shit, what a pile up.
All All right, listen.
That was a monumental bomb.
Oh, and I love that.
Here's Paul Anka.
Oh, God, that was funny.
Here's Paul Anka yelling at his band, right?
Yeah.
His stupid band, they're making like, what?
Probably just shit.
Shit money. Getting no credit. Paul Anka gets all the credit, and this is what Paul Anka did to them.
You thought 8 things tonight. You're on fucking notice, John. I gave you a list. You had half a list that I gave you with cues and everything on it. Okay? The guys get shirts. Don't make a fucking maniac out of me. The guys get shirts. Do you understand? We're not going to be as strong as our weakest link. The guys get shirts.
What a douche.
The guys get shirts. What the fuck is this? Your problem with that?
Exactly.
I understand.
Speaking of shirts, why are you wearing the crocodile hunters? That would have been a better segue if he said the guys eat cum.
I got a quickie before Line of the Day.
Ooh.
You might have seen this on YouTube, but it's worth playing on the radio.
Can we?
It's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
A college junior in Nashville, Tennessee. And I understand, Chase, that you flew in last night. You didn't get here till 3 in the morning, and you haven't slept a wink, huh?
No, I pretty much have coffee flowing through my veins right now.
Do you really? But as a college student, I'm thinking maybe that's not so rare.
Yeah, I'm up pretty late, mostly. I'm kind of insomniac, I guess.
Okay, but you know where you are.
I'm feeling good. All
right, good.
All right, so here he is, the new contestant on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Sure.
For $100, Chase, homeowners buy surge protectors to protect their possessions from unexpected surges of what? Electric current, water flow, air pressure, buyer's remorse.
I will say B, water flow, final answer. What?
Oh, Chase, it's electric current. Oh, Chase, I'm so sorry. Oh, darn.
Why are they clapping at his incredible stupidity?
He got the first.
The first one is the no-brainer. They put a little funny answer in there because they know you're going to get it. Water flow.
A surge protector. It's against Greek guys.
That's funny.
The movie was Legend. It's coming in like crazy.
Legend. I was just, because the guy right behind E-Rock looks like the fucking devil in Legend.
Oh, Dumb Butcher?
Dumb Butcher.
Is that who that is?
Just got an elongated jaw.
It's fucking Tiberius Caesar hairdo. That fucking Butcher hairdo is fucking 1,800 years off. What is it?
He sort of has the same hair
Oh,
as
you got a crew cut. Okay. When did you cut it?
Like
Caligula!
a month ago.
I don't remember. Sorry.
That's all right. Nobody
That
does.
old hairdo you
I
had.
couldn't stand looking at my head anymore.
Why?
I don't know. Too much hair. All the bedhead every day. Waking up at 3 a.m. What the fuck am I gonna put
You
it together
smoke
for?
a fucking 12 cigars a day? How'd you get that voice?
I don't know. I was born with it. The ladies love it.
What did the Romans do when they wanted air conditioning?
They sat on ice.
Yeah.
Those fans.
Yeah, the people fanned them.
They had the people, pull on those chains.
Yeah, the Jews fan them.
Yeah, and then the fans are on the ceiling.
Hence the term fans.
Yeah.
Is that where it came from?
Oof, wow. Wow.
Can we get Travis in here again? Because I just want him to get situated.
Travis.
Watch how he gets situated. Jimmy, take notice. Here's Travis.
I don't even want to look at him.
Look.
What's up?
Oh, no. See, now he puts the headphones on. He sits down comfortably.
Sits down,
He adjusts his
exactly.
microphone.
It's all comfy.
He looks around. Now he's adjusting his headphones.
Do some repainting.
No, and my water. I'm ready for professional broadcasting.
All right, thanks. That's all I wanted to say. All right, let's do line of the day.
Nice.
That's not nice. Oh, you know what? We should have talked to some of the animators today. Why didn't they call the show?
Because they're faggots.
Mike in Queens. Mike.
Hey, what's up?
Mike, you did the Tom Brokaw animation, and Bob Kelly said it was the best one of the night.
I liked it.
Did you vote for it to be the...
I wanted to thank Jimmy for mentioning it on the radio this morning, man. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
That was really good.
Bobby, did you vote for this one to win it all?
I did. I voted for this one to win it all, and then what happened was...
Which one, Bob?
The Tom Brokaw.
Oh, said it right. Said it right. Said it right.
Really, it really is. I fucking hate hanging out with Jimmy when he's
Why?
on. Just when you're smart.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
all the
I was
time.
surprised.
All right,
I
so
didn't
you
even
got
get
right
any
ahead.
tips, so holy crap.
All right.
Full steam ahead.
Well, good job on your animation, sir.
Good job, man. It was really funny. I like the way you incorporated the show, and your animation was good.
That's
and
what every one of them did.
It didn't run. No, not all of them.
They all
did that.
incorporated the show.
No, they didn't.
Which one didn't?
Well, not. I liked how it incorporated
exactly
what Anthony did. Some of them didn't. That
dope.
clown thing didn't.
That was good, though. That should have been in the top 3.
Oh, that's
And
stink.
more
I'm so
people.
glad he's all angry.
Stop being angry, man. We
And then
did
he's
the best we could.
been mad at the whole fucking contest and who won and everybody
Exactly.
else. Go fuck yourself.
Sounds like sour grapes.
You fucking crybaby.
Is that how you make wine?
With your stupid clown thing. The sound that didn't match up. People talking. I didn't know who the fuck they were. It wasn't even from our show.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, a quick clip of fucking Dave.
And then they added their own audio.
And then your own audio. It sucked.
Well, they worked
Why
hard.
the fuck would you do? Shut up, Bobby. I'm calling this guy an asshole here. Help me out, Hendry.
Trying to bang this animator.
The fuck kind of people are they? Fucking cum eaters.
I don't like the
All right,
fact
guys,
that...
I got to split now. I got to get back to work. I just wanted to thank you guys for saying that.
God,
this morning, right?
All righty, you split.
I don't like- I don't like the fact that
Danny
Bob
does
really
bring.
I don't like that.
Danny brings up a good point too. It was also a ripoff of Tom Goes to the Mayor.
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't even know if it's still on anymore, but it used to be on Adult Swim, which is a Cartoon Network, like late at night. And the animation style is exactly that of Tom Goes to the Mayor. It's like this. It's not even trying to be any different. It's the same thing. Same thing.
He sucked.
Did the listeners vote on which one they thought should have won? That would be kind of interesting to see. Jimmy, who did you vote for?
I voted for the Slaughterhouse just because I thought it was the best animation.
Right.
I liked a lot of them. I loved Patrice's. I loved just the animation-wise. I thought that one was like a film. Mm-hmm. It was an animation contest.
Yeah, but it wasn't as funny the second time.
I understand, but again, that's not his fault. I'm just talking about the work he did.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah. And that's, to me, what should have won. Again, I think playing the first one did hurt him.
But I like Coke Logic's.
I loved it, too.
The reason why I like Coke Logic, he has his own style of animation that he's kind of created, which is like, wow, I haven't seen that before.
He had a nice twist on the whole Ramon thing, too.
It was unbelievable. And Steve looked just like Steve. I mean,
yeah.
It was, you actually think you do a good Pesci impression.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I wasn't. First of all, I wasn't doing Pesci. I was doing Angry Baby. So go fuck yourself.
Angry Baby.
You don't even know.
Lingy.
He doesn't even know.
I know Angry Baby. Do Angry Baby for us. It's
The
been a
fuck
while.
kind of? I fucking hate people. Fucking mobile spinning around.
It's an
Fuck
Angry
this.
Baby.
Fuck! I just shit my pants, you cocksuckers.
He was doing Pesci.
No, it was fucking. You don't even
That's
know.
Angry Baby.
Angry Baby, Jim.
What is Angry Baby?
You don't know,
Then
man.
explain.
Just don't
Educate
speak
me.
out of turn.
Educate.
No fucking, you're pissing me off, you fucking ass.
That's Angry Baby.
Angry Baby.
See?
But
I
was
know
that
it
his
too.
character?
Joe Pesci's a little different.
Do Joe Pesci.
Good Pesci.
Henry, you fuck, what am I, a clown?
It's
Joe
different.
Pesci.
It's a little
See?
different.
A little different.
Angry Baby is fucking.
Hey, what the fuck's going on?
That's
Yeah.
Angry Baby. Joe Pesci is.
Fucking Henry, you
All
fucking.
right, do it. I'll tell you who it is.
Hey, fucking, what the fuck kind of people are they?
Angry Baby.
Thank you. You're
See?
right. I switched
All
it
right.
up.
All right, then I
Yeah.
close my eyes. Try to trick me now.
There's a fucking deer. We hit a fucking deer, ma.
Joe
Angry
Pesci.
Baby
That's right.
again.
No,
Joe Pesci.
I know.
What the fuck's wrong with you, Jim?
I don't know. You're a stuttering prick.
You want to do line of the day and get the fuck out of here?
Yes.
Go get our iPhones.
Opie and Anthony animations on YouTube, and hopefully we'll talk to more of the animators tomorrow. There's a bit of controversy out there.
A bit of controversy.
Some are saying that Ecstasy of Gold didn't have enough animation,
I agree.
and that it was more
fucking drawings.
stills and
That's true.
stuff. Stills and
Slideshow.
stuff.
You know what?
Slideshow.
I don't know why I didn't vote for it to win.
I
I liked
tell-
it, though. It was good.
I think I did.
Stop pointing.
Vote for that. They don't know I'm pointing. You fucking
I
idiot.
think Steve the Bear going to work was.
I like Steve the Bear.
That was my
And I
favorite.
like Tom Brokaw.
Danny, which one did you vote for? top animation?
I actually, the Ecstasy was my favorite one.
Ecstasy of Gold.
It was good, but you know what, you guys? I didn't think it was actually. I thought it was just the opening of the fucking show.
You were just mad because you were portrayed as a really big fat guy in a tub.
Actually very, very fat.
Stephen S. from Bayshore said every time you saw yourself as a fat cartoon character, you looked around really annoyed and bothered.
No.
And confused. He used the word confused too, like, what? People say, what? What is this?
I'm gonna punch him in the face next time I see him.
Line of the Day is brought to you by CardScan. Get all of your contacts organized in just a few seconds. Check out the device that nobody should be without at cardscan.com/radio1. Want to thank the one fan for stopping by today. You have fun today?
I had a lot of fun, Opie. Thank you.
How sad is that?
Well,
one guy.
I think it's cool that he came down and sat in the bleachers and enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
The show was for him
Yeah.
today.
Yeah,
It was all about him, and you let him be part of it with that cool character.
That is a good character. You got something there.
I'm starting to feel. What did he say? I'm feeling like a douche. A bit of a douche.
Yeah.
A bit of a douche.
A
That's
bit.
having a touch of the douche.
I have
Funny.
a touch of the douche. Feeling a little douchey.
Here is the first runner-up line of the day. Carrie Bradshaw, also known as Sarah Jessica Parker, with all sorts of flowers, and then
Yes.
she's
Was she eating them?
she's
That's fucking great.
Nice. That was good.
Next. Please.
What?
Next, please.
So you didn't give her the ring?
Or ring.
The ring.
Oh.
You know.
I'm not going to add fuel to any speculative fire by justifying that question with an answer.
I thought I caught you in a weak moment.
Wow. Don't have any of those.
Anthony.
Let's go to the next. What are you doing?
I just like to whisper.
He whispers to me.
I know, it's creepy.
Next. The time already.
Here is
Jesus.
another runner-up line of the day.
It was, I don't know, just some guy apparently having sex with a tranny.
This was very hurtful.
And very funny.
I guess I'd rather be fat than every girl I'm with has chest hair.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You too.
Ooh, a little volley.
That was a little touche.
A little badminton going on. It's to you.
Back at you.
Back at you with a little badminton shot. Wait for it. It's just floating down.
Parry thrust.
Right back to you with a little mustard on it.
Whoa, hey. I got to back up for this one. And backhand. Back to you. Bobby, where are you going to be?
I'm going to be at the Treehouse Comedy Club in Danbury, Connecticut this
Danbury.
weekend. Call 203-268-5857.
Or don't.
Hey, Jimmy, listen, not always have fucking money in the bank, okay?
It's Saturday night. Bobby's doing one show only.
Yeah, so come down and see me.
How was your fucking... You have a good crowd for the Count Basie?
Count Basie wound up being all right, but I think, a lot of O&A fans showed up, which was good. And there was, I got to tell you, too, there's a lot of O&A fans in Iraq. A lot of guys.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm
We hear
talking...
from them a lot, actually.
It was kind of creepy because I was in one of those, where they have the Predators and all that stuff. A lot of top secret shit. They brought us into one of those little bunkers, and these
They're
guys
showing you top secret stuff.
Oh yeah, they
Okay.
showed us. We were.
Wait, you saw top secret stuff, Jimmy?
Yeah, the Predator. I saw the Predator cockpits, all that stuff.
Fuck, I thought I had some on Bob.
No, of
You
course you
actually saw
didn't.
top secret shit.
No, dude,
bottom
they
secret
took
anyway.
They took a easy fucking cum eater. They fucking
See you coming around though.
they they have all the Predator shit. I know you're right. I'm trying to fucking get through it. But I walked up to like, dude, we listen to you on O&A.
Yeah, and then what?
It's just good to know that fucking O&A listeners are fucking running Predators.
I know
That's
the ones that are looking
fantastic.
for fucking Bin Laden.
Yeah. We haven't found them. They're too busy on Whack Bag.
I think fucking that animation.
That's just like Pesci.
We get it.
That wasn't Pesci.
Was it?
Fucking Angry Baby.
Wait, all right, go ahead. Give me one.
The fucking Christ, you fucking prick, you.
That's
Angry
Joe Pesci.
That was Joe Pesci. You're right, man.
Yeah, I'm
you
good.
get it.
All right, give me another one.
Fucking Henry, what the fuck? What the fuck kind of people are they?
All right, you were going to trick me. You were going to do Pesci as Angry Baby.
Right.
But that was Pesci.
That was Pesci. Now,
All right,
ready?
Yeah.
What the fucking Opie? You fucking crazy, you fucking asshole.
That's Angry Baby.
Right.
Kind of doing a Pesci thing.
Right, you're right.
All
See,
right.
he knows.
Here's another runner-up line of the day.
Good. A nice carriage ride will do the trick in 100-degree weather.
Yeah, the horse is thrilled about that.
It's like, why don't they just get camels to pull these things? I think they could take the heat a little more than these poor horses.
That was very
It was
funny.
more poignant than funny.
Truthful and funny.
Hey, where are you off to today with the lovely Jill?
I don't have any plans.
Are you going to see your girl today?
No, nothing, definite.
I thought you were doing the cancer
No, I got to see what's going on out there in
Pillow Town?
Huntington.
You're doing a kid fundraiser today.
No, I wasn't doing anything. I know.
Say hi.
Yeah.
To John Shobe.
All right.
Did you playing polo today?
Yeah, I got a polo match. Yeah, getting pretty good on my trusty steed.
Anthony plays polo? Dude, that guy's lost it completely. He used to be cool when he drove a shit car, and now he plays polo. Dude, does he really play polo? Because now, even when he was goofing on it kind of sounds like he's playing polo. Up.
Time for a poll. Would you like Anthony less or more if he played polo?
Yeah.
Well,
that'll be there. Them their poles.
Fucking
You can pull and shove it up your ass.
Well, hey, come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on, do it.
Oh. Here
I got a fucking headache.
comes
Props.
Master Poe better have my truck downstairs.
Down where?
Outside.
Downstairs?
Master Poe better have my truck downstairs.
Master Poe, but I have my truck downstairs.
I hope Master Poe wasn't waiting for one lousy guest, no offense, sitting on that fucking those bleachers. One douchebag sitting on the bleachers. One trick pony motherfucking dumb voice doing douchebag.
How about
No offense.
Hold on. Even
No
with-
offense. None. No offense at all. Waiting for him
Instead of getting your car.
instead of getting my truck.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
The best post story of the day is that he announced to the entire staff that you weren't coming to work today as you were sitting at your computer.
Yeah, I pull up. He's not
What a
there.
dummy.
Poe's usually there when I pull up in the morning, and he wasn't there. So I'm like, So I come upstairs. I give Kenny the keys. I go, Kenny, could you run the truck to the garage? He goes, okay. And then who was it? Who got the email? Steve got it. It said, oh, no, I didn't come in because Anthony is not coming in today. Anthony is out. Like, really?
As you're sitting there.
When did that happen?
Yeah.
I thought you were staying in Tennessee. No.
What I think it was that when Steve sends the Monday email over the weekend, one of the first lines from it said, Anthony's musical adventure in Nashville. So I think he interpreted that as you were going to still be in Nashville.
Oh, that I would still be there.
I think that's why that happened like that.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ugh.
That's your song, all right.
My Blackberry's going off.
God.
Roland. What is Roland writing now? Star Trek rap featuring
Fucking wrong.
Prime Directive and Galaxy Class. What is this? It's on YouTube.
What does that mean?
Star Trek rap?
Yes, it's some dudes that are rapping about Star Trek The Next Generation.
Stop with the rapping, you kids, with the rap.
All right. I've had it with him. Go.
Fucking, you're shitting out tree
yourself.
branches.
Triple logger. Fuck yourself. Send. All right, here's your line of the day.
Here comes line of the day. Line of the day.
Bobby just got excited by the word comes.
Give me, what would you think a home run would be like hitting? How would describe that?
A home run?
Yeah.
In my life?
Yeah.
If you just died.
That was fucking cool.
It's all politically incorrect stuff.
Politically incorrect. God almighty. That's fucking Iraq.
Yeah, I love the way you said my life. Yes. If you just died.
Let's go for the early.
Early. It's fucking 7:50.
I meant,
7 what? What is it? You ass-picking asshole. Take your hand out of your asshole.
I meant to say quick.
It's 11:09.
And take your hand out of your asshole.
I'm not Ant. Shit for brains. I'm Jim.
Take your hand out of your asshole.
It's actually on the outside of my cheeks, facing out. I'm not even picking. I don't pick my ass. I guarantee that fucking iPhone won't be out today.
No, it won't.
It's going to be out
It said
tomorrow.
it's expected to be sold for. What do you think? They fucking get those in and price them and everything. That thing ain't going to be out for fucking.
It's already in.
It's not.
I talked to a friend of mine.
It's not. It would be up on the website already. It's not. It's not. It's not infinity. I won. I said infinity. I said infinity. Stop
Black
it.
magic, double black magic. Can't fucking
What
undo your
the fuck kind of
infinity.
baby shit is black magic? I said infinity.
Dude, I said black magic. That undoes your infinity and then triples my black magic. Can.
Infinity's infinity. There's no
Infinity?
ending
Yeah,
it.
there is. Mine went for double infinity. And then into a black hole and then came out the other side.
No. How about eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Catch it. Oh. Well, can't do that one.
Suspension.
All right. Let's get out of here until tomorrow.
And we get our iPhones.
Please enjoy the rest of your evening, as we will.
The new
We will see you
iPhones.
tomorrow on the fantastically entertaining Opie and Anthony program. And we're out.
Who can enjoy a full moon on an empty stomach? Now, no one has to. Wendy's Late Night. Classic single, classic double, classic triple. Eat great, even late.
Now, the Manager's Corner, with the thoughts and opinions of the American League's winningest manager, the Orioles' Earl Weaver. Today's show is sponsored by Baltimore's Sixth Best, your area Oldsmobile dealers, Anderson Olds, Schaefer and Strominger Olds, Lee Oldsmobile, Metro Olds, City Olds, and Stuberger Olds. And now, to the Manager's Corner with Earl Weaver.
Well, Bill Whitehouse, Earl, that certainly is an answer. From Frederick, Maryland, wants to know why you and the Orioles don't go out and get some more team speed.
Team speed, for Christ's sake. You get fucking goddamn little fleas on the fucking bases, getting picked off, trying to steal, getting thrown out, taking runs away from you. You get them big cocksuckers that can hit the fucking ball out of the ballpark and you can't make any goddamn mistake.
Well, certainly this show is going to go down in history, Earl. Terry Elliott of Washington, D.C. wants to know why you don't use Terry Crowley as a designated hitter all the time.
Well, Terry Crowley's lucky he's in fucking baseball, for Christ's sake. He was released by the Cincinnati Reds. He was released by the fucking goddamn Atlanta Braves. We saw that